Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Like I said, Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports TV.
What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate everybody for checking with me. You already know we back with another one of them things. Right now, man, we got a whole lot of stuff we need to discuss right now. We need to discuss ZO2. We got a whole lot of things we got to discuss. The guy 8K out of Chicago, he has some statements that he made. We even got some recent statements from Billy Donovan. We will be getting all into everything right now. It's about to get crazy. I'm telling you right now, we finally got ourselves an update report, even though it's not much of an update because it's not much news to break. But I just want to talk about the tone, and the vibe that I'm getting out of Chicago when we discussing with some of these high-level executives out of Chicago. And I got no disrespect for none of them. Here at Flight Sports, we rocking with the Bulls. We like the Bulls. You understand? At the end of the day, I'm rooting for Lonzo. But I got to tell you something. AK did make some statements, and I want to read it out for the people right now. He took the podium, during the summer league situation and all that good stuff. He made some statements, and this was actually today. He said, "This is his words, quoting." "He's progressing. That's as much as I can say. He's getting better. Probably not at the speed that we would like, but he's getting better." That's what AK said. Hopefully he's going to be ready for training camp. That's just our hopes. I don't think that's anything to like demonize, but it definitely don't seem like the organization is just telling you that Lonzo Ball will be ready. It seems to be a hopeful situation. There's no guarantees and nothing like that. With all due respect, Lonzo Ball is not moving and grooving like a guy, that's going to be on the shelf. If I knew I was going to be on the shelf, I wouldn't be, doing the things and hanging out and doing this, that, and the third that you see Lonzo. Lonzo Ball ain't hiding. He's heavily visible right now, for everybody to view him. Ladies and gentlemen, this whole situation with Chicago has just made me fucking sick, man. I'm gonna be all the way real with you. This whole situation, with the whole knee, the bone bruise, it seemed to be a whole new, it's just crazy situation, just week by week, day by day. I thought we was going to close this chapter on this goddamn bone bruise situation, but it's not just over with. You know why? Because a bone bruise is something that must heal on its own. That's not this. Did we pass the meniscus? We passed all that. We passed all that. This bone bruise cannot linger into training camp. I just need to be very, very clear. That's not going to be a good look. And I'm saying that as a Lonzo fan, a supporter, whatever the hell you want to call it. He cannot roll into training camp nursing a goddamn bone bruise. There's no way. You cannot roll into your second season with Chicago. Because I'm telling you right now, I believe that Lonzo Ball is better than all the point guards on the roster. But these other guys had signed Goran Dragic. This guy Billy Donovan made some statements as well. He's had some high remarks for Goran Dragic. He talked about his level of experience and his level of just being in certain situations that most young players are not accustomed to. But I mean, it is what it is. I tell you what, Lonzo Ball, he must get back at all costs. Because everybody's depending on him. The Chicago Bulls is depending on him, especially when you see him sitting there with a guy like DeMar DeRozan. I'm pretty sure he can gauge the level that Lonzo will be back for training camp. I think that's the whole situation. And I'm here to tell you, if Lonzo Ball steps foot day one of training camp all of this shit would be history. And until then, there's still going to be speculation. There's still going to be rumblings. This story could never truly get put to rest until Lonzo Ball is stated to be fully cleared. You know, and training camp, I believe, is the target. We are about a little over 2 months away from the day one of training camp, and I firmly expect Lonzo Ball to be there, suited up and booted up for the Chicago Bulls headed into this next season, because this next season gonna be for real. You know, the Chicago Bulls ain't gonna be walking around, sneaking up on anyone. You know, the Eastern Conference has improved. Teams have retooled. We don't know what the hell the shit is gonna look like when it's all said and done. You hear a situation. We got breaking news in the NBA. We will be getting to. My man out of Utah, Donovan Mitchell, he requested a trade. We don't know what the hell the Eastern Conference is going to look like, when it's all said and done. So it's time, for the Bulls to get going. And like they haven't brought in any major acquisitions, but they did get some minor improvements, bringing in Dragic, bringing in Drummond. It's some tools that should be beneficial for Lonzo Ball. We're just going to have to take the wait and see approach. But nonetheless, man, when you talk to a guy like LeVar Ball, when he was on I forgot the guy's show that he was on, did a great interview, and he had pretty much told the public and the world, that Lonzo Ball was going to be ready, for next season. He would not need a second surgery. LeVar Ball assured us this. It wasn't too long after the Bulls stated they've been sending people in representation back and forth out to Los Angeles to check on him to make sure everything was running smoothly. We obviously see the situation now, Lonzo Ball. Before you know it, I'm telling you, he will be medically cleared. We are closer to Lonzo being medically cleared than we are letting on. I don't know what to believe coming out of Chicago, because I'm hearing, like I said, I'm just hearing, I don't know who to believe. Seriously, you got one situation where it's looking like they're torn. And then you got Lonzo running around like everything is fine. So I'm starting to side with what LeVar is saying, along with the way Lonzo is moving. But give credit to Chicago. They're not closing the door shut. They want Lonzo Ball to be ready right now. It seems to be a situation and a frustration coming out of Chicago with Billy Donovan, with AK. I don't know how to say his whole goddamn name. It seems to be some type of frustration with the speed of Lonzo Ball's progression with this knee situation. I'm starting to feel a little level of frustration. It seems to be tempers are starting to flare. I'm telling you, I don't know what the hell Chicago got up their sleeves, but I do see them stockpiling guards, goddamn it, and it's looking very troubling. And we're going to definitely have to discuss that. Salute to the chat. Shout out to my man MC Season, Thunder, Josh Jackson, Zay Blaze, everybody that's in the building right now, Supersonics. We appreciate you. J&J, Basil in the building, day ones. No panic. What's the deal? It's Flight Sports TV. You live.
I've been telling y'all since the draft. That's what the draft plan been.
Huh?
I said I've been telling y'all since the draft. That's why they get Dalen Terry. That's why they get the other point guard to come in.
Right.
This injury, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's
stockpiling the guards.
I don't know if
Yo.
it's a pain threshold thing with him, or it's more so like he ain't got no movement. But I know they saying that he's starting ramping things up, and then he's slowing down. He's ramping up and slowing down. Like
Yo, can y'all
we've been
hear
saying
me?
that for a long time, man. Like this ain't really no brand new news.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
Well, these are the recent reports coming from AK out of Chicago right now. These are the reports that he stated. Unstoppable. We can hear you. We hear you live and direct. But these are the recent reports that this is from the executive vice president of the Chicago Bulls, and this news came out today, hours ago, where he stated this. This isn't really much of like any breaking news. It's just like I said, it's a slight update. The organization has spoke on Lonzo. Unstoppable. You probably the closest to the situation. Have you heard? What's going on? What's your thoughts on this situation?
Yeah, Billy Donovan spoke on it too.
I know.
They
I was
said,
about to get to Billy Donovan. I was just on the executive vice president. I'm gonna get to the head coach. I got his statements on
I
Dragic
mean,
too. It was very alarming. We ain't even get started yet, ladies and gentlemen. We ain't even get started.
I mean, like I said before, the thing I'm getting out of this is 9 times out of 10, he probably not gonna be ready come tip off, and
No,
they just
that
got.
no, hold, I can't. Well, wait a minute. How for sure are we of that? Do you think that Chicago's trying to
I'm,
brace people for that, or they don't
hold on,
seem too
you
optimistic? They
got, you got
seem
to
down.
say, hold on, say it again because my notification went off. I ain't hear you. What you say?
Uh, what I was gonna say was I forgot what the hell I was gonna say. What I was saying, I was just talking. You kind of interrupted me. But Lonzo Ball will be ready for the training camp. I think that's what you said. They wouldn't be ready, but I
No,
think that the
I say he
organization
might
may be
not be
trying
ready.
to. I think that
I ain't saying 100% he not gonna be ready. I'm saying he might not be ready come tip off, and that's the reason why they got maybe like a vet like Dragic, because Dragic can run the offense like a point guard like Zoe would. Not not all the way like him, but he will be better running the offense than Caruso, or be better running the offense than Io DeSumo. But I don't know why we all alarmed for it. Ain't none of these point guards gonna take his spot.
now,
They
I
just
know if healthy, I ain't even concerned. The problem is that I do see them. They don't seem high when they talking. They don't seem too low, but they seem frustrated that he's not ready. And I see a arsenal of guards getting stockpiled. It's starting. It's like, are they sending mixed signals? What the
they
hell is
might be
going on?
worried though. They might be kind of worried because this thing is lingering on and it hasn't healed yet. It might be that, but I mean,
Dallin Terry, Kobe White.
Kobe,
Who else?
Kobe White not a point guard though. So I
Yeah, I
mean, what
know,
you
but
worried
I
about?
understand. I understand. But I mean, he does need his fair share of touches, but he don't demand the ball. But I'll tell
But
you, but the situation with DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine is alarming in itself. And then when you get to the Io DeSumos, he developed well. You got Goran Dragic, you got Lonzo, you got Dell and Terry, who they just
everybody you
drafted.
name it everybody
No,
except Dalen
I'm
Terry
not. I'm
is
not. I'm not concerned about Lonzo's positioning with the whole situation. That's the least of my worries.
okay.
Dex, what's
So
the deal?
would you say that it is true that he might not? I ain't saying he ain't. He might not be ready come tip off.
Well, I mean, that's what seemed like the organization might be bracing ourselves for. I mean, that's what I'm with the utmost confidence. I'm gonna go with the way things are looking. He's moving and grooving. I'm hearing words that everything is progressing well. You know,
Hold on, bro.
and
I'll be
is
right back.
and a second surgery won't be needed. That's all. That's what I've been hearing. So I'm standing on that. Dex, what's the deal? What's your thoughts on this situation with Lonzo Ball and the Chicago Bulls? We had the executive vice president come out with some statements. What's your thoughts?
Yes, shout out to Flight Sports TV, the machine, the voice of the voiceless, the people's champ, the hottest shit in these streets. Do we keep have to reiterating that fact right there? When you come to Flight Sports TV, there is a plethora of content creators that on superstar status. They're on notice, they're on watch. Check them out. When you hear them, go to their page, like, subscribe, and support their content because we are extrapolating some of the highest quality of content in this YouTube landscape. Shout out to our cacophony that goes on in that chat. We got the hottest chat in these streets. Don't front on us. Bend our block, pull up, show some love. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit the notification. And listen, all y'all out there rocking with Flight Sports TV, salute to you. You're stomping your boots. You're making noise. You are among the movers and the shakers. Welcome to the winning circle. Yes, sir. Like I just think this is a bunch of white noise. Listen, our boy Lonzo Ball is having the time of his life. Okay, he just bought a crib. He's in love with his girl. He has quality time with his daughter. A lot of this stuff out here in this. Listen, I told you guys. Listen, remember I told you guys this before. And Marvin, kind of bit back at me because I was saying that it is uniformly understood that your off season is your off season. You follow what I'm saying? And there's a separation amongst organization, players, and excuse me, and an agency. You follow what I'm saying? That's why the agent is there as the liaison to make sure that the organization don't hunker down too hard on players when they need their off time, when it's their time for relax and restore, relax and rest and things of that nature. So right now, Lonzo's in his rehab. It went well. It's successful. He's feeling good. This is the reports was told to me. I'm only giving you. This ain't no speculation now. But if I speculate, then I'm gonna let you know I'm speculating. This is straight from the inner circle. He's relaxed. He's feeling good. He's all about his rehab. He's going at it 100%. He wants to be out there more than some of the fans want to see him out there. So when you have an athlete of that caliber who wants to be out there on that 90-foot parquet floor more than the fans wants to see him, you better rest assured he's going to be out there. And listen, Lonzo, listen, I don't care what these corny content creators of Chicago Bulls that's out there that's trying to instill fear and try to shake up the landscape for likes and subscribers and things of that nature. Listen, all that is felonious. Our boy Lonzo Ball is feeling good. He's out dancing with his boys. Do you hear what I'm just saying? He out dancing with his boys. If there was anything that was jeopardizing his return, our boy Lonzo would be relaxed, legs stretched out, and things of that nature. Nobody's bothering him, and he'll be succumbed to his own world. No, he's out here having the time of his life. His life could not be any better as a man, especially being a Chicago Bull. Do not put yourselves in the mindset of the New Orleans Pelicans fan base. Please don't do that, Chicago. Don't let these whirlwinds trap you guys into that doubting Lonzo Ball. He already showed you what he can do prior to his injury, and when he comes back, he's going to show you what he can do more. Do not allow yourself to get sucked into negative stimulation. I don't care what these hog-posh content creators is all about. Listen, I understand what was said, but what was said has basically been echoed since the time that he originally got injured. There's nothing different from them. The only thing that's different coming from the front office in recent weeks was we sent people out there. We got good reports and things of that nature. Listen, I don't know about them sending people for Lonzo. All I know is that they was watching people work out in Los Angeles pre-draft. You follow what I'm saying? And while they was out there, they might have texted him. So we out here. What's going on? You know, Chicago loves you. How you doing, young man? Are you ready to hold that commissioner's trophy? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? We finna run this thing back hard. Zach is coming. He's gonna be on board. Don't worry about it. We good. That type of conversation. I don't even believe a progress report was even submitted as of yet, because I don't even think it's the due date for them to submit any type of injury progress report to the organization officially. Now I'm talking about officially. And this is why you get a lot of vague interpretation on what is going on, because there has not been anything substantial nor confirmed. So basically, I'm saying there's nothing official that's coming from the camp of Lonzo to the Chicago Bulls, and Chicago Bulls is not saying anything officially. That's why it seemed like it's vague. And then all it is a lot of old info that's being regurgitated. Because like I said, when you look at Lonzo, what he's doing right now, he's with his boys. He's not sitting on the phone talking to no representative of the Chicago Bulls. One of his boys just jumped the broom. So, I mean, come on now. I mean, if it's getting boring in C-Red and Bulls Nation, if you're getting a little bored, just say it. But don't use our boy to prompt up anything of fear-mongering amongst the fan base, because we already know they love Lonzo out there. Now, maybe you're not really Chicago. You follow what I'm saying? Maybe you might be an Indiana boy or something, you know? Maybe you might be, what's that other, Michigan boy or something. I don't know. Maybe Milwaukee, Wisconsin boy. You might not really be in Chicago, because people in Chicago, listen, they already got word. Lonzo good. You follow what I'm saying? He's good. And listen, we got boots on the ground down there. They know that when it's time for the season to start, he's going to be front and center leading the band.
That's right. Before we introduce the rest of the panel, we got breaking news in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell is looking to be moved. The Utah Jazz is reportedly taking offers right now, and I want to let everybody to know the New York Knicks have reportedly said they are going to make a package. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's Flight Sports TV. I want to let y'all know we got all the first round assets you guys could dream of when we traded those what was it, the draft pick, and we end up getting a whole bunch from Oklahoma City. It wasn't for no reason. I just want to let y'all know that.
I don't see it.
Yeah, all right. We got the first rounders.
I don't know, man. I don't think Dwayne Wade gonna let that happen, man. You know,
Man,
that's D
don't tell me
Wade.
he was running there from Miami.
I'm just saying that's D Wade, boy. You know D Wade owned a little bit of the Utah Jazz flight.
I
I
heard
don't know
about
how
that.
much, but I mean, if it's true, then yeah. I mean, you know, they'll take them first rounders. But what about RJ? I think they're gonna ask for RJ. You willing to
That's the problem. I think that's where the first rounders come into play. You give
hey,
out a couple of
listen,
more of
man.
those.
I say bye-bye to RJ. That means you can get down into Mitchell, man. Don't
You might as
like
well
I
because then you can have him with Obi. You can probably keep Mitchell Robinson. Hopefully, you got a
right.
little team. You
Yeah,
basically replacing
yeah,
him for RJ. I'm cool with that.
yeah.
I
Let
want to
let them
keep
go.
RJ, but I don't see how the hell you can.
Nah,
I
let
don't
them
see
go,
how the hell
bro.
you can make that deal happen without RJ, unless they
Right.
about to give up all them goddamn picks, and I don't even think that's worth it.
What about Obi? Would
They got
you
non-tradable first round picks. They could trade 9 first round picks for this dude if they wanted to.
if they ask for Obi, you cool with it?
Shit, yeah, I'd rather them trade Obi than RJ.
What if they want both? What if they
No,
want
hell
Obi
no,
and
no,
RJ?
no. That's not gonna happen.
I say you take it, man. I say
No,
take it, bro. Let me ask you
no.
this: is Donovan Mitchell better than Obi Toppin right now?
Yeah, but you shouldn't give up
Oh, okay,
both of
okay,
them.
hold on, okay, hold on. Is Donovan Mitchell better than RJ right now?
Right. Yes.
Okay, I'm saying if they take that, I say fuck it, man, take them two, man. But then again, I see your point, but I'm just saying, man, it's Donovan Mitchell, man. This might be our only shot at getting a player of his status on the Knicks, man. You know,
Man,
Right.
if the Knicks do that, the Knicks would be dumb to go for Donovan Mitchell, man.
He
Please
from
explain how they
he
be
from New
dumb to go
York
after
too.
Donovan Mitchell. Please explain that.
First of all, look who your lead guard is. Your lead guard is Jalen Brunson right now in New York.
Okay.
RJ fit a lot better next to him, being a taller, bigger, more defensive guard than Donovan Mitchell. You bring Donovan Mitchell in now, y'all got a front court problem because y'all don't got no big body that defend. So now y'all putting them in the same position. Whoever y'all got as a big man gonna be in the same position, which is Mitchell Robinson as Rudy Gobert, and he ain't even nowhere near as a good interior defenders Gobert. So y'all might have good regular season because both of them can put out points at the back court, but y'all gonna be getting killed on the perimeter.
When you trade all of these young players, it's not for right now. It's for 4 or 5 years from now. RJ is gonna be an all-star one day.
Yeah, I don't think he ever gonna be better than Donovan
Uh,
Mitchell in totality, but I think he'll be a better piece to a winning team than Donovan Mitchell will be right now, or in the
Hey,
next
hey,
team.
hold on, no panic. Can you say that
Yeah,
one part over again? But I got a phone call. You said RJ fit perfect next to Bronson. Cause why again?
I say he fit better than Donovan Mitchell because you got a bigger guard, a more defensive guard, and he could actually have the ball in his hand and play point guard and go and play off ball as well. Donovan Mitchell, he can play off
that shit
ball,
don't
but
make no sense.
it's like too much going on with the Knicks roster for you to add in a smaller
Man,
guard
I'm good, bro.
defensively.
I'm as a
I
Knicks
take
fan.
my
I hope
chance,
we didn't. I
man.
hope we didn't accumulate all these assets for this. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, man, it's
Not
Donovan
for
Mitchell,
this.
man. You
I'd
you
rather
said
them
it
go get
yourself.
Bradley Beal or something. But I do want to not give up everything.
Like you said it yourself, man.
Do you
Donovan
remember the
Mitchell
last
from New
player that
York.
wanted? Do you remember the last player the Knicks traded for as a superstar?
Wasn't it Stoudemire?
No, it
No,
was
it was
Carmelo.
Carmelo. Carmelo.
Yeah, you know what happened in that trade? The Knicks gave up
Yeah, blew
everything.
up in your faces, man. They should have waited till you came a free agent. But Donovan Mitchell ain't not gonna be no free agent no
That wasn't
time
gonna
soon.
happen though. That wasn't gonna happen. They didn't have no choice. They was gonna trade him to Brooklyn. They was at the time they was still in Jersey. but they was moving to Brooklyn. So basically, if the Denver Nuggets would have traded him to New Jersey, he would have stayed with Jersey.
Hey man, I say you got a chance to get Donovan Mitchell, man. You better go for it. I mean, if
Donovan
that's who
Mitchell gonna
y'all
sell
want, bro.
tickets now. I'll give him that. He gonna help New York sell more tickets than they
So
already
can
sell.
can can
But
he
the
can he
but the
can he bring
thing
a
is,
free agent? Can he bring a
he
free agent?
he
He
want to
can't.
be there though. He want to be there. That's the big difference though. Some a few,
But who that helping? Who that helping that he want to be there?
I think you worried about that later, man. I think that's the first foundational piece of the New York Knicks finally bringing some talent there. You know, if they can get a piece like Donovan Mitchell, shit,
Okay,
you
well let me
never
ask you
know.
this:
You
Who
never know.
signed up
Them
to go to
two.
Utah?
You said what?
Who signed up to go to Utah?
One more time, bro. I can't hear you.
I said who signed up to go to Utah when he been there? What a good team.
Uh, shit, that's Utah though, man. I mean, we talking about the
Said, look,
Mecca,
I
bro.
mean, but if you talk about bringing like this New York, a lot of the NBA players right now look at the New York organization like I'm not putting my career in their hands. That's why they're not going.
But you know what though? They did the same thing with Chicago. What happened was the coaching change and stuff like that, man. Now look, you got players like DeMar over there. You know what I'm saying? It's the
But
starting point. You got, you know what I'm saying? Vucevic. It's the you got to start somewhere, man. Remember,
I get that, but see, the Chicago different. DeMar take the money, right? That's one.
Facts. Right.
Lonzo take the
Giants taking
money.
money.
You see what
you
I'm
said
saying? Like
what?
they just taking money at this point. They ain't no, oh, I want to go
They
to
don't care
Chicago because
about
I see
winning.
what they building.
Man, listen. No, that's not true, bro. Because nobody wanted to come to Chicago, fam.
No,
Nobody.
remember now. I'm gonna refresh your memory. Remember, the Marlins are supposed to go into L.A., but L.A.
I
First of
couldn't
know.
all,
pay him what they going on with Chicago paying him. Chicago, the only team in the league that would have given DeMar DeRozan this exact contract was Chicago.
But
That's why he going to
back
Chicago.
then, bro, nobody
because everybody
still
knows
wanted
that
to come
DeMar
here, fam.
DeRozan.
Bro, I live for it. I'm telling you, fam. Don't nobody wanted to come here, bro.
But
Nobody.
for the money for an agent star like
Even
DeMar
for the
DeRozan,
money, bro. Even for the
and
money, fam.
but that was about the money. That's a factual thing. He been going to L.A. L.A. had their sights on getting him, Buddy Hield in the trade, but then they
But where
pivot
he at though?
and they
He
going to
at though, right?
yeah. Oh no, that's cool.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he
ask
did
you,
because he take the
would
money. He
let me
take
ask
the
you this.
money. That's
If
that
if
ain't like that been
if
the first option. Like I going to
let
Chicago
me ask you
because
this,
they
fam.
switch over.
If you know anything about Chicago over here and the team, would you say the culture is starting to change?
I mean, it only been like how much years y'all had a new
Hey,
manager?
what yeah. Would you say the culture changed?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you would know
All
better
right,
than me.
then. I'm telling you, the culture's changed, and I'm telling
No,
you,
that's
and
cool that the culture
if
changed, but that
and
ain't the
I'm
point
telling
I'm
you, fam,
making.
I get you, but I'm telling you, with the New York Knicks, fam, if they got a chance to get a player like Donovan Mitchell, fam, to start to shift things, I say shoot your shot, man. And he
No,
want to be there. He
no,
want to
I
be
ain't saying
there.
no. They can do that. I ain't disputing if they should or shouldn't. What I
Huh?
saying is it'll be stupid. Just from a basketball standpoint, look, I forget the
I mean,
towns
I
they
get what you're
playing in.
saying when you
Forget
saying that.
everything else except for on the court. You put in a 6 foot 6'2" Donovan Mitchell who don't play perimeter defense, who's an offensive player, but he's still kind of inconsistent at the same time. They only get to the playoffs. He put up big numbers, but it's really empty. And you put him next to Jalen Brunson, who, in my opinion, is a 6'7" man at best. And that's not saying he's a bad player. I just saying I personally don't trust small guards. You can't win with them. That's how my philosophy is. So now you
Uh,
putting two small guards right next to each other. Now
Yeah,
you
but
got
can he attract free agents?
I don't think so,
I
not to
don't
New
think so.
York.
Not the New York.
I think he
I
could,
think he
man.
could, man.
Why?
If
Yes,
he
he
went to
can.
New York, bro.
Okay, when y'all say
Okay, when
free
y'all say
agents, what
free
type of
agents,
free
what
agents
type
y'all
of free
talking
agents y'all
about?
Well,
talking
we got
about?
a
Well, we
bad
got a
echo,
bad
bro.
echo, bro.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Lamar
that's
Fred.
Lamar Fred.
You good?
It's still there?
Nah, I
Oh
had to
yeah.
mute my quiet.
Okay, so boom, you got two small guards
Shout
playing on
out
perimeter.
John Will. Shout out Sky CWE.
You
Where's
got
Donovan Mitchell gone?
you got Mitchell Robinson who don't play offense, but also isn't a dominant defensive player. You got at the power forward who you got? You got Julius Randle, who can only really go one way and don't play real defense. You got a head coach that's trying to coach defense. You see what I'm saying? So now if y'all get rid of
They
RJ,
gonna
y'all
fire his ass, man. You know that, man. That's good. That's about to
but
happen,
now
man.
y'all setting yourself back even more because now y'all gotta waste a year with him this year if y'all don't find him halfway through. Then next year y'all to start with a new coach. Y'all might be a
Man,
little so and so, but that's the East. The East getting better. So
I
y'all
say you
dooming
figure it out
yourself
later,
and y'all
bro.
giving up picks
You
and
figure it
RJ
out later. You
and
can get
Obi
Donovan
Toppin.
Mitchell. If you can get Donovan Mitchell, I say you figure it out later.
I
But I
mean,
mean,
for the
don't get me wrong. I get what you're saying too, bro. 100% about the two small guards and RJ. It fit with him perfect because he's working on being a two-way player. He going on defend. What he 6'7", right? 6'6", 6'7". I mean, I told you get it. When you got a opportunity, I feel like you can get Donovan Mitchell, a New Yorker at that. You know what I'm saying? And he want to be there. I say you figure it out later. Shit, yeah, they might look to trade Buddy if they could. You know what I'm saying? But I say go ahead and seal that deal and figure it out later, fam.
I mean, said if they won't do that, I mean, like you said, they should do it. Maybe people will say, you know what? Maybe Dolan ain't really that bad of an owner because I mean,
No,
Donovan
hell
Mitchell
no,
ain't
he
never
not a
said
bad
nothing.
owner.
You see what
I
I
mean,
mean? It's like that's why
Listen,
players
no,
get
he
look,
is.
discouraged.
they try to shit on my man, but trust me, it's way worse out there. I'm telling
Yeah,
you, way worse.
he's
He
a
just want to
terrible
win.
owner.
He
I
wants to
give you
win.
that.
No, he's not a terrible owner.
The reason
I
why
feel like he
Dolan is a
is, bro.
bad owner because
I feel like he is.
he create a lot of disdain
He,
inside
he's
the
a hell of an owner.
Nah, he's
I remember
terrible, bro. Hey, you don't do what you do to Spike Lee and Charles
exactly.
Oakley if you're not a terrible owner, man. But I feel like if they get Donovan Mitchell, it shows sign that you trying to do better now. You're
Yeah.
trying to do it right. I still feel like you need to write that apology to Spike Lee and Charles Oakley, but I guarantee you, if they get Donovan Mitchell, Spike Lee gonna show up. Even though he said he's done with them for a while, he gonna get them seats, man. He gonna be there. He gonna be a
Who's going to
season
be the
ticket
number
holder
one
again.
unstoppable?
It's gonna be Donovan, bro.
Yeah, no brainer right there.
You
He
know,
gotta
Oh
I
be.
no,
think I think I think Brunson gonna try. I think Brunson gonna take that seat back and feed Mitchell,
yeah, it's
which
gonna be
I
like
feel
a
like is
Lucas situation.
yeah, which I feel like that's a point guard job, bro.
But that's
You're
not
not
what he was
supposed to
brought in
score
to do.
first.
They
You're
Yeah,
not
I
supposed to
That's
score
not what they
first.
signed Brunson for. To be put him back in the Luca role.
I think they signed him to get buckets before this Donovan Mitchell thing had came to light. So now it's like, okay, now
Man,
we got to
they could
change some
train
things
his
up.
ass too.
That's what I said. I said you
Trey
get him, and you
Brunson.
figure it out
Yeah,
later. Trying to trade him if
Trey
that's the thing.
Brunson ass too. You give up. You do whatever it takes.
yeah.
Okay,
Cause
so RJ Barrett don't stay there. He has to go because
That's what's
he has a
happening.
he got a
Yeah,
contract looming. So
Yeah, you
yeah.
yeah.
let him go.
This guy, yo, you know who's over there in Utah? Danny Ainge, right?
Well, hold on.
How the hell this deal don't start with RJ?
It has to. RJ,
That's the
Oben.
problem.
And unless you try to sell them Cam Reddish, that's the only way I can see that happen.
Oh no, he's a
You got
filler.
to give up Toppin. You try to give
Listen,
up
it
Toppin.
gonna be
But what I said,
listen.
but you know what? I just remember something.
You got
No
to give
panic.
up RJ
If you
or
give up,
Obi, one or the
if you
other.
give up, if you give up RJ, you
RJ's
good.
more Utah than
You
Donovan Mitchell
good.
anyway.
You
Because
good. Hey,
RJ can
no
go to
panic.
Utah and be good.
You
Yeah,
good.
he
You know
from
what you do?
Canada.
Panic. You slide Cam Reddish to that three, fam. 6'7", bro, with a 7'2" wingspan. Come on, bro.
Cam
And,
Reddish
and
could go with him.
And, no, I said you could. Okay, you get Donovan Mitchell, you lose RJ, right? Donovan Mitchell go to that two. You slide Cam Reddish to that three, fam. I mean, he got the height and the wingspan to play
I mean,
defense.
that's true. You can do that. But see, you know the thing about it is when you see that Rudy Gobert trade, you know the one thing about that trade that
Where's
stand out.
Randall?
They throw a bunch of names in there that really don't mean nothing. They really about the picks. So when New York, if they gonna trade to New York, they gonna want Toppin, they gonna want RJ, they gonna want Cam, they gonna want full of names and make them seem like
I say
you
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 do
get a
it.
haul.
Do it. Come on
No,
now.
no,
If
if you
you
feel
want
What
like
about
Julius,
Randall? You keep Randall?
I
I
mean
can
No,
get
no,
that.
they
you
can't
send
bring
his
him
ass
in. You don't
packing.
fit the timeline of what they gonna try to do.
You figure out whatever way you can get his ass in that deal.
I don't think they gonna want. I don't think they gonna want Randall. Randall's just gonna be another contract. I think they could want they could want the three players I named um,
See ya.
Toppin,
Bye
No,
bye.
Randall,
Randall's a stable
Toppin,
scorer though. He's a stable
Reddish,
scorer.
and RJ.
Bye
Then you
bye.
throw in like a draft pick from the year ago, whoever that is, 4 or 5 first round
Mm-mm.
picks, because they
That's
gonna want
Obi,
something.
bro.
Randall got
That's
to
Obi
go.
top. I
Yeah,
think.
they gonna want the same
You
type
got to
of
figure
haul
out
they
any
get for
way to
Rudy
get him in
Gobert.
the deal. You do it.
And
I
now you
don't
done
think I
got
don't
your
think that's
team.
bad though. RJ, Obi Toppin, and maybe a 2 first-round picks for Donovan Mitchell. Shit, that's a steal if
Why,
you ask me.
why are you trying to keep Randall? Randall have to be in that package
Because
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 he's
I
the
don't
most
see the
consistent scorer.
I don't
He
see
got a
them
big
wanting Julius
contract. They ain't gonna want
Randle.
to take on no
How would
contract
Randall?
and
How would
still got to
Randall
pay
look?
RJ.
How would Randall look with Donovan Mitchell? Is the
I don't.
question.
I don't think they will want
No,
him,
and you
son.
won't be able to see that. Flight, you won't be able to see that.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
Obi
be.
want.
Toppin will stay. Obi Toppin will
You got.
stay.
They
They have
moving
to give him
RJ,
out.
so RJ's
No,
out.
let
The
me ask
deal,
you
the
this,
deal gonna
RJ's
Dex.
start
out.
unless RJ and Obi in
He's
them.
gonna be the
Dex,
centerpiece.
Dex. Let me ask you this:
RJ
do
can
you think?
thrive in Utah. Trust me.
He can, yeah.
But we got 9 tradable first round picks, so we might be able to hold on to RJ. You gonna have
Okay,
to
look,
almost
No,
hold
listen,
no,
first
listen,
no,
round.
listen.
no.
Hold
Flight,
on,
flight,
listen.
flight. RJ ain't got
It's
paid yet, so you know he got to go.
listen,
Hmm.
Dex. It's obvious that Utah Jazz is about to rebuild now. So let me ask you this: do you rebuild with having Julius Randle, or do you rebuild with having Obi Toppin?
No, Obi
Facts.
Toppin's not going anywhere. You got to take what's your name? Obi
No,
Toppin
Obi
ain't
gotta
proved
go.
nothing to. Listen, hold on one second. Obi Toppin hasn't proven anything in comparison to be a part of a Donovan Mitchell trade because that is what damn near 60% of your offensive output. Obi Toppin is not that kind of player that give you 6% of offensive output. But Julius
RJ can
Randle
be
has
that.
proven he can, and Julius and RJ and RJ
RJ could be
has
that.
potential
But
to do that.
they
Yes,
rebuilding though. They
Yeah,
got
they
a
don't want
bunch
to
of
take no
you can
big
they
build
got
with
a
contract.
bunch.
They're gonna
RJ.
expire and they can't do nothing
But
with it.
I'm saying they got a bunch of young players back in return with their Rudy trade, and if they gonna
No,
trade Donovan
RJ has
Mitchell.
not been. Listen, no panic. RJ has yet been signed. He hasn't got no extension. Now
But
I
he
don't know if
had,
they gave him a tentative offer. I don't know, but he doesn't
yeah.
have anything yet. So
But
that
Dex,
could
that's
go
what we
on.
trying to
That could
explain to
be
you.
passed to Utah.
He still got, yeah, Utah still got to pay him. So you got to keep that in mind when they trade him. When they trade in a big superstar, to think about it, they don't got no other draw in Utah other than Donovan Mitchell right now. So you trade that away. Now you worry about your fan base not coming. How do you get your fan base to come back in a trade? You get an Obi Toppin who can dunk, and
But
Oz, you get an
oh
RJ
no,
who got
no,
promise.
no, no. They
But
not
that's
pay.
how
They
it
not
works.
coming to see that.
But no,
You're
honestly,
gonna come
I'm
see
not saying
Julius Randle,
no. I'm not
and
saying
you'll
that that's
probably
going to
come to
make
see
them
RJ
come. What I'm
Barrett.
saying is that going to keep the interest. If you
I just know
rebuilding,
Julius
you got to
Randle
be
got to go.
exciting while you rebuilding.
Yeah, Julius
You
got to get
cannot.
his ass out the door.
Yeah,
Julius got
you're
to
not
go
gonna.
through hella hot water.
You're not gonna. Yeah, you're not gonna get Donovan Mitchell without Julius Randle being mentioned because Julius Randle is known in that area. He played with the Pelicans and he played with the Lakers. So that
I'm gonna
Utah
finish this
fan base
title.
is familiar with Julius Randle. You understand what I'm saying? They know he's a hard worker. He's very blue collar. He doesn't cause any disruption. He plays hard. Yes, he's a slot machine, but still, he's a
And he got
hard
one good
playing
game.
slot machine. That's the slot machine, right?
Shout out Sky. Sky,
Hey,
what's the
I ain't
deal,
that
Sky?
catch that now. I ain't that catch. That's a
Good,
good one.
man.
Sky, Donovan Mitchell going to New York.
Man, ain't gonna help them.
Oh Lord, why?
Like at the end of the day, man. So it's
This
gonna
is
be
what we need.
who is gonna be that? See, y'all looking. That's wrong with Knicks fans. They looking for a big name to come. Like y'all got to start winning first. Y'all ain't been winning. Donovan Mitchell ain't gonna make y'all win.
And you got a
Sky, I
question.
know.
I don't
Listen.
know.
I know. Sky, listen. Sky, come on now. You saying they're waiting on a big name to come? They got to win first. But do you consider CJ McCullough a big name?
No, but we built. They ain't trying to build. They got the young talent, but they giving up on the talent.
Oh,
That's the point I'm getting at. Like everything besides CJ McCullum, everything else we been had.
Y'all trade for most of y'all team.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. What who we traded for?
Valanciunas,
We ain't
Valanciunas, CJ
we ain't,
McCullough.
we ain't trade for
Uh,
Valanciunas. Y'all forgot we
oh,
got Valanciunas in the
on free agency.
yeah, man.
I thought y'all gave up
One
something
thing
for
I'll say
Valanciunas
is,
because
We
of
swapped them out, man. We swapped them out
Okay
with
then,
Adam.
I mean, but y'all biggest
okay
draw
then, that's a
outside of
trade.
Zion is what
But
Bi Bi been a trade chip.
what I'm saying is Adams wasn't ever part of that. We had signed Adams, remember? So we just
Right?
swapped them
Sign and
out.
trade.
Yeah. No, it wasn't no
Okay, but
signing trick. He played 1 year. You forgot he played with Zonim.
I know Adams did. Yes, I know
Yeah.
that. But
And we
how do you get
traded him.
Valanciunas? Okay, how did you get? Okay, how
We
did you get
traded him. It
Valanciunas?
wasn't no signing trade. It was a trade.
That's what I said earlier. You
Yeah,
said you didn't
that's
trade
the
for
point I'm
Valanciunas.
saying.
So
That,
Bi a trade, CJ a trade,
no, no,
Valanciunas a
no, no, no,
trade.
no. We can't say that because we got all them dudes unproven. Y'all trying to get somebody that's
Oh, see,
proven.
now you
No,
moving the
come on.
goalposts.
Yeah,
Now you
Man,
moving the
exactly.
goalposts.
all right, check this out. If I'm
Bi
not
is a
Trade is a
trade.
trade.
what
Bi
we
is a
get,
trade.
but what we gave up
Y'all
a
give out
proof.
AD.
Exactly. Which meaning we took unproven guys that we had to
But it's still a
develop.
trade, though. It's still a
I
trade.
still
You
a
know what I mean?
understand where you
trade.
coming from. I understand where you coming from. But what I'm
So
saying
no
is,
panic is right. Most of your guys are there from trades. That's right. To
nah,
come to
man,
think about
nah.
it.
We got all
Yes.
them. This what I'm saying. Y'all trying to trade for somebody that's proven.
Okay.
We
How did you get Willie? Okay, hold on one second. How did you get Willie?
what will it?
You only
Oh,
got
you
one
heard
Willie
both
on your
sides.
team.
You talking about Gomez?
Yes.
Willie Gomez on the bench. He come from Utah, huh?
How did you get him? That's all I'm asking.
I don't know how we got him. I ain't even lying to you. I don't keep up with him like that.
That Bull Cruz brother.
Yeah, that's the brothers, man. Yeah. But the point I'm getting at is we had to
No,
play
he
out.
right. No panic is right. You basically got most of your team by trade when
Man,
you
that's
look
what
when
I'm
you think about
saying,
it.
man. That's what
Even
I'm saying.
Devontae Graham and why?
Man, no, we didn't. We signed him, man. They
Okay,
let
you
him
better
go.
having a sign. Okay, so go down the roster of
We
proven
signed
players.
him. We
All
signed
y'all
him.
proven players outside of Zion been what?
We
Traded
gave
for?
up. We gave up 30 points. The only person we got that you can see is Brandon Ingram. We drafted Zion. Who
Mm-hmm.
else we got? That's all we got. I'm saying
Yeah,
for a
that's the
while.
And
only
you
person
drafted
y'all
and you drafted
homegrown.
what's your name? Hayes. You drafted Hayes as
And
well.
we
Yeah,
drafted
drafted Hayes.
Hayes. Yeah, we drafted Hayes. The point I'm getting at is we had to play with that young talent, though. That's what I'm getting at. Like they trying to come in there. Bronson already proven. Um, Donovan Mitchell. I mean that Donovan Mitchell already proven, and they don't. And they trying to give up majority of the people that they have, and don't know what their worth is. They're like they don't play the dudes. Y'all know it. Like Cam Reddish. Why y'all even traded for Cam Reddish if y'all knew y'all
No,
wasn't gonna
I
play?
agree with that. Shit didn't make no
That don't
sense.
make
And
no
that was a
sense,
first round. They
man.
gave up the first round pick for that too. We could have said we
Maybe
could have
they
had
got some
Steph.
plan for him though.
Yeah, I think with Cam Reddish, I think that been more so he a big body, long body, and he can at some point his flow should be a 3-and-D player
I
because
think
he can
something wrong
shoot
with
the
his
ball.
mental right now.
Yeah, because you got to think about it. That's why that's the main reason why I say it'll be done for the Knicks to go and get Donovan Mitchell. Y'all coach this year is trying to play defense, and y'all bringing in every piece that goes against what he's trying to do. So that means within the year y'all might fire him if y'all don't
They
hold him
might
over the
fire him. That's
ball.
right. They might
So it's
fire
All
him.
like
right,
y'all kind
all
of
right,
messing
guys,
up
all right,
y'all.
guys. Let me
Uh-oh.
defend my
Big
Uh-oh.
Tig,
Here
Knicks.
come
Tiggs
Let
is
me
Belize.
gone.
defend my Knicks, cause y'all here y'all go with
Uh-oh.
this
Here
stuff
come Belize
again.
with the jewels.
Shout outs to the panel. Shout out to the chat. Now,
Shout out to my New York Knicks fans, man.
you
But I'm
know,
telling you, we
man.
about to come out of hiding. We coming out of hiding.
Yeah, cause I had to jump on
We
here real
coming
quick,
home.
cause I'm like, come on, like, what we doing here? Like, Donovan Mitchell up for grabs, right? Why is if the Knicks go grab him? Why is that a bad thing? Like, that's a great thing. And who we have that's worth keeping. I understand the Obi thing. I get that part. But if Obi for Donovan, he gotta go. Obi gotta go, bro. He gotta go. He can't hold up the trade. Randall, I've been on this. Randall definitely gotta go. But I'll give a Randall quickly and some picks. Yo, let him get over here. And Barrett, we could figure
That ain't
everything out
good enough
position
though,
wise.
fam.
But to not try to reach for Donovan Mitchell as a
It's
Knicks,
9
like
first
that's
round picks,
crazy.
y'all.
Huh?
Listen, hey,
The Knicks have 9 tradable first round picks. It's an
They need to
arsenal.
have all 9 of them for Donovan Mitchell.
the
No,
trade that gets
I
it
don't know
done.
about all of that.
The trade that gets it done, you got to get him RJ, you got to get him Obi Toppin, you got to get him
No,
picks.
no, no,
I
no,
think
no.
you get
I'm not doing that
Oh, you gotta get
RJ
rid of
thing.
Randall.
you do it, fam. Listen, bro, how many
Mm-mm.
how many people that superstars
I
you want to
disagree
put
with
like?
you,
Cause
Unstoppable.
hold on, let me say this, Dex, you chime in, tell me what you think. How many players of Donovan Mitchell status come knocking at the New York Knicks door? You know right now, if this is true, that the Utah Jazz is definitely at a rebuilding mode. So you got to send them young, skinny
Man,
talent
them people don't want that,
into
man. Them people rebuilding, man. Them people don't want to take no money, man.
bro.
They want young
Listen,
talent and
they
picks.
looking more at the picks, I think. But I think if you giving them a player like RJ and a player maybe like not the Obi Toppin, because I think with development he has a high upside. You give him RJ, I think they're entertain that, fam.
I
But they
agree with
mostly
that.
want them picks though.
I agree with
I
RJ.
don't.
I don't agree with Randall though. We don't
I
want to
didn't
take no
know. I
big
didn't
money.
say Randall, fam. I said
So
Obi
No,
I
Toppin.
no, I'm
so
not
look,
saying
so what
that.
y'all
I'm saying
saying? So
you.
what y'all saying? The Knicks
Oh,
has
okay.
got all right. This is where this is the argue, right? You saying that earlier you were saying Scott in particular, right? And I could have been wrong, but I think it was you, Scott. You were saying that how the Knicks shouldn't be going for the home getting all the stars, and we always do that and blah blah blah, and not to give up our young core. So my thing is if you give up Obi and RJ, you're giving up the young core and you're keeping a Randall. Now this is your starting the Randall, Donovan, and Brunson is your core
Nah,
that you're building behind.
I
bro.
never said.
You
I
put
never.
you.
Hold on. Let me address him
All
right
right.
quick. I never said don't give them up. What I'm saying is y'all don't even know what y'all have because y'all never played them. That's all I said. I ain't
Nah,
never
but
said
we
give
did
them up.
play. But we did play.
Who
That's
y'all
the
played?
thing.
Who
We,
y'all
we
played?
no, we played. We
Y'all
played two
barely play
seasons.
top for real.
Man, y'all barely played top, and when they did play that dude showed out, man.
Right. And that's
Y'all
the
You know
barely
why?
reason
played
why
that
we
dude.
get rid of Randall. Because
But they
Randall's
not
holding
gonna.
up his
Nobody
spot.
don't
Exactly.
want
Take
that
Randall, bro.
contract,
Exactly.
man.
They not gonna take Randall. They
Nobody
gonna
don't
want
want that
I'm with
Obi.
Belize.
contract.
I'm with Belize.
They not Dex, but they not gonna take
Randall is
him.
more
They
of a
Randall,
they'll take
fam.
that.
Randall
They
more
No,
of
they'll
not
a
take
gonna
that.
star.
take him. No,
They're
they
gonna
in
take a Randall,
rebuild
One
but
mode,
he's
voice, one
more
fam.
of a
mic. One
star
voice, one
key.
mic.
I'm sorry.
Okay, hold
But
on.
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Go
Go
ahead,
ahead. Go
believe.
ahead.
No. You had it, bro. I really interrupt. My bad. Go
No,
ahead.
I just wanted to say though, like I just feel like Randall's more of a star corner piece that they could build behind. He's more of a household name
Yep. Yep.
over a RJ Barrett.
Not no
RJ
more.
Barrett is really not developed as much as a Randall. Randall, that's the
Mm-hmm.
reason why I say we got to get rid of Randall because Randall's going to stop the growth of a RJ Barrett and Obi Toppin. So you get rid of
Yep.
Randall, you could bring in a Donovan who's basically is an upgrade from RJ Barrett. Like that's his ceiling. That's his ceiling, in my opinion, is a Donovan. So you have a 1-2 punch with them there in the wing, and then you could give Obi, and then you have Mitch Robinson in the backcourt. I mean, in the center, and then you have your Brunson, and
Okay,
you
now
have
you
a
forgot
solid
Jalen
five.
Brunson. How you gonna
Yeah, you
use
have
him?
as a point guard.
How
He'll
you
be
gonna
your
use
point
Jalen
guard.
Brunson?
He'll be your point guard.
Where RJ
They'll be
Barrett go?
abused.
RJ Barrett will be your shooting guard, and then Donovan Mitchell could be a small, or you could switch that one
Oh
however
man,
you
this
want to
boy
No,
run it.
crazy.
no.
Man, that's
Listen,
crazy.
Yeah.
man. The
Yeah.
Utah
You got
Jazz
yeah.
are
RJ Barrett got to be
rebuilding.
the small forward.
No,
RJ
y'all
Barrett be the
listen.
small forward.
You have
Y'all,
to.
And
y'all
You
Donovan
have to
Mitchell the
be
shooting
small
guard. Yeah,
forward.
either way, same thing.
listen, bro. You straight up.
But
If y'all
I'm
can
with
get away
Belize
with
on
that
that though.
trade, listen. If y'all can get away with that trade, y'all straight up finesse the Utah Jazz. Think about it again. Look what they got for Rudy. I'm telling you,
That's what
just
I'm saying.
trade RJ. Was gonna get it. Might get it done. You give him RJ.
But
You give him
you
Obi Toppin,
listen, you
and you give him picks. And I'm telling you, and you play Cam Reddish and you give him big minutes. I'm telling you, you're
And the
not
I
only
gonna
like
give
that.
reason
up
I like that
RJ.
trade, but I think you gotta have to add Cam Reddish.
and the only reason they'll take
Listen,
RJ
you
yeah,
Barrett,
trade whoever you.
Adam.
You
only
add
why
Cam
Add
Reddish,
Cam Reddish.
you add Cam Reddish. You got to give him back
No,
Jordan
trust me.
Clarkson with that.
Yo, Deck, Cam
Look what
Reddish,
Gobert get.
6'6", listen, 6'8", 7'2" wingspan, fam. You keep that man and you put
They
him
don't
in there
care
and you
about that if
develop
he's not being productive. Let
he
Utah develop him then.
but
That's what I'm
um,
saying.
how
That's
but
y'all
what
why
I'm
gonna say
you
he's
saying
not
is
keep
being
them.
productive when they don't even play the man?
right, they don't play him.
That's
Tom
why you
Thibodeau don't
keep them.
The
Let
man,
Utah develop him. Did
He
you hear what
came
I
in.
just said?
Remember,
Let
guys.
Utah develop him.
You
Utah
got
not
you
okay.
gotta add
Dex,
names
They
in
got
that
they got
trade.
Obi
Dex,
Toppin. You don't
Dex.
need
Remember,
Cam
they
Reddish.
had
You got
You
Obi
Cam
Dex,
Reddish
Toppin. You
at
don't
the
need
Dex,
end
Cam
of the
listen,
Reddish.
Dex.
season.
Hold on. Let me talk to Dex for a second, guys. Dex, you the GM of the Utah Jazz. You know what you got on your hands. Are you gonna sit up there and tell me with a straight face? You gonna sit up there and say, okay, y'all keep RJ, give us Julius Randle, and give us Cam Reddish and picks. You really gonna accept that, bro?
No, I'm saying that if Cam Reddish would be like a bonus throw in after I ask for what I want to ask for, and Cam Reddish would be a bonus throw in, and I will see if I can develop with my young coach. You follow what I'm saying? Because I got a young coach now, and I believe Cam Reddish probably needs that type of voice in his ear. But at the same time, if I'm the GM of the Utah Jazz, I'm definitely going for Julius Randle. I
I
ain't even
agree.
looking at no damn
I
I
RJ
don't, I
agree.
Barrett.
don't, I don't need
I'm
him
going
because
for
he not.
somebody that I know.
Go ahead. I'm just you want
Yeah,
somebody. You know
I'm
what?
looking at I'm looking at somebody that I know that's all
You in and out.
Julius Randle kind of fell away at that level, and I have to replace the production that is leaving with my guy Donovan Mitchell. That's
that
why
don't-
I'm taking that's why I'm taking Julius Randle.
But that
He's
don't make
gonna
no
be one of
sense.
the
Why would
first
I
things I
trade
think
him
about.
then?
But
That
if they
don't make no
rebuilding,
sense.
they don't need him though.
Exactly.
They rebuilding.
Why would I trade him if I'm gonna take that back? Like
Because,
it don't make no sense.
listen,
to
Because
trade
you
hold
him.
can
on.
build behind Julius Randle.
Man, let me tell you, when they
He's
when
young
they
enough.
man, when
Still,
they realize when they make that trade, them people know they're gonna be losing. Them
Right,
people don't care about
exactly,
losing.
man.
No,
You
listen,
get
you're
Obi
right. You're
Toppin.
not going to
They
get.
know that.
Listen, hold on, everybody, calm down 1 second. You know you're not going to get the value of what Donovan Mitchell is worth. You already know that already. So what you have to do is basically get all-star for all-star. So the closest thing that's been an all-star in a New York Knicks uniform is Julius Randle. Not only that,
Yeah.
Julius Randle is known enough that you can sell him because
Yep.
he's been playing in the Western Conference all his NBA career except the last two. So Utah is very familiar with this guy.
Oh, Dex, but you could go on potential too. I take the RJ Barry. He fit the timeline of what we trying
but the
to do.
Knicks don't. The Knicks want their
Exactly.
potential still.
Exactly.
The Knicks
Hey, but
still
listen,
trying to
and
win.
Diggs,
Listen, you got to
Diggs, when
get
you
Julius Randle just based on production alone. That's going to be
I'm good
absent
though.
when you know what I mean, because it's going to be a gaping hole for production. Gobert's gone. Mitchell's gone. Where are you going to get the production from? You got to
But
at
they
least put
know
some type
that,
of a competitive product on the court.
I don't
Dex.
think
But
they
they
gonna
know
care
that,
because they
Dex.
trying to get a high pick. They
Yeah,
know they
they
gonna
know
be
that,
losing,
Dex.
man.
They
But
know
remember,
that. When
You're
they
going to
guys,
get a
hold on,
first
hold on.
rounder though,
Let's keep in mind. Let's
unstoppable.
keep in
You're going
mind.
to get a first rounder.
Obi Toppin was the 8th pick, and RJ Barrett was a 3rd pick. Those was the Knicks' recent top picks. They're not going to give both of those up. Randall was a sign.
They don't even want no RJ Barrett in Utah. I mean, he'll be good. He'll be good now, but they don't
that's a
want. They got
lie.
Jordan
But that's a
Clarkson.
lie, though.
Listen, they
If you
got.
Utah, you got to look at it like this, right? RJ Barrett, that's the young piece we want to, and we gonna rebuild. We need something.
They
We need to
have young
start from
pieces
there.
over there
No,
though.
no, I get.
They got young
Hold on,
pieces.
hold on, real quick. So you get RJ Barrett, right? Boom, you got him. You gonna want Obi Toppin because he's still young and fit that timeline. Boom, you got him.
Listen, you
You gonna
cannot
have to
get
throw
both. You
Cam
cannot
Reddish.
have both of
Cannot
them.
get
Right,
both,
exactly,
bro.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. You cannot get
have
both.
to give up.
No, you don't. The Knicks not
Cam
giving
Reddish
both
is
of them.
Obi Toppin gonna want a
You got
contract
9
in 2
first
years.
You
round
have to
picks. They
insert
gotta
Cam
do all
Reddish.
of
You
these
have to
shit.
insert Cam Reddish.
Hold
Cam
on, man.
Reddish
But
is
keep
your
him
Obi
respect,
Toppin.
right?
Oh, listen.
Let's
I
keep
need
him
everybody to
respect.
chill for
We
one
don't
second. This
even
is my
need
goddamn
Donovan
thing.
Mitchell.
Hold on. Wait a minute, man. What the hell is the reason for the first round picks? You don't got to
That's
give
why
up
you
both of
don't
these
want
players.
Randall. If
No,
you
the
get
first
Randall, you
round
ain't gonna
picks
get the
is to
pick.
make sure you hold on to some of your people. That's why we're gonna give up more picks than players. And trust me, don't be surprised if we walk away with maybe giving up 2 people, but we gave up like 6 first round picks or some
But
shit
like
like
you know that
that.
ain't gonna happen. Look at the
Right.
Gobert trade.
Why? No, it could happen. They got
Look
a
at the
lot of
Gobert
picks.
trade.
Hey, I'm glad you
5
said
players
that,
for
though,
Listen,
man.
5 picks.
Who you think
Gobert
better?
wasn't the face
Who,
of their franchise
who
though.
you think better?
It
Exactly.
was
So how
Gobert?
Donovan
much you
Mitchell
think?
the
How
face of
much
their
you think
franchise.
Donovan gonna want? How much you think they want for
Exactly,
Donovan?
bro.
But
Exactly.
Gobert was achieving more accolades
They
than
even give
Donovan,
up a first round
respectfully.
pick this year for Gobert.
Okay,
Can I
look.
Say
say
that again.
something?
Hold on. Let me
Can I
ask the
say
panel
something?
this. This is a quick question for the panel. Do you think somebody can offer a better trade than what y'all saying about some Julius Randle and some picks and
Of
Cam Reddish?
course.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Miami,
OKC,
Miami.
Oh,
Do Miami
okay.
want him?
OKC, Phoenix.
Man, the
So
Knicks
the
gonna
thing.
have to send. The Knicks
Hold
gonna have
on,
to send
hold on,
Randall
hold on, hold on,
forever.
hold on, Scott. So the thing is, you want to offer them something good so you can hurry up and get this done for somebody else try to come in there and take down the Mitchell, bro.
That's a
I'm telling
fact.
you, Obi Toppin, I think Obi Toppin, Julius Randle, and some picks might get that done. Remember,
I just know
they
Julius
I think
Randle
you
got
gotta
to
give up
be
a little
included.
more.
That's all I'm saying. I don't
yeah,
know who else, but Julius Randle is a centerpiece.
So
he's
y'all,
not.
RJ's not
He's
going with
not.
him.
I say
He's
something real
not. If
quick.
so
I'm
y'all
looking
don't
to
think.
rebuild, if I'm
So,
looking to rebuild, I don't want Julius Randle.
so
Julius
y'all don't
Randle's
think.
not old. Where you getting that from? He's only
He's
about what
26.
27?
But if you
Yeah,
rebuilding,
26.
if you
Yeah,
rebuilding, you
not
don't want a
old.
player that old coming into the onto your
What?
team.
He's
You know
26?
why?
Come
Because
on,
they
26.
no
not
panic.
trying to win. They trying to
No
develop at
panic.
this
You need to
point.
stop. He's not
No,
36.
listen.
He's 26. He got 10 years.
Yo,
Just
hold
like
on,
they said
Purple. Let Purple
earlier.
Baby get in here. Hold on, let Purple. What's good, Purple Baby? We got breaking news in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell. You know, the Utah Jazz are listening to offers. The New York Knicks are expected to make a large package. This Flight Sports TV. What the hell is going on?
I'm just this real quick because I'm getting ready to go. As far as Utah and Julius Randle, I don't see that happening because I don't know if y'all aware that they still have. I think his first name is Bogdanovich on the roster, and he starts at the power forward spot. And I think he's about 6'9" or whatever he is. If they're he's 32, so and on a big contract. I don't know if they're trying to get rid of him also, but y'all have to think about that. It's no way they're going to take Randall. I think Randall is going to be included in the trade, but he won't be going to Utah unless Utah move off of Bogdan. Well, however you say his name.
Bogdanovich.
Yeah,
Bogdanovich.
That's a huge thing.
They're going to get rid of him.
Exactly. Yeah, right. There you go. They're going to get rid of him. I agree with no panic.
Let's keep in mind, we also got that D Rose contract out there that we could get rid of respectfully, like to the same.
Jordan Clark.
That'd be good in Utah, D Rose.
You know damn well D Rose ain't trying to go to Utah.
But yeah,
he's at the end of his career though, so he ain't tripping.
to buy out the contract. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're gonna buy him out.
Because you know what everybody trying to do this season.
What if he signed with the Lakers?
That's right. Buy him out to sign with the Lakers.
And we worried about Kyrie. We ain't worried about no dude with one leg.
It's a make or break season for a lot
I ain't gonna let you
teams.
shit on Rose like that.
Teams got to make the decision that they're gonna go for the contend this year, or they're gonna tank for Wembanyama. That's the decision a lot of GMs making. Everybody looking at OKC and seeing this young team and say we won't be that next year, and we won't do that around Wembanyama. Because like they said, next year supposed to be a pretty deep draft.
They say that every year.
No, but see, next year more so than last year and the year before. So
I don't know if listen. I don't know.
The year before was LaMelo.
No, LaMelo draft ain't really been as deep to think about. If you think about it,
I don't know about that one.
They've been like 4 or 5 players deep for real now. Like the last
about 5.
Good
after
players,
5, it was like whatever. Yeah.
When the last draft, y'all remember saying like, damn, about like 7 to 10 good players come out that draft that year. After the Lonzo draft.
Yeah, LaMelo draft wasn't like deep. They had a lot of known players, but their talent didn't match their name, you know.
Yeah, like
one thing I can say is this right here though. With the New York Knicks, right? It will behoove them to move off Randall. And I think Randall will be a salacious invitation for the Utah Jazz to pull that. Now, what they package with Randall, I don't know. But you can't package Obi Toppin. You got to keep Obi Toppin. You got to keep Obi Toppin, Jalen Brunson, and R.J. Barrett as a core.
I'll say it quickly with Randall with some picks is solid.
Man, I'm hanging up the phone on y'all. Y'all say that.
So we got Quentin Grimes. They got that kid, Jericho Sims. They tearing up the summer league. We got options, y'all. We got options. We got non-tradable first-round picks. Don't ever
Julius
forget
Randle
that.
some picks. You getting fired as a GM.
I'm hanging up on y'all if y'all say, yo, we'll send you that. I'm hanging up, bro. Like, come on.
I ain't hanging up. I do like they used to do in 2K. Hang up and don't even answer the phone no more.
Yo, y'all got to be real. If y'all want, especially a home talent fan like Donovan Mitchell, come on now. Like, y'all can't hesitate. Y'all not going to
Now you definitely jump out the window, but you got to remember, like, R.J. Barrett is New York too, bro. He's New York made. He's signed with Puma. Like I always tell y'all, there's only one Puma in the U.S. and it's only in New York. So I don't see them getting rid of R.J. Barrett just like that. yeah, I will pick him too, but I'm just saying that it's a lot of things.
Unstoppable's not looking at it. He's not looking at it right, and this is why you're not looking at it right, Unstoppable, because you just lost Gobert. Now you get ready to lose Donovan Mitchell. That is a gaping hole on both ends of the floor, defense and offense. Somebody got to make up some of that. You can't just say R.J. Barrett is going to make up 60% of the offense. Where do we see that R.J. Barrett? Hold on. Where do you see that R.J. Barrett in his time in New York can make up 60% of the offense? We have seen that with Julius Randle.
That's what he came to New York and did.
Say this. Hold on. I'm going to say this, that I don't care because we rebuilding and we trying to get as many and as high as a pick that we can. So I don't care.
But Utah is different though. Utah is not a major city like that. Well, Salt Lake is a nice city though, but it's not. Far as fanfare, they not trying to just go in no rebuild mode like that, man.
Yes,
You
they
got to at least
are. That's
no.
what
You
he
got to at
wanted to
least
go
give us an
there.
8 seed. No, you got to at least give us an 8 seed, man.
Next, if you
Oh,
trade
Make it.
Jonathan,
You
if
got
you
Danny
trade,
Ainge there, bro. Danny
and what do you
Ainge don't
think he
play those
do? He
games.
collect picks and young players. He been doing that since
But
Boston.
but Danny
right?
Ainge reload. He never rebuilds. He just
No,
reload.
he only could have reload because he unload the old big three, and he ended up getting draft picks to draft Jason
Exactly, bro.
Tatum and Jalen Brown, and then he going to get Kyrie on top of what they had.
He wants them picks and young talent.
Yeah,
I'm listening.
I'm
Like I
telling you,
said, man.
that Julius Randle.
It's
Danny
going to
Ainge would love to
Utah.
have Julius Randle on his team because one thing about Julius Randle I can say about him, he's going to play hard and he's not going to squeak. He's
but
just
they
going to
don't care
play,
about
and
that.
you don't even know. Yeah, they do. Utah, they do. That's a
And
different.
them
They
That's a
trying to
fans,
different.
get a
them
high
fans in
pick.
That's a
Utah will
different
love it.
region of the United States. They don't
They
want all
trying to
that
get as
foolishness
much
up there.
first
It
round
depends.
pick and as
Shout
low as
out to the
possible.
panel. Shout out to
Oh,
Flight
shout
Sports
out A1.
TV. Shout out. It depends on what type of team they want. Like it makes no sense for them to trade for Julius Randle when they're trying to rebuild with young
How you
guys
saying they trying to rebuild? How
because
you
they're
know
trying
they
to
ain't trying
build
to
it. They try.
reload?
Bro, when you trade Rudy Gobert for a bunch of picks, they could have got another good player if they wanted to keep
Mm-hmm.
winning. They
From
decided
who?
picks.
They could have gone that, but I mean, that's been before the
All right,
fact. But they
they
could
could
have
have got
gone
Rudy
after
Gobert and got
KD or
another.
But
something.
Rudy,
Yeah,
but A1 Rudy Gobert is not Donovan Mitchell. Stop it.
But
but
he's a three-time
Donovan
defensive
Mitchell
player of
is
the
a
year.
showstopper. That's
He a three-time
attraction.
defensive player of the year.
You can't listen. No, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. So
Oh
was
no, come
Ben
on,
Wallace.
come
Know what I'm
on.
saying? But
Yeah, and you see
Ben
how much
Wallace
Ben
was the same
Wallace get
thing.
when he leave
In New
Detroit, in
York
it?
City, shout out SB Talks. He said
You see how much
RJ
money
will
they
be
give
in the
Ben
trade
Wallace when he
package
leave,
for
in it?
Spider. Yeah, I agree with RJ. I don't see how the and Danny Ainge is running shit over there in Utah. How the hell the
Right.
conversation don't start with RJ? Y'all not about to
No, it's
fleece
gonna
him
start
now.
with
yeah, he ain't trading for
Julius.
Julius
Knicks ain't gonna
Randle.
fleece him.
It's not
Yes.
gonna start with Julius,
Oh my
bro.
God.
Stats.
You
Stats.
guys are saying this because
You're
you
not trading
okay,
Donovan Mitchell
hold on
for
hold
Julius
on one
Randle.
second, Flight.
It's not
Flight,
happening.
you guys are saying this because of what Julius Randle did this past season. But you got to remember when Julius Randle a Laker, when Julius Randle was a Pelican, and when Julius Randle first came to the Knicks.
But now he's
Those
known as a
last three
ball
seasons,
stopper.
bro.
But
Gotta
Dex,
stop
they're
trying.
looking to rebuild. That's what you
You
missing. They
can't rebuild
but
rebuilding.
around
listen,
They
Julius
want
Randle,
young
Dad.
talent.
hold on one
Make
second.
2K trade.
Guys, let me
Listen.
let me make my case. Let me adjudicate this, and then you guys can go and do your thing.
Judy
You
K.
got to remember, Julius Randle had 3 solid years of basketball until this last season, and he's only 26.
Ask him.
So this last season was just a one-off. I think Julius Randle is going to come back like a raging bull,
Hey,
and
He's a ball
and they need
stopper.
him.
He's
ask him.
not a guy you want to build
Hold on,
around on
Utah
a
don't,
young
but Utah
team.
don't run up and down the
Hold
court
on.
anyway.
Let me ask you this. Ask yourself this. What benefits does the Jazz have of getting Randall when you clearly see they're trying to? You arguing against the obvious. They're clearly trying to rebuild. If they said they get Randall,
We don't know that. We don't know they're
they
trying to
said
rebuild or reload. We don't
do.
know
When you
that.
trade your
They
Saying
two
that.
best
rebuilding if you
players,
getting
Listen.
rid of
that's what
Oh
you're
wait.
Julius
trying
First
to
of all,
Randle
do.
first
and
of all,
Rudy
hold on. Wait, first
Gobert.
of all, let me say
They
salute this.
Danny
rebuilding.
Ainge have been in this situation before,
And
brothers.
he's
And,
done this
okay, now
before.
listen. I'm glad you said that. Hold on. First of all, this SB y'all salute. That's I should have came in.
Salute, shout out SB.
But listen, you going off what Danny Ainge and what Danny Ainge even did with the Celtics. When he got rid of all those people, he built them up with young players. Or
Hold on, though. Whoa.
That's
Hold
what
on,
he
SB.
did. That's what I said
Listen.
early. He did
Don't
that.
do the FYF now. Don't do the FYF now. Who was their
Hey,
core
Jake been
player?
talking
Don't
yesterday,
let
innit?
him roll up in here.
let me finish my
Listen, SB, take your time.
let me
Because
finish.
you are brother, you are family. Just take your time.
Let me finish.
Who was their core player
I'm
when
finna
all
tell
this
you.
was going on with Danny Ainge?
I'm finna tell you. Calm down.
Was he young or
Calm down.
not?
Can I tell you? Let me calm down. Calm down. So when Danny Ainge rebuilding the team, he's either going to take players, the young players, or young players with a throwaway contract. The player that you're talking about when they made their playoff run was Isaiah Thomas.
Thank you.
Now
And what
listen.
kind of player was he?
Now listen. Hold on. Wait. Pause. Even Isaiah Thomas even said out his mouth when he got there, they told him they were going to be rebuilding. He was a throwaway in there for a salary dump. He ended up taking them to another level. Nobody expected that. Isaiah Thomas said out his mouth, his own said they told him they are rebuilding. He said, I ain't trying to rebuild. He went out there and won. He just got it done. So
Thank you.
him. Danny Ainge gonna see this, and that makes no sense logically for them.
See, there you go. Now you just jumped the whole train
No,
off the track.
listen, let me finish.
You was right on point.
Let me
You was
finish.
right on point. He went and got a veteran.
No, he was
Hold
on
on.
your point.
He went and got a veteran. SB, listen. He went and got a veteran. No, listen now. Listen. Come on. He went and got a veteran, right? And once he got that veteran, what kind of player was he? He was a scoring machine because he had to have some type of scoring
Some
production
type of
with
show
around
to
those
get the
young.
fans.
Yeah, you follow what I'm saying? Some stable, a
Gotta keep
stable
the
veteran.
fans.
First of all,
And
Right?
that's the thing.
Julius
Randall could
Randle's
get the
Ain't that right,
fans.
Belize?
Julius Randle. Hold on,
Randall
wait,
has
y'all.
offense,
Julius
guys.
Randle.
Y'all
First
gotta,
of all,
Julius Randle is
he
not
wasn't.
scoring like
First of all,
Isaiah
he only
Thomas.
cost like 1.5 million.
And
Julius Randle cost 25 million.
exactly.
It doesn't
That's
matter
huge
right now.
difference.
Listen,
Oh,
listen.
wait.
No. See, you guys are so
okay,
wrong.
y'all
No,
jumping.
wait.
That doesn't matter, A1. And reason
What are
why
you
I don't
talking
want to
about?
drown y'all,
25
SB.
million
Hold
or
on.
24 million
SB, I'm
dollar
gonna let you
difference?
go. Let me adjudicate this, please. Listen, A1.
We on
The
your
only
head,
reason why,
ref.
listen, no, he's not even close. The only reason why he was so cheap because we already know what happened with it. You follow what I'm saying? So when he came to Boston, SB said, he was right. I ain't trying to rebuild. I'm trying to get this big bag, back up the Brinks truck. So I'm coming to win. You follow what I'm saying? And that resonated with those young guys because one thing about it, he come to play basketball. He ain't come for that other shenanigans. Julius Randle is that same type of person, man. I've come to play basketball. I ain't with those other shenanigans. And you know what? And I'm just gonna throw in a conspiracy. They both are left-handed. Yes.
No, that's big.
But it makes no sense from a
But it
team
makes no
building
sense for the.
perspective
Thank
to
you. My
trade
point
for
is that
Julius Randle.
it makes no sense for the Jazz to take Julius Randle. What it
There
does
you
make
go.
sense for them to take RJ Barrett, the guy who play his same type position and role, because RJ Barrett's gonna be useless without the ball in his hand. So you go throw it make more sense for them to take RJ Barrett.
They still got Conley over there.
Who? The Jazz?
Man,
They
I'm
Yeah,
got
and
taking
they still got
RJ
Jordan.
Barrett.
He gonna be a
They
I'm
fire
gonna
taking
move
sale.
him.
Obi
They're gonna move
They
Toppin,
him.
got Conley,
and
they
I'm
got
taking
Jordan. I think they
Emmanuel
still got.
Gone.
Do
Walker,
they still got Ingles?
and I'm
That's what I'm
taking
No,
saying. Like
Ingles
y'all
with the
Donovan.
not
Bucks
y'all
Ingles
not
now.
was
looking at the
gone.
Ingles in
whole
Portland.
team.
Yeah,
Like
no,
just
he's
No,
the
Ingles
Bucks.
in Milwaukee.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's right. He went to Milwaukee.
Oh,
But go
Watch
ahead,
this,
SB. Go
Hold
man.
up,
ahead.
guys.
Let SB finish
Hold up,
out.
guys. Hold on, one guys.
Marvin,
Hold up,
SB didn't
guys.
finish out.
Hey,
Marvin didn't get a
I
chance to
just
say
want. I'm gonna
nothing.
let him go, but I want to ask this:
Go ahead.
How y'all know another team? How y'all know another team ain't involved in this? Y'all just throwing in the
Yeah,
Knicks like
Because we
any
just
other
talking
factor.
about the
I know that. I
Knicks.
know
Flight
that. But hold on,
team
the
is trying
Knicks
to
got
get
the
flight
Knicks got
right
the
real
most
quick.
picks. The
The
Knicks got
Knicks
the
just
first
said
one.
they coming
Lamar.
after y'all. They said they putting the package together, right?
Let me tell you, the Knicks got it all. Let me.
The Knicks,
What
the
y'all
Knicks
you
They're
just
just
gonna
said?
have
came
to
out and
give
Hold
me
said
on,
they
let me
putting
Emmanuel.
the
They're
package
gonna have to
together.
give me Quickly, Obi
Yeah,
Toppin,
Y'all
quickly
RJ
think
gonna be
Barrett,
gone.
and
Yeah,
3 first
quickly
But
round
gone.
Toppin ain't
picks.
going
Top
nowhere.
falling off.
That's
You can
it.
forget
Toppin
that.
and RJ's
I
not
still care
going
about
nowhere.
quickly.
Y'all
Quickly
That's
tripping.
what I
gone.
want.
Quickly is
Quickly
gone, y'all.
gone. Quickly gone with
Quickly
Quickly gone.
Randall.
gone.
They
Quickly
Randall
gone.
gone.
RJ
gone.
Barrett
RJ gone.
and Obi Toppin.
No,
And
They
I
Obi.
don't.
gone.
No. Obi Toppin and RJ
Hey,
is planted.
you
No,
had to
they
throw
not.
I think
They're
you
in
gotta
you
give
gone.
him
had to
one.
play
You
in
gotta give him
Obi
one of
Toppin.
them. One of
No,
them,
I'm
not
gonna
both.
tell y'all right now. This is gonna be the package. It's gonna be RJ. It's gonna be Grimes. It's gonna be Quickly. It's gonna be Obi Toppins and
Well,
probably like
hell no.
picks.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
No.
trying
that
to
means we
tell you,
got
it's gonna
SB
be
is
robbed.
the
way
package.
Listen,
off.
y'all
SB
gotta
is
look.
way off.
Y'all gotta look at the Gobert trade as a
That means we got
starter.
robbed.
They get
Yeah, look what
5
Gobert.
players
Look what they got
and
for
5
Gobert.
picks, and having a first round pick from this very year.
Go
Kessler.
Bear the one to shut the whole league down. They been wanting to get rid of that dude. Oh, virus carrying ass.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. But all y'all young players gonna be gone. Y'all starting three gonna be
I don't believe that. I don't.
Brunson. It's gonna
Flight,
be
Flight.
Brunson.
He's trying
No,
to
I
mess
don't
with your
believe that
head,
either.
Flight.
I don't believe that
Yeah,
either.
don't
You
accept
can't give up.
SB right now.
Hey,
Trust
Y'all
me.
SB trying
gotta
to
Hold on,
bust
let me
accept
y'all
see.
none
up.
Hold on.
of that.
Let me say
Hey,
yeah,
something.
you
Let me
guys
say
gonna
something.
have a
Don't
backcourt
sleep. Hold
that's
on. Hold on. I know
6'2".
y'all don't know the Knicks organization like I do. I don't want. I'm
they
gonna tell you
trash.
right
I
now.
know that.
Oh no, hold on. We got a new front office. Let me give you a name. Do not sleep
Right.
on
With the
it. It's not
same
a
owner.
joke.
Talk
Hold on.
about
Wait a
it.
second. Wait.
Leon
Hold on. Let me talk.
Rose.
No, Scott Perry.
The dude who
Okay.
Don't
just gave
sleep on
Jalen
Scott
Brunson the money.
Perry. Scott Perry. Do not sleep on Scott Perry. He gonna finesse this deal. Trust me. You're
Hey,
not
wait.
getting RJ and
Finesse
Obi.
the deep.
Hey,
It's
Who
one
Flight.
or the other.
who've ever finessed Danny Ainge?
Say Flight. So
No,
wait, you
no,
talking
they're
about the
not.
guy
No,
who
Don't
the
paid?
sleep
Knicks
on
ain't
Wild
too. All
Wild
right,
I'm
well,
West
I'm
neither.
I'm I'm
so
gonna
the
say
best
this.
you can see,
I'm
the
gonna say
Knicks
this.
gonna move
Man, he
on.
dealing with Danny
But you
Ainge,
guys
Hold
got to
on,
remember, it's
hold
still
on,
a business.
Mr.
It's still a
Finesser
business.
himself.
hold on. I'm gonna
You're
say
not
this:
gonna rob us.
if you're not willing to give up that, then Donovan Mitchell will not be on your team. And
at
I have to
all.
say this: you Knicks fans are being delusional if you think you can promote Danny Ainge. Look again, we have to be realistic. And realistically, look at the package they got for Rudy. Everybody knows Donovan Mitchell is better than that cat. So
Hmm.
I'm not taking less. So unless you trying to move off of RJ Obi Toppin, some picks, and
It's not
maybe I'm gonna
RJ.
say,
It's not
and I'm gonna
RJ, man.
say,
I don't know why y'all stuck on RJ.
we
RJ
paid.
gone. RJ is
RJ
gone.
gone.
Listen, because
He's at the top of the list.
it's a young talent that we can build with.
That's a negotiation ploy, but they don't want him.
But
They
The
what I'm
want
fact that
saying,
they
Randall.
know
what
they
I'm
gotta
saying,
pay
Dex,
RJ is why he
Dex,
gone.
They do not want no Julius
if you're
Randle,
not trying
Dex.
to give
Well,
up
don't nobody
him,
want
He's an
Julius.
all-star. He's a most improved player. He
Oh,
got
Yeah, but
accolades.
well,
the
okay, listen,
improvement ain't
why
going nowhere. He
y'all,
did the same thing
Why
last
y'all
year.
not
The
paying
crazy
him
part
this
why,
though,
year?
He just
yo,
got
you know
hold
annoyed
on,
what's crazy,
I
Dex?
want,
You
I
know
Y'all
want,
wilded. Y'all
Yo,
Dex,
wilded.
Dex,
I want to ask
Dex, you
like
know
this,
what's crazy about this whole
I want to ask you
situation?
a question,
well,
right?
what's the question?
Why are you so stuck on RJ? But just not too long ago, you said you don't know too much about him.
What you mean? I don't
Why?
know too much. Oh, no. Well, listen, I just told you I think we should keep him. We got to get some potential building blocks, but I
But,
like
Hold on, let
Obi.
me
Hold
say
on, wait.
something. Let me say
but
something
when
real
I'm
quick.
hold
I
on,
can't.
hold on, hold on, hold on,
Hold
hold
Hey,
on,
on.
Dex.
Flight.
But
Y'all
what I'm
was
saying
smart.
though,
Y'all should have tried to get
if
Jordan
you get
Clarkson if y'all was
if
smart.
you get Donovan
Yeah,
Mitchell, if
facts.
you get
I agree with
Donovan
that.
Mitchell, are you really gonna miss RJ?
You know what I was gonna say was
It's
Y'all
you know
got to.
money-wise too now.
I
Unstoppable.
like
Don't
him with
forget the
Obi.
business part.
I like him with Obi though. This is crazy, but I
Hey,
want to keep
Flight.
RJ, but
Look, but
he
look,
fit
let me
better
say
with
this.
Obi.
Let me say this for you guys, right? If y'all want to break up our young core so bad in the Knicks, I'm speaking on the behalf of the Knicks.
Y'all have to.
I will say, right? Donovan Mitchell will actually play better with Randall on the Knicks. They will play better.
He
And if
would.
we could get Clarkson in that deal, they can have RJ, they can have Obi, they can have quickly, and we will be contenders.
I got a
And
question for y'all.
I'll bet that.
I would look. I just did something in the
I'm
trade
telling
machine.
y'all
No,
got
wait. I
canned,
want
bro.
y'all to.
There's no way.
I want
Randall
y'all to
stays.
tell me
He
yes or
went
no.
in the trading machine.
Trade. I want y'all to tell me yes or no if y'all said I did the trade machine. The money match up. The Knicks will get Donovan Mitchell and Jordan Clarkson. The Knicks will have to give up Evan Fournier, R.J. Barrett, Obi Toppin, Quickly, and Grimes, and
They
some
can
picks.
have
What
that.
y'all
No
do?
deal.
What
Deal.
y'all?
No deal.
You
You
think
wouldn't
the
Y'all
give up.
better,
Jazz gonna come
bro.
off of
Y'all
Jordan
better.
Clarkson?
The Knicks is better
If
with
I'm
You kidding
Utah,
me?
with
that's a
Donovan
no deal
Mitchell
without them picks.
and Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson and Donovan Mitchell is scoring more than those guys that they giving up.
Jordan
Yes
Clarkson
or
is a
no?
Yeah.
better version of Quickly. Jordan Clarkson, the better version of
Are
You
you
Quickly.
know they're not
And
serious?
giving
then
up no Jordan Clarkson. He's not going
Oh,
nowhere.
what?
Jordan Clarkson, bro. It makes
And
no
Jordan
sense for
Clarkson played
Utah to
together in the
rebuild to keep
Lakers.
Jordan Clarkson. Those
Listen,
are
y'all
pieces.
asking
Those
Jordan
Utah.
are
Clarkson
pieces
is
they
still
can get
young.
value
Jordan
for.
Clarkson, 25 years old. What you guys talking about? What is rebuild y'all? Bunch of
Jordan Clarkson ain't
17-year-olds?
25. Jordan Clarkson damn near 30, bro.
They giving up
What?
Jordan Clarkson because they can get something off the six man
He's
of the
not
He's
the
year.
not.
same age as
Jordan Clarkson about
Lonzo.
26. He's about 26. I think he
Hold
No,
might be
on,
he
one year
older
older
than
than
that.
Lonzo.
He older than
hold on,
that.
hold on, y'all. We got to get some New Yorkers in the building. We got Rico. What's the deal, Rico?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You know, New York just
Rico.
Mute your
rolled in.
mics, guys. Mute your mics. Here it come.
Rico, no, RJ gotta go.
Rico, you there?
Rico ain't ready. He ain't ready.
Rico, repeat that one more time for them.
Oh, my bad, man. Yo, what's up, Flight? What's up, panel? Yo, it's just nice to see y'all talk about
Yo,
my
what
boy
up?
Jordan Clarkson. That's all.
Well,
It's
Nah, yeah.
Clarkson
nice,
30, by the way. He's 30.
boy.
He on the championship contending team. Stop it, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
okay
said, though.
then.
I said, if you're gonna bring
Okay, that's
Clarkson
yeah.
over to the
Dex,
If
Knicks,
he's
Dex, you
30,
might think
yes.
he's a little younger.
Rico,
I think he played more than 1 year in college. I'm not sure though.
hey
What
Rico, I
up?
want to
Yeah.
ask you a
Well, if he's
question,
30,
Rico.
yeah, he might want to move on. He might
Yep.
not want to be there with that.
And
Wait,
Julius
Rico,
Rico a
Randle
Knicks
is
in
fan?
order,
What's up,
28.
Unstoppable?
in,
Is
in
Rico
Julius
a
order,
Randle is
Knicks fan?
in order
28.
to
So
get
it makes no sense
Donovan
for them
Mitchell,
to go after Julius Randle.
in order to get Donovan Mitchell, bro, do you think a good trade would be RJ, some picks, and Obi Toppin?
And Quickly.
RJ's and quickly.
Yep.
If you're gonna throw in,
Clarkson.
that's a 3-for-1 and some pick.
No,
I
give us
mean,
yours. No. Don't give Rico no idea. Give us yours.
I
You
will
got
actually
you the
trade
GM now. Rico, you the GM. What do you do? How do you acquire Donovan Mitchell? You the Knicks GM. How you acquire Donovan Mitchell? What you offer?
um, I'd keep Julius Randle because he's on a friendly contract. He only making 20 mil. I try since Utah just lost their center. I try to do a sign and trade with Mitchell Robinson, R.J. Barrett, and
tell,
maybe a pick or two.
tell
That
him that
way you
RJ gone
Man, they,
regardless.
hey,
He got most
hey,
valuable
Rico,
asset.
you gonna hear that
RJ
damn
gone,
song,
bro.
bro? You talking about that, man? I'm
Yeah, them
hanging
buggers hang
up
up
on
on
you,
you
man.
quick, man.
Like, come on now, man. Come on,
You want them
RJ,
to pay him?
Obi Toppin, or RJ, Obi Toppin, and them picks might get that done. It might get it done, fam. I'm
hell no.
telling you, if you're looking for defense, Y'all got Cam Reddish. I'm telling y'all good.
I gotta play him.
No, but what I'm saying is that I don't know. Because then, look, if you trade away Julius Randle, you still don't have Mitchell Robinson,
But
right?
I
So
ain't
if
say
anything,
Julius
I'd
Randle.
rather.
I said Obi Toppin, fam.
Oh, Obi.
Give me Obi Toppin. Give me RJ,
And
and give
get
me
me
a couple
quickly.
of picks. Give me
Nah,
a
but
couple
nah,
of
that
picks.
that don't make the
And
money match,
quickly.
bro.
And
Well, you gotta
quickly.
Don't
think
make
quickly. You gotta
That
think
that, that
quickly.
don't make
That's
the
what I
money
keep.
match.
That's what I keep telling them, Rico. They ain't
That
looking
bro,
at the
those are
business
all
side.
rookie. Those are
Quickly
all
can
rookie
go.
Yes,
Quickly
contracts.
go.
they're not
Donovan
even looking
Mitchell's
at the
making a
business
max.
side.
And
It's
no,
gonna be
but
sign and
he
trade.
put it in. He
What's
put it
your
in
name?
the.
Rico,
You
look.
have
It's
to
gonna be
start with
sign and
Randall. I'm
trade.
telling you guys,
Oh,
man. You
wait,
got to
oh,
start with
oh, you
Randall.
don't? Hold on, wait, look. Hey, Flight, turn my camera on, bitch. I got the trade.
I got you.
Hold on, wait.
Hey,
Yeah,
Diggs, and now that
do
you
it for
say
me
that
because
with the money,
those
I
sound
kind
like
of
a
see
bunch
your
of rookie
angle.
contracts. I don't think that
Look,
could do a max.
this what I got right here. Look, you see I did it with them, and that's why you got to throw a guy like
Oh
40
goddamn.
now.
Oh no,
Yo,
that's
that's
way
half
too
the
much.
team, my
No,
guy.
no, we can't do that. That's some
No,
Carmelo Anthony shit.
You gonna have to. You
Y'all
gonna have
He
not
to.
But
trying
gonna.
to listen. SB trying to
But,
destroy you, Flight. Do
but
not
no.
let
How
him
many
manipulate your
picks?
mind.
How many
SB want to
picks? How many
destroy the
picks?
Knicks
Rico, would
and
you
get
do
them out of the
that?
way. He trying to relegate the Knicks to
No,
the
RJ
netherworld.
Fournier Toppin,
Listen, and
no.
listen,
quickly,
I
That's
get that
yeah. We
trade,
got
You want
Mitchell
to
but
and
jerk.
cut him
Utah
out.
Claxton.
gonna want them
No,
picks.
that we got jerk.
If you ain't
SB
throwing
trying to
picks in
gut
there,
you
it
out.
ain't gonna work.
but
Utah don't want just a bunch of
hold
players without no
on.
picks.
But that's still a good team. Cause look, you have Bonnier as the point guard. You had
No,
Nah,
Donovan.
start with
Look,
Randall.
hold on.
they
You
gave
had
up too much.
Donovan Mitchell with the two guard. You had
They will
Cam
fire
Reddish is the
SB
three.
immediately.
Cam Reddish is the
No,
three.
Yeah, they got. Hey, Dex, I agree.
they
Cause
not
ain't
gonna
no
fire
picks
me
in there.
What
because
about the picks?
I'm
Yeah, that's the
talking
main
from
thing for Utah.
I'm talking
You ain't
from
got
I
no
can't.
picks
I
in
exactly.
listen.
there.
I can't. I
Bro, if
listen.
RJ not in the if you don't call me and say RJ first, I don't
Listen.
want
No,
As the
SB,
conversation
bro,
go on,
realistic.
as
you
the
gotta throw
conversation
in
go on,
Randall first. He
y'all
got to be
gotta
the
No,
centerpiece
understand
because of
what Dex
money.
I'm
saying
telling
kind
you,
of true.
I don't want Randall. You
It
can
ain't
Nah,
have
about that.
Hey, listen.
I agree, but that's why I
Hold on.
said I give you Mitchell and RJ and a couple
Hold on.
draft picks.
I do
Hey,
that.
hey
That's
Dex.
what realistic.
Hey Dex.
All right, all right.
Hey Dex. This for you. You know how you just said earlier. How you know? Let's say this. How you know that the Jazz not doing a retool, right? So they not doing a rebuild. They doing a retool. Okay. Y'all gonna mess
Reload.
reload. Okay, we say retool over here to the guard packs, but okay, a reload. Y'all gonna mess around and miss y'all opportunity, and they gonna mess around and trade him to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Watch. I'm telling you, watch.
Oh yeah, they do got some assets. We
They
gotta look
gonna
The
out for
mess
only
around
thing
and
I'm
Miami.
saying
trade
is,
to
I'm
Brooklyn.
not saying they won't miss out. I'm not saying they won't miss out, but you still have to look at the business side of the thing. If they go to Brooklyn to try to trade with Brooklyn, it has to be somebody that's somewhere near a showstopper type of player. Because you listen, Utah's a prideful city. Salt Lake is very prideful. You
Hold
just can't you just can't give the Mormons
Hey,
up there
listen.
anything.
You
You
hey,
know
Dex.
what? I'm starting.
got
I'm
two
starting. I got
contracts,
another.
Fournier and
Oh,
Rose.
that's way.
Had that money.
Goddamn, huh?
Hey, there wasn't nothing. There
Man, we
wasn't
giving
nothing
up
for 5 years
everything.
before Donovan
Yeah,
got
he
there.
trying to gut you out for like, don't listen to SB.
I
Hey,
ain't
Cut
getting
that
Dex.
no
off.
young players.
Dex.
Yeah,
He
we gotta
trying to
get a
destroy
third
the Knicks.
team.
He
Make
The
it
They
trying
have
to
to
Knicks.
give
destroy
up
the
three
Knicks by
players and three
himself.
picks.
The
It's
Knicks
gonna be.
SB trying to single-handedly
It's gonna be a
destroy
SB
the
gonna
third,
have to
fourth
Knicks.
give up
string
three
trade.
Hey,
players and three
playing
Dex.
on their
picks.
own. I don't have to. Knicks
He
do
don't
that
want
on
y'all
their
in the playing game. SB,
own.
you wrong.
You're
You don't
trying to
even
get
want the
another
Knicks in the
team
They
playing
got
involved.
to throw
game.
some picks in
If
there, but
y'all
Guys,
sitting first of all, y'all gonna have a questionable
They will
defensive.
win 9 games with that roster you trying to
guys,
get.
guys, they got
Y'all
Well,
win
five.
that just
They
means you got
got
a chance to get
five
a high pick,
fellas,
Dex. So I
fellas,
don't see
fellas.
what the
They
problem
got
is.
5 first-round picks for Rudy Gobert, who's 30, who's 30 years old. Donovan
Hmm.
Mitchell's 25,
But
on the verge of
A1, my
They're
brother,
superstardom.
gonna get 9. The
On the
Knicks
verge
got
of
the
A1,
most, and the
superstardom.
Knicks got the
A1,
most.
A1,
What do you
listen.
think they're gonna
A1
get
missing a
for
whole lot.
him, bro?
A1, you
You
missing a
guys
whole
gonna
lot
have
of
to give
substance,
up
Scrub,
three
bro.
bro.
picks and
Scrub,
3
bro.
players.
Bro, you missing a whole lot of substance. And let me tell you what you're missing.
Bro, 3 picks and 3
Minnesota,
players.
hold on.
Y'all really
Minnesota
look. Look
already have a core.
at you, dog.
He's trying to gut out their core. That's
Y'all
what
got a
SB
good
doing.
core.
He's trying to send the New York
You
Knicks
ain't gonna
into
have
the
to give up many.
netherworld.
You ain't gonna give up that many players, but you're gonna have to give up
You
these
don't care if
yeah,
picks.
you got
Minnesota
Anthony
sent a
It's
bunch
Edwards,
a,
of
it's
you
a
world
got
beater
nether
players
D'Lo,
world.
at
this
You got
moment
you got you
and really
got
Three
think
picks.
Cat,
at
Big
Y'all
least
about
Cat.
to
Three
lose
picks.
me, dog.
You follow what I'm saying? You got a
Hold on.
core in Minnesota already.
Obi
But
Toppin,
they
RJ
started.
Barrett,
They
Manuel
start.
Quickly, and 3 picks. You
What
got
up,
them.
Pick,
panel?
SB is
They
trying to obliterate New York.
hey
He's
Dex,
trying to throw a napalm up in there.
hold on, Dex. But you still good though. Cause look, you got the point guard. What's buddy name?
Brunson.
Brunson. Then at the 2 guard, you got Donovan Mitchell. Then at the 3 guard, you got Cam Reddish. At the 4, you got Julius Randle. And at the
And you
5,
keep
Cam
you got
Reddish,
Mitchell.
listen,
Yeah, and
Cam
you got
Reddish,
Mitchell
man,
Robinson.
that
listen,
next team will
no,
get destroyed
they
defensively.
get destroyed. Cam Reddish not even ready to play. Have you guys read anything on Cam Reddish? The man head ain't right now. He done lost his confidence.
You
He
know
got to
why
get ready to play.
you
He
know
should have
why
been in summer league.
but you gotta play him though. You gotta play him to
You
get
gotta
your
get him a
confidence
chance.
That's
back.
why you
Hey,
got to get him
listen.
out of that area and put him in a whole new environment. Utah
Hey,
would be a good
hey,
environment for
Diggs,
him
let me say
because
this
they do
real
a
quick.
lot of
That
rehab in
would.
the Utah.
Let me say this real quick. I know we've been going back and forth. I fall on the side of like you start with RJ, right? But I see where Diggs coming from with the money as far as the Bender side. You kind of do got to start with Julius Randle because he's the only one who really got a contract that you can match up without having to gut the team. So as
Yep.
far as that concerned, I do see where Diggs coming from. But
You
y'all,
could do it with
I mean,
Mitchell
I feel
Robinson
you.
if
I
you
feel
sign
you,
him
but
and
I'm
trade
hanging
him
up on you.
too.
I'm hanging up on you, bro.
So
I don't want
okay,
it.
so
yeah, no,
right,
I
he said
agree.
he
I
hanging
am
up.
hanging up
Hey,
too
but
now, but the Bender side got to work.
Rico, hold on one second, Rico. What you
What?
gonna sign? What you gonna sign Mitchell Robinson to? Let
To
SB hear that because SB
to
want to destroy
something
the whole
that's gonna
team.
match to something that would match your Julius Randle contract to
Is he
make the
worth
money
it
work.
though? But you
I,
got to understand, is this production worth that?
for
Because just because
Utah,
you sign him,
probably. For Utah, probably.
Yeah.
Why
that's a
not?
possibility.
Utah was just playing Rudy
But
Gobert.
SB,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. That's a possibility. But SB trying to throw a landmine in the Madison Square Garden,
no,
and
I
you're
know
wrong for that.
don't like
SB's
that. Ain't no
trade.
He's
No,
trying to
I
do a
understand.
terrorist
No,
attack.
I understand
Shit.
SB's trade. That's the first thing I said. Yo, you trading half the team. You can't do that. That's why I said if I want to shore up that cat space the way you're using Julius Randle, I actually like Julius Randle's talent. So I would trade Mitchell Robinson by paying him what Utah wants to
And they
pay him.
already paying Mitchell Robinson?
No,
Nah,
I
he
don't
didn't,
think
didn't
so.
sign yet. They
Nah,
could do
he
a
ain't
sign
Oh,
and
signed
ain't
yet.
signed
trade.
yet? Oh.
No,
They
that's why I
could
said
give him
a
like a
sign and trade.
15, 18
You're gonna
million dollar
sign him
You
to
contract.
can't
what Utah
can't sign him for a
wants.
whole bunch of money, man.
Yeah,
Mitchell
because
Why
Robinson
not?
only
Utah
worth
kind of want
about
to
Utah
11,
pay
would.
him
12
that.
million.
Utah would. Why not? That's
Yeah,
what he
I don't
wants.
know
He
about
wants a
that.
lot of
That's what I'm
money.
saying. I don't know
If
yeah,
Yeah,
about
but you got to
Utah
think
Utah,
giving
about it.
him
Utah
that.
Once they
would.
give Mitchell a
I thought he
contract, they're
got
gonna kind of
60 mil. I
diminish his
thought he got
value a little
60
bit.
million from
no,
Especially
it's not.
if
It
Utah
won't.
don't
It
want him for
won't.
that contract price, that won't diminish his value. They don't want him for that price.
Because look,
No,
I think so.
if they get
Yeah, I
him
think
if
no
they get him
panic's right. Yeah, you don't want it for that
look
value.
no.
Yeah.
It
if they get him at that value though, right? And he plays well next season for them, which will be the trajectory, they could actually
I'm
trade
sorry,
him for
man. No
something
boy
as
just
well
landed
because
on
his
his
contract is
forehead.
movable.
The problem with the Knicks is they
Was that
overachieved a few
KNT?
years ago.
Nah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was
That's
Bender.
why they in the
Shout
position
out
they in.
Yo,
KNT.
I'm watching a summer league game. The dude that just landed on his whole head. Was that Jalen? I don't know who that is. I gotta look, wait for him to name to pop up. But
Okay, yeah,
he just
we
walked.
catch on the rerun. But
If the
only thing
Knicks
I'm
stay in
saying is
that,
that
if the Knicks stay in
when
I
that
wanted
S,
to
hole,
say
S,
something
I
though, real
think a
quick,
couple
Jack.
years
SB
ago
Jack,
they would
Talks
have been starting
was
to
trying
rebuild.
to single-handedly destroy the Knicks by throwing a napalm up in Madison Square Garden
Hey,
and obliterating the team.
hey,
You
Dex,
just can't do
can I
it.
ask you something? Can I ask you something, Dex?
Yes,
Would
sir.
you agree? Would you agree? The whole panel, we all got to come to agreement. If they ain't trying to throw something similar to that Rudy trade or better, Knicks not getting Donovan Mitchell. Can we all agree
exactly.
on that?
But you gotta understand the
Y'all
reason
need
why Minnesota did
a
that.
bunch of picks too.
But Rico, listen, unstoppable. The reason why they did that because they have a solid core. They have a solid core, so they're not even banking on none of those draft picks coming in because those guys are still young, right?
Okay,
D'Lo's still
but
young,
Hey, but like
Big Cat's still
Unstoppable
young,
say, if
as
the Knicks
well
don't
as
jump on this right away,
Anthony
it's a lot of teams that willing to
Edwards.
give
but
up
hold
something
on,
for him.
Dex
one
trying to
second.
make
Yo,
common
Dex,
sense of a
hold
Knicks
on.
organization.
But hold on, no, listen to what I want to say. But
Oh
Dex,
my God!
you look,
Like
you
here,
hold on,
Rico.
hold on. Listen, Dex, you looking at it from the
Rico
Timberwolves,
talking
from the
crazy.
hold on, you looking at it from the Timberwolves side. I feel you that you're saying the Timberwolves feel like their core is set, but you got to look at it from the Jazz side. The Jazz looking to get what they got, the same thing they got for Rudy, or they looking to get something close to it. And if you ain't trying to give me something close to it, or
Man,
better,
fuck,
then you're not gonna get
fuck
you're not gonna
that.
get
They
Mitchell
looking for
Robinson.
more. They looking for more.
I
I'm
know
sorry.
that's what I
Donovan
know, I
Mitchell is
know.
a better prospect than Rudy Gobert. I'm sorry. They're looking for way more.
But what I'm saying though,
So y'all
unstoppable
better
Rico,
unload. Y'all
the
better trade
Utah.
like
Listen,
six
hold on.
first round draft picks.
No,
That's what
no,
y'all
not
gotta
that's
do.
they might not have to, but the only thing I'm saying is this. I'm not saying they won't, but they might not have to. The reason why they went so hard, Minnesota went so hard in the paint, is because they have a solid core. If you don't have a solid core, you can't go hard in the paint like that for no Rudy Gobert. You understand what I'm saying?
And that's what's gonna stop this deal from going through because
Patrick Beverly
they
played for
really
the
messed it up
listen.
Timberwolves for one
when
year
they
and they
gave
have
And
a
I
everything
heard
solid
we
core.
for
offered
Rudy.
Vooch and Kobe White for
If the
Rudy
Knicks start to
Gobert.
step right now,
But
then he's
say
gonna
that
come
again,
in with Tyler Hero.
A1
I heard we offered Vooch and Kobe White for him, and they turned it down
Oh
for
hell
who?
no.
For
for
who?
Rudy Gobert.
Oh, Rudy
Oh,
Gobert. Yeah, I mean, I'd have turned that down
That's
too.
crazy.
of course I
Y'all
would
Yeah,
got the
turn it
pick.
down
bro.
too.
Hey,
Vooch, are you kidding me?
just
Hey, but
like I,
listen,
hey, Dex,
like
just like I
Unstoppable
turned
said
down that
earlier,
trade. You talking
if the
about giving
Knicks
them
don't
Julius?
jump on this quick
Shout,
enough,
shout
you got
out
the
Garvey in
Cavs.
the chat.
You got a lot
I'm
of
telling
teams
you,
that got some
Brooklyn messed
pieces.
around and get him. You kind of still in New York. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you gonna have to go ahead and pull the trigger if
Brooklyn
y'all
don't
want to
got
get.
no chance to
I
get
would
him.
have traded
Brooklyn
DeMar
got a chance,
DeRozan for
bro.
him.
Brooklyn got a chance, man.
Y'all
Don't say
both,
that.
y'all hate them all.
Nah, I would
I
have
don't
No,
traded.
even
bro. I'm just
no.
being.
Hey,
Listen,
Rico
That's
don't
I
just a
don't
say
hate
no
factual
Demar.
shit during
statement.
the ball.
I don't listen. I don't hate Demar, but
Yo,
I don't know
I think.
I don't know why they want to hold on to him like he's just so much a precious
Yo,
They
item
not
in the
Thank
doing
you,
NBA.
that. Y'all
bro.
just trying to
Like
jump
that,
on the
he's
trade
Michael
block
Jordan.
every few weeks.
stop.
Like,
Okay,
Every
okay.
few
Can I
weeks, the
say
Mavs
something?
need to get
I'm
jump in the trade
waiting
block.
on here to say this the
I,
whole night, right? I want to give y'all a list of teams that I said ain't really it in the like. You know what I'm saying? I remember at the beginning of the season, I said about the Jazz. I said about Portland. I said about the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? I told you the Nets are going to do it when they play a real super. Even the Celtics, I told y'all about that too. I said the Celtics ain't winning another game after game 3. Right live on flat. What did I say, Dex?
So every
keep
team but
going.
the Warriors, can't he?
No, I'm just saying I'm not the Warriors. I said the Warriors. I'm talking about all the
That's
teams.
what you predicted.
No,
All
that's
right,
not what I'm talking about.
I
I'm
could
talking
claim
about
that.
all the teams that's by. And I told you the Blazers was about to blow up. I said the Jazz is eventually going to blow up. I told you how
Blazers
bad
been
that
blown up.
contract was a Rudy Gobert. I said that on here. He averaged 11 points.
You're a little late.
He's somebody
I got you.
200 million at
I got you,
average
KT.
11 points. It's
But
I
only thing
still
I'm just
think
Yeah,
only
you're
thing
a
I'm
little
just
late.
trying to
We got
reiterate.
you, KT.
But this is what I'm trying to reiterate, fellas
like
and
that.
ladies, if it's any ladies on the panel. The only thing I'm trying to say is if you're going to talk trade and you're going to put a package together, Julius Randle has to be business wise the center of that trade because he aggregates a exorbitant amount of money. Now, if you want to sign Mitchell Robinson and include him with
He
what's his
already
name?
signed somebody. So he
Cam,
signed for 4 years, 60 million.
With RJ Barrett.
no, now RJ Barrett, Cam Reddish. Say for instance, you go
No,
Julius
I
Randle,
said
Mitchell
RJ
Robinson.
Barrett. I said RJ Barrett. I never said why would I do Mitchell and Cam? No, that's what I
thanks,
said. I said it
Rico.
was
I
Mitchell or
said
RJ.
RJ. RJ, Obi Toppin, them some picks, man. I don't want
Ob
no
and RJ
Julius
is not
Randle,
going
man.
anywhere. I'm telling you. That's who the
So,
Knicks. That's their foundation right now.
Well,
then
who
They
they
Dex,
got to give up?
they
Dex,
I mean,
want to
when
get
I'm
rid of Randall. You know how Knicks are. You know how the fans are in New York. When they don't
but
like you, they don't like you. And they're gonna
but
make it
that's the
known. So
but
Dex,
Dex,
everywhere
you
I
don't
Randall
like
go,
him
he
though.
have to look at his food and make sure nobody spit in it.
Well, Dex, what I'm telling you, then the Knicks not gonna get Donovan Mitchell
Randall got
next
to get
time.
out of New York.
They
damn.
not gonna get him.
Yeah,
They not gonna
The
get him.
Knicks is just they don't. Nobody want to go there. To be honest, like
That's what
that.
I'm
Hey,
saying.
From a
if I
smart
got a
business
restaurant and hope
perspective,
nobody spit on my food, I ain't
KNT,
playing there.
Now,
KNT,
you'll make
KNT,
mad money. That every Knicks
K,
gonna buy your merch. You'll make mad
K,
bread.
hey,
can
KNT, this is what I'm trying to explain to him. Nobody wants to go to the Knicks. Here
You
you
can
go.
understand why.
You
Listen, if
got
you go to
Jalen
somebody. Hold on.
Bronson went. What do you mean?
You
Jalen
got
Bronson
hold
just
on.
went.
And they
You got
yeah,
also
we don't
overpaid
bet.
for him.
you
Come on,
got somebody that's a homegrown from there, man, that want to be
yeah,
there.
not
Don't
him.
miss out on that, man. You trying to get
I
that man
respect
by
it.
any means.
I respect the Knicks treating Jalen Brunson like they got Michael Jordan. That's
He
how.
trying to justify his daddy being the coach.
Yeah,
Like
they got Big Rick up there, boy. Big Rick Bronson.
Yeah.
I got
who
a
is that?
He finna change some stuff.
But I just
wouldn't it be better to make the trade where RJ
the one arm.
and no, wouldn't he better be with RJ and Mitchell Robinson? And then if like I agree with you, Dex, if they want to trade Julius Randle, that could be a second trade. Like maybe that's asking too much of the Knicks to think of two trades. Like that, I don't think they have that level of competence to do that in one season.
What
That's like a
I'm here
2 year
for
plan.
Rudy.
But see,
But
I understand where Dave's coming from with the money thing. I get it now. Like I
I
say,
would never pay him that.
you gotta start like what he's saying is he looking past like the value at this point. He looking at it like just for business, like forget everything else, just for business sakes. The contracts gotta match up because Donovan Mitchell making big money.
But
That's what
that's
he
what I
looking at
said.
when he look at
Mitchell
it.
Robinson's
So
contract
I
could
agree in
match
that
that.
aspect of it. But
Donovan
But
Mitchell
Mitchell.
Robinson on a 4 year,
Mitchell
$50 million
Robinson's
right now.
contract can match that though. That's what
Who?
he's demanding. Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson? No, that's how much he got. They just
But hold
paid him
on, let me
60
ask
million.
you this: isn't RJ a free agent next year? Or he's an unrestricted, restricted free agent, I think, right?
He's a
Next year,
restricted free agent. He was just
And
right?
drafted.
So you can
and
sign and trade them, bro. They not. I'm telling you, they not gonna want none of them cats, fam.
but see the thing about that, and when you say sign and trade, it's hard to get a sign and trade going when RJ couldn't really blossom into what he does. So what if they sign a contract that
I
Utah
can't
really
hear you,
ain't
bro.
favorable
Somebody
about?
background loud as hell, fam. You gotta start over.
Yeah, somebody driving in it.
Yeah.
Now, what you say? Say it again.
Why he's saying is like when you do a sign and trade, it's easy to do a sign and trade with a proven player because you know what you're getting going forward. But when you're doing a sign and trade with an RJ Barrett, you don't know his full potential yet. You hoping he
You
becomes the
can't
player
do a
that develops
sign
the
and trade with
contract.
RJ Barrett
And
until like
RJ
next
still got to
season.
agree to
Whoever
it.
driving right now, mute your mic.
Like
Uh,
what if RJ won a max contract, and in his mind he worth the max contract
hey,
or close to the
whoever's
max?
driving right now, you gotta mute your mic. The wind coming through. It's hard to hear no panic.
That's me. I'm walking Rocco. My bad.
That's
Oh, okay. You good?
So
Yeah.
what if 'cause it's two sides to it. RJ got to agree to this contract, and Utah got to agree to a contract to pay him. If RJ feel like he closer to getting the max contract, or not saying he getting it, but let's say say he in his mind he feel like I worth close to a max. Utah don't feel like he close to the max. Now the value of RJ coming down. You see
Well,
what I'm
no,
saying?
That would
no,
So
be RJ problem
no
next
panic.
yeah,
season though.
that's a
He
good
can't.
take.
That's
No,
not
that's a
this
good take
season.
right there. That's
No
a good take.
panic.
I understand exactly what you're
That
saying.
has nothing to
No,
do
no,
with
no,
this
hold
season though, Dex.
on.
You
That's
No
talking about
until
panic.
the
next
money?
season.
You're
yeah,
not
but
Yeah,
this
talking
next
because
about.
he's
season
go,
they trying to
because
rebuild.
that's
They're not really
His
trying to
contract
pay
don't come
a
up till
young player
next
that ain't even
year.
proven
We're
it
not
yet.
about
no,
to.
no.
Okay,
No,
hold
no,
on.
that's not true. Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
next year, yeah.
Hold on.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he's
because hold on,
that don't got
hold on.
nothing
Let
to
me
do with
get
this
some
year.
clarity. Yeah, 2022, 2023. In 2023, at the All Star break, he is eligible to receive a rookie max extension. You follow what I'm saying?
So that's
So they
not
can
now.
give him a qualifying offer.
Yo, they
And
not
mind you now,
money up them.
they don't got RJ Barrett in their team, so they see him for a whole 3-4 years like the Knicks team. So they may not be convinced as the Knicks is about his future. So what if this year he played so? Next year they might look at it like, damn, we giving him 22, 24 million a year. He ain't even really worth
Actually,
this.
oh
That's
wait a
how
minute.
they think when
Actually,
they look at it down the
No,
path.
no
no panic.
panic. No, no
No,
panic. Hold on one second, Rico. Listen to this. Didn't RJ Barrett come out the same year as Zion?
Zion,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay, and Zion got his what?
He
His
signed an
rookie
early
extension.
extension. Yeah.
So he's qualified to get one. So if they ain't
Yep.
offering one, you're right. No panic is right. His value might be
No,
going down.
but Zion also
It
was an
was
All
never
Star.
him.
But see, it don't matter if you're an all-star or not on your rookie contract. Your extension is your extension. This
Yeah.
we
Right,
ain't
it's just
talking
your
about the
I
super
thought
extension.
you
Right.
max.
qualified it earlier,
hey,
man.
hey,
But
no,
all right,
no
you
panic.
got it.
You know what it sounds like to me? No panic. It
What that?
sounds like Donovan Mitchell ain't getting traded to the Knicks. That's what it sounds like to
That's
me.
what I'm
Hey,
saying. Like
listen, and I wouldn't be surprised because you got teams like the Cavaliers who can give up Sexton in the signing trade with a bunch of picks. They can get one of their big men away. They can offload all type of players to them. They're a young squad. You got to look at teams like Atlanta. Atlanta still got John Collins they trying to get rid of. You got Phoenix still trying to get rid of Aiton. There's plenty of different places that can give you maybe not as good of a package of 5 first-round picks in the future and 5 players like
But
they did go big, but it's gonna take that plus. They're not going to get
where do
less than what
Donovan
they
want
get
to
from
go though?
Gobert.
You got
I
to
think he
listen.
wants to go
Miami.
to
Where
New
do
York, like they
Donovan wants
said.
to go?
Miami.
He would like to come home.
Yeah, I think he
To
do
New
want to go
York.
to New York.
He would like to come home. If we being realistic, but that's not
I
gonna happen
listen. I'm pretty sure they've
If
been
Knicks
talking to
ain't playing
him before
ball.
this.
If Knicks not gonna play ball, it's not gonna happen. You got to play
Yeah,
ball. The Utah Jazz has the upper hand. That's what I'm saying. You got somebody that's
yeah.
from New York, somebody that wants to come home. You just got to do whatever to get him and figure it out later. That's
And let
what
me
I
ask
That's
you
say.
why
this question,
Randall
Figure it
have
out
to be
Unstoppable.
later.
the centerpiece though. Randall has
Let
to
me
be the centerpiece.
let me ask you
You
this
have to
question,
go all star for
Unstoppable.
all star first.
Do you think this a trade demand or this more so we mutually need to
Trade the man.
understand that I want to go through a rebuild. So
I think
should
it's
I
both.
keep playing? I think it's
I
It's
both.
a
think it's
trade the
both.
man.
So does it
I
It's
change?
both.
Does
I,
it
I
change the
think
complex
It's
of the
both,
hey,
especially
hey, no
after you get
panic.
rid of
I think
Gobert.
I think it's both. I think the Utah Jazz see the writing on the wall, and they know
uh,
Donovan Mitchell gonna want out, and they gonna go ahead and trade him, and they think they need to go ahead and trade him while his value high, and go ahead and rebuild. I think it's mutual on both sides.
How do Dwayne Wade feel about
Dwayne
this?
is
He bought
furious.
into Utah.
man,
He's
Dwayne
trying
Wade
to
about
get
to
him
say,
to
let's go peace
Miami.
next year.
He's trying to get him to Miami.
No,
That's what
no,
he's
he's
trying to
not.
do.
No, he's
Yeah,
not.
he
Why?
is. I
Listen,
guarantee that.
Rico,
I
listen.
guarantee that.
Okay, Rico, I feel you. I feel what you're saying, but you got to realize he owns a percentage of the Jazz. So why would I
Yep.
be trying to do that? That's stupid.
He might be promised by Miami to come on home. We give you a little smaller piece, but the piece will be more valuable than
I
that
mean,
piece that you got in
if
Utah.
no, I'm put it like this: if you ain't
Because
matching
Utah
what I
value going
listen,
Yeah,
down, the
all
listen,
right.
listen.
valuation of the
Yeah, all right.
company going down.
Who's Miami's owner? Who?
listen. Hold on,
If
let me say this.
Miami
Hold on,
owner
Rico.
don't tell D-Wade, hey yo,
Rico,
bro, if you
Rico, let me say
bring
this.
Donovan Mitchell, we'll offer you the same
No,
position over here.
And
that's
listen,
what
and
I'm
Rico,
saying.
and to add
No
to that
panic.
real quick,
If they
10% of
not matching,
Utah ownership is the same thing as about 5, six
listen,
percent of Miami.
bruh. If
Miami
they
way
Exactly.
not
more
matching,
valuable.
if they not matching the ownership I have in Jazz, I have no interest on trying
But they don't
and
need
screwing my.
to. They don't need to because the value,
Oh yeah, you do, you
the
I
do.
value
mean,
of the you.
Dwayne
No,
Wade said it
listen.
already
The
on the in a,
value
in
of
a, in a,
Utah is nowhere
to
near
a
the
fan in the
value of the
summer
Heat.
league.
So you can give him 7% of the Heat, and that'll be the same amount as total value
You
as the
you know
Utah
why?
Jazz
You
at
know
ten
why? Because
percent,
the Miami Heat was winning championships. You get
and
Utah
that's
Jazz
why
a
they're more
championship.
valuable.
But what I'm saying is this though. But if they win, if they eventually win the championship or whatnot, let's say with this rebuild, the value goes up. If you're not matching what I got, I'm not trying to help your ass out. I
Well,
take that as
let
But
me
I
they
let me
helped you
hold
out,
on.
already
Let me ask
up.
you
well let
this.
me
What are you
ask this
talking
question.
Hold
about?
on.
They
Let me
Let
ask
me
already
you
say
this.
this.
up.
you got to start
Yeah,
over.
that's what I'm saying. They already up.
Hold on. Before we go back and forth, I want to ask you a question because I don't remember. Anybody know the percentage that Dwayne Wade owns of the Utah Jazz? Anybody
Maybe
answer
like a
that?
percent.
I don't want to hear maybe. I need to hear a
I
factual,
can
bro.
I'm gonna
only
look it
imagine.
up because I
I'll
knew
say
it was
this though. I'll say
abysmal.
this.
I'm about to look it up right
Either way,
now.
Dwayne Wade got ties with the Miami Heat. He won championships there.
I
That's what
feel
He
I'm
got
you,
ties
saying.
with that
but I feel
organization
you. But
regardless.
let me
So
ask you
if it's
this.
like to help them out,
But
to
it's a
help
little
my
bad
team
blood
out,
there. It's
it's
a
But
little
cool.
hold,
bad
but,
blood
but,
in Miami
but hold
with
on.
Dwayne Wade.
But hold on. Believe. Let's just say hypothetically.
He
Let's just
owned
say
one
Dwayne Wade.
percent.
Okay, one
Exactly one
percent. Hold
percent.
on. Okay, hold on. 1%. And you come offer me less than 1%. I got y'all LeBron James there. I got y'all championships. I did so much for this place. Y'all gonna offer me less than 1%? Hell no, bro. Like you
Half
crazy?
a
No,
percent
no,
of Miami is worth 20% of
exactly.
Utah.
Hey, I
Man,
someone, let me ask
I'm
you this
good,
question.
bro.
Let me ask you
I'm
this question.
good.
Miami got
Would you
gangsters down
want
there, man. That's
no
the
listen,
mob. Don't forget that. That's the mob down in Miami.
would you want 10% of the Patriots or
I
fifteen
don't watch
percent of the
football, bro. I
Browns?
don't know. I can't
And
answer
I'm-
that. I don't watch football like that, bro.
You know, Flight like
All
them
I
Browns.
all I know is, bro, I'm looking to get 1% because you got. I
At that
don't
point,
get me.
at that
Hold
point,
on,
they all
listen.
billion dollar teams.
Don't get me wrong. I perfectly
Not
understand what you're
all, not
saying.
all were
I
billions.
per, I, per, I perfectly understand what you're saying that they value is higher. They value is higher because look what they done. They've been winning championships. What I'm saying, if Dwayne Wade, if
Name
the
me one
Utah Jazz
franchise you could buy under a
happen.
billion right now.
Oh no, you probably can't buy none, but I talking about just the worth.
That's
Hold on,
Listen,
all
I'm
I'm
gonna look
saying.
that up before I
The
even keep talking.
the
I'm gonna look that up.
value
I'm gonna do my
the
due
I
value
would
diligence.
of
take
Utah
I would
Jazz
take
will
a
go
ski
up.
resort. I would take a ski resort up in Park City over 1% of the Utah Jazz. That's what I
Damn,
would do.
that's cold.
Take
Man,
a chopped
y'all,
cheese
I'm
with
telling you.
Especially what's getting ready to happen to the Utah Jazz when Donovan leaves.
But
Oh
this
my
could,
God, it's gonna be scrambled eggs.
but they gonna eventually get better through time though. It's just they got to build through the draft now and hope their young pieces that they got develop.
Listen, you know they might be the new Sacramento Kings.
Yep.
No, they not. Sacramento
yeah,
Kings
they're
gonna
gonna
forever.
rebuild for the
No,
next
no,
20
no,
years.
no, no, no. The difference is we already know what's going on in Sacramento. That damn owner don't know what the hell he doing, bro. And he hypnotized over Buddy Hill because he remind him of Stephen Curry. Chose had a chance to get Luka Doncic. He don't know what the hell he doing over there, man. He high in the clouds, bro. He just need to fall back and let the front office do their damn job or hire a new front office. I don't think nobody gonna ever take their damn title or that damn franchise.
I think
I
Sacramento
put them
needs to go
behind
to
the Knicks.
Seattle.
Hey,
I
let me
put them
say
behind
something
the
real
Knicks.
quick. I've been wrong about the team value though. The lowest team that you can buy right now in professional sports is the New Orleans Pelicans at 1.35 billion.
Wow.
And they
Yeah, that's
just
what
got to that. You know that, right? The New Orleans Pelicans
Yeah,
just got to a
yeah.
billion from them
I
2 years
guarantee.
of Zion
Yeah,
and Lonzo.
yeah, yeah. And no, Dex, I guarantee within the next 5 years, they're way higher than that.
Yeah,
Just,
Hold
well,
just
on,
talk.
I
guys.
mean now because
quick.
Three or
they
Yeah,
had
four.
no,
that
but
Zion
that's
and
what I'm
Lonzo
saying. Yeah,
extravaganza.
Hold on,
Guys,
quick,
we
but
got
no,
quick,
breaking
now
I
they're
read
news.
an
gonna
article
propel
on them.
Breaking
Zion.
news.
Now they're
Breaking
gonna
news.
propel
Breaking
Zion.
news,
Watch.
guys.
quick,
Breaking
quick
news.
question,
Yeah, I
2
read that
hours.
article.
quick question for
Hold
the
on,
panel because
guys.
I heard
Breaking
y'all
news.
say.
2 hours ago.
Wait a minute. You said what? Breaking news.
Go ahead,
Breaking
Marvin.
news 2 hours ago. R.J. Barrett, this is a report from New York Post. R.J. Barrett, a necessary sacrifice if Knicks want Donovan Mitchell. Now that's just New
Oh,
York Post.
that's not breaking news. Don't ever
Yeah,
have
it
me do
is.
nothing like that again. That's
Yeah, that's
opinionated.
breaking news. That's only because you
Breaking
don't
news
want
is
him to
when
go.
this what no
Yeah,
breaking news
This
is
and
is
it's
when
his
this
real on that.
opinion.
Let
actually
me
That's
say
it.
this.
happens.
He got to
Okay,
go.
look,
The Jazz are not going
You
to
know how
take
many
nobody
articles
but
out there?
Donovan
uh,
McMitchell.
hold
The
on. I want to
Jazz are going to want Donovan
Don't do that
McMitchell.
again, Marvin.
Shout out
hold on.
Sergi. Hold on a
Quick,
second. Shout out Sergi. He says
The
the
Jazz
first
are
time
going
on
to
the
want
channel.
R.J.
Shout out to
Barrett.
you in the chat, bro. Shout out to the new guys in the chat. Y'all done stumbled to the right place. It's Flight
shout,
Sports.
shout out to y'all. Look, this is for the person in the panel who said Dwayne Wade will probably helping him to try to get to the Heat. Now my
Yo,
question,
I knew his ass was there for no good reason.
but
I
look.
knew
My question,
I knew it
is
was
this.
coming.
Look, flight. You
That's
can
all
answer
right,
this.
master.
Whoever, what what do you think the package would be to get Donovan Mitchell to the Heat? Now I can't wait to
Man,
hear this.
hero.
Harrell,
You got to give up the other
Duncan
shooter too. You got to give
Robinson.
up the house, man.
Man, I'm
Duncan
hanging up on
Robinson,
y'all.
hero.
Hero Duncan
Who really
Robinson.
wants Duncan right now though?
Oh,
They do.
Hero,
They do.
He's young.
listen, Hero. Okay, are we okay? Again, we gotta be realistic. We talking Donovan Mitchell. So you think Hero and Duncan Robinson gonna get that done?
No,
Come
I
on,
because
mean that. No,
exactly.
you could get more, of course, but
I'm
that
What
hanging.
more they
definitely
got?
don't
What
Listen,
get
more
listen,
do
those
they
two.
got?
listen. I'm
What more
hanging
do
up
they
on
got?
you. I'm hanging
Victor
up on you.
Oladipo.
If
Come
listen,
on, Rico.
listen.
Yo,
If you're not
And you
talking,
don't and you don't want to give up Randall?
hey,
Come
listen,
on, man.
hey, listen. If you if the conversation not starting off with Bam Adebayo, I'm hanging up on you.
see, but they can't trade Bam right
Y'all
now
probably
How
don't
is
even
that?
want Bam Adebayo.
because he on the.
How?
Well, they can't. Well, I mean, Donovan Mitchell, he already signed a Supermax. Well, never mind.
Well, they
Yeah.
got
So,
Deadman. If they play the Chicago Bulls every game, yeah, they can get rid of Bam Adebayo because
here go,
they got DeAndre Deadman or whatever that man name is.
Dwayne Dedman.
Dwayne Deadman. He got a $14
If
million
they
dollar
play, if
contract
they play
based on
Chicago
Vooch.
82 games a season, they'll put
Yeah,
him in 19.
he can thank Boost for that. Yeah,
Vooch got that
Boost got
man
him paid.
paid.
He got him paid. But yeah, if you're not talking about giving up Bam, I'm hanging up on you. Y'all really said
Why would you even want him?
Duncan Robinson, Duncan Robinson,
I'll
and
give you
Hero.
that straight up. Why would you even want him?
Bro,
Bam don't move the
so
needle.
you
Yeah,
want
that's
to
what I'm saying. You want Bam?
please
Okay,
Bam?
please.
Yeah,
Please take
Bam.
Bam.
It got
I'll
to
take
start with Bam.
Jimmy and Donovan
It got
Mitchell any day.
it.
Like,
Hey, I'm just
that's a
saying,
terrible.
Yeah, because they got
but yeah,
Deadman. They
y'all
got Deadman
starting
as a
with
backup.
exactly.
That's
And
not
we
a.
gonna play, and they gonna play Chicago in the playoffs anyways,
Yeah.
Oh
right?
my
I'm,
God.
Right,
I'm
guys.
just
That's what's
saying.
gonna happen.
I'm just saying, Rico.
Do not play Chicago, please, Deadman. Let Deadman have a DMP. Oh
If
my
y'all
God.
if y'all think that's gonna get it done, man, y'all tweaking. I'm hanging up. I'm calling somebody else. Hero and Duncan, I'm good.
That's not
Now,
going.
Miami don't have anything. Now, honestly, Miami don't have anything because
They don't have
they'll
without.
be rearing their ugly head. So down there in South Beach, they cool with what they got. They can't even get off Duncan Robinson. You
You
follow
know
what I'm
what?
saying? They stuck with that dude.
They may be better off calling Phoenix. Shit.
That contract gonna die on Collins Avenue.
I ain't gonna lie though, that Atlanta trade with
What up,
that
Tyler?
John Collins sounds
You good? You
interesting.
good?
But that sounds like a lot
Yeah.
going on though. Because I don't
Right.
see Donovan playing small forward.
If I
Donovan
was the
can't be in
Knicks,
no
I'd go after
defense,
John
man.
Collins.
Say,
Yeah, I would too.
I'd do it straight
No,
up. John
no,
say,
Collins,
say,
Donovan
Julius Randle
Mitchell.
trade.
Listen, Donovan Mitchell probably would be in a New York Knicks uniform, and Kyrie Irving would probably be in a Laker uniform before the season starts.
I don't see it, bro.
Yeah, I don't see that Laker
I
uniform
don't
for
see the Lakers
Kyrie.
or I don't see the New York Knicks.
That Knicks
That Laker,
sound good though.
that
Now,
Lakers is almost inked.
hey, now,
Only thing,
Dex,
the only thing they're raveling over is just one draft pick, one first round draft pick.
no, no,
That's what the report is. I don't know
no, you
how
know what I
true that
think,
is because
Dex?
it don't make sense to me.
I seen what's stopping them is they don't want Joe Harris. They don't want to eat that contract.
Right. And then the
Yeah.
Lakers don't want to come
I
off
saw
a
that
first
they
round
was
draft
waiting
pick.
on KD first. That's what I saw.
No,
They
that's
said they
a
was
ploy.
they said that they was wait. The Nets are waiting for
They
to
ain't waiting on
trade
KD.
KD
man,
first, and then they gonna
LeBron want
trade
Kyrie
Kyrie.
at any
No,
cost, but the
Them
front
phone
office
calls.
I'm
won't let
telling
That's
him
you.
what the
come at
Nets
any
said, not
cost.
the Lakers.
I know, but what I'm
The
saying is
Lakers
that
the Lakers could do all of
the
that they want,
overall
but
no, listen, Rico. The overall majority of beat writers and some anonymous executive are saying that the deal is damn near inked. The T is crossed, but the I has yet to be dotted, and that's because they're rambling over a number one draft pick that the Lakers shouldn't even worry about right now. The Lakers are championship oriented type organization. Get Kyrie there, forget that draft pick in 2031, let him have it, and go ahead and win a couple of championships, and then start to try to retool from that point on. But something about these Rambuses, they just do not want black folks to have a say in that organization for some reason. I don't know what happened to Kurt Rambis. He was a good hippie. I don't know what happened to him, man.
I
Because
admire your faith in
LeBron,
LeBron James, Dex.
yeah, LeBron wants what's his name? Kyrie. And what
You know,
LeBron wants, LeBron gets.
you know what I
Yep,
think it is
that's
though,
probably the
Dex.
problem.
No,
It's
you
been
know
a
what I think the
problem his whole
problem is.
career.
I think the
Facts,
problem
Amos.
is they give up that last pick. They definitely don't have no future because
Exactly.
LeBron may very well leave.
For y'all
And if
want to
he leave, and
continue
if he
giving
and if
up
he
the future
leaves,
for injury
if
prone players in Kyrie
if he
Irving and
leaves,
Anthony Davis.
if he
Makes no
leaves,
sense.
The Lakers are F with fuck with a capital F, right? Because it's like if we don't got no verbal agreement, if we do this trade for you and we get you Kyrie Irving, you gonna stay. It's like then why would I gonna do it when you gonna leave when you're a free agent? That don't make no sense.
LeBron's
You
not
know.
happy till the best player on a at every position has bad knees. He's
So
starting with himself,
that's why I
Kyrie
look at it that
Irving, and Anthony
I,
Davis.
I look at it that and that Joe Harris contract. They don't want to eat that. See right there.
So we're gonna see a new revision of the
I'm
Knicks
on break.
once Donovan Mitchell get over there because they're gonna ink that deal. I really feel strongly about it because the Jazz is basically their hands are forced. You follow what I'm saying? They're, because they got that young coach over there and they do not want that young coach. And you know how Danny Ainge is. He do not settle for disgruntled players, and he do not want a disgruntled player interfering or influencing any other members of that Jazz roster. So they want that coach to have a fluid first season with the Jazz. So Donovan Mitchell has to go. And I just believe that the Knicks know this and they're going to put something together and it's going to start with Julius Randle.
I just think the Knicks got
I
the
don't
big
know.
man.
I don't see it, Dex, man. Because a team can give them a better offer, man. If they ain't trying to play ball, they can go elsewhere. Cause it ain't like they got to trade Julius Randle right now, man. I mean, not Julius
But they've been
Randle.
trying to offer him.
Jonathan.
Haven't they been
No, no,
trying to
no.
offer him during the season?
I didn't mean to say Julius Randle. It ain't like they trying. It ain't like Donovan Mitchell. They got to trade him right now. He under contract for how long? Like
Warriors could fuck
three more
around and
years,
trade
right?
for him if they really wanted to.
Right. They really want him out of there right now. I mean, they'd do it, but shit, they got him for 3 more
I'm
years.
hoping
And
the Lakers don't go after Donovan Mitchell because something tells me some brewing, and I'm hoping the Lakers do not want any part of Donovan Mitchell. Go get Kyrie. Get a person who has won a championship, who has been tried by fire. Okay, Kyrie represents a redemption story. He was out there. He went out there. He thought that he can do it. He couldn't do it. He became a pestilence Brooklyn Nets, and now he needs to get back under the wing and umbrella of LeBron James in order for him to be recalibrated into that championship marquee type of player.
Oh, now you
Kyrie,
being disrespectful.
get to the Lakers and get to the Lakers
Recalibrated?
now.
You being very, very
Recalibrated.
disrespectful.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's a select choice of words, Dex.
You
Ouch.
willing to tear down Kyrie just now just to
Ouch.
get him on the Lakers?
Exactly. Wow.
Hey, but he's Kobe.
And
Hey, he's
it
Kobe's.
never amazes me
But he's
when
Kobe's
Wow.
Dex
guy.
willing to say to get someone on the Lakers.
Anything to save LeBron's legacy, huh?
Hey, he's Kobe's guy. He fits right in.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
I hope Donovan Mitchell go to LA.
No, no, no. We don't want Donovan.
Yup.
No, no,
Yup.
I don't
Me
no,
too.
I don't Kyrie wasting his time
no,
over there no more. I don't want to go over there and
no.
help LeBron out.
But Kyrie's been hanging. Listen, Kyrie was in Vegas, right? Reports is Kyrie was in Vegas watching the summer league, but he was not watching Brooklyn.
He could have
He
very
was
well
watching
been
the
there 'cause,
Lakers.
you know they got another
He was
team in
watching the
LA
Lakers
called
summer
Brooklyn,
league
right?
team. He wasn't even thinking about Brooklyn, dude.
Paul
It
I'm
George
telling
probably.
you.
first.
Listen,
Paul George
this
the
is
first
simple with
and
substance.
the pick swap for Kyrie. Who said no?
We have to understand what we're witnessing here with Kyrie. You know, Kyrie is a man who loves to put out certain little
Yeah, cryptic
symbols,
messages.
cryptic messages, and things of that
Yup.
nature. You follow what I'm saying? He did not go see Brooklyn, and they got what Cameron Payne over there, Cameron
Yeah,
Thomas, or something like that.
to be real, when
Cam
he going to the
Thomas.
Knicks and the Brooklyn game in the middle season, I don't think he going in to see Brooklyn.
He went to a Sparks game. The Sparks was playing the Seattle Storm, and he was there. And we all know Jeannie Buss go to basically every Sparks game. How we know they wasn't meeting in the cloak of darkness,
You know
trying to
why I don't
hammer out
think
some
they've been
things?
meeting? Because I
What was
believe,
Kyrie doing at a Sparks game in LA?
you
I mean,
know,
really?
I truly believe that the problem with the trade right now that being hold up was the front office wanted to build more of a team around LeBron by going after a few players, and LeBron wants to go get Kyrie. So I don't think
I don't.
Kyrie gonna be directly talking to Jeannie Buss about anything. I think Jeannie Buss don't like Jeannie Buss ain't really want to trade the young guns the way you think about it, the way she be talking. Think of like we need to break down that tweet she put out when she said
Listen,
Kobe been the greatest Laker ever. What she been trying
Jeannie
to say is
Buss.
Kobe would
Oh yeah, she was
understand that
speaking
we want to
facts
build
when
a
she said that.
team
I
around.
swear she
We
was.
want to build a team
Jeannie Buss
around
looked
the
Kyrie
Lakers,
Irving up and down
and
and
he would
said, I
understand
take
that.
him.
And
That's
Kobe
what
would have
happened.
conveyed that message better than what she can. She
She's like,
want to
man,
go
I
out there
wish
and get
Kobe
Buddy
was here.
Hield
People actually
and
respected him.
Miles Turner.
Nobody
Hmm
respects the people on my team. I don't get it. They superstars. Why they don't respect them? That's exactly what she's thinking right now.
Yep.
She's like, I got
I'm
all
telling
of
you.
these Hall of Famers. Why they don't respect none of them? Nobody respects them. What's going on? They're getting punked every game.
Man, listen, I
Listen,
tell you
She
right now.
they're
confused,
missing
bro.
that point guard element of a
Nah, bro.
no nonsense type guy who is
Nah.
rock hard, pause, to get past Steph Curry. They need that. See, this what fuels Kyrie right now.
Not
He
the
see
Kyrie that need to
Steph
be
Curry.
LeBron need
recalibrated.
more help.
Listen, he see Steph Curry hosting
Not the
that
same Kyrie that
hoisting
need to be
that
recalibrated.
championship. Oh my
LeBron
God,
need more help.
Kyrie is fuming. He is fuming. Both of them are fuming. And then you got Draymond Green. He's supposed to be LeBron's friend. And he's over here gloating, you know what I'm saying, and parading that trophy in the midst of the Lakers being one of the most embarrassing team damn near in the franchise history with star players. You follow what I'm
But
saying?
Dex, remember,
LeBron wants to request a trade to the
Pat
Warriors.
Beverly just been saying on national TV how he will cut off 3 of his toes to go play with LeBron.
LeBron
Wait,
over
say
here
that
talking
again?
about he want to play with Steph Curry
Yeah,
and his
Pat
son.
Beverly won't go play with LeBron. LeBron won't go play with Steph. Steph don't want to play with LeBron. Hey,
Give me
Steph
my
just
ball. I'm going
hey,
home.
Steph Mixer, he put that out there like, we're good. Steph understand.
Listen, all I'm saying is this, guys. You laugh now, cry later. The Lakers are on their way back. In this season, once they acquire Kyrie Irving, they will be the ultimate redemption story. This is going to surpass West also coming out in the fourth quarter to secure a championship. This season will be dedicated to one thing, and that is hoisting the Larry O'Brien trophy and watching Steph Curry cry.
Is LeBron gonna do that from his couch? I don't get it, Dex. I don't. There's too many holes in our roster just for Kyrie to be the end all be all. We
No,
have
listen.
no bench. We
Hold
have
on,
no
Rico.
rim protection. We
Hold on,
have no
Benedict Arnold.
backups. No, I'm
You
just
ho-
being honest. Like what do we
you
put
talking real
ourselves in?
treacherous right now.
No, I'm not, Dex. I'm just being honest as a fan. And when I look at the roster we currently have, we have too many holes right now for a scoring point guard who doesn't even bring defense to fill everything up.
No,
No,
the
hold
problem is
on. I
this.
gotta push back. Kyrie do bring defense. Kyrie do
No,
bring
no,
defense.
no, no, but not to the level where it's gonna fix our Lakers. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're
That
right.
that
You're right.
like
But
his level of
that's
defense
not the
is gonna.
problem.
Oh.
That's not the problem. Kyrie's not the problem. This was the
I
problem.
didn't say
Anthony
Kyrie
Davis.
was the problem. I said
Yeah.
Kyrie doesn't fix the problem.
But this is what
You
I'm
know
saying.
what?
Anthony Davis is that plug, right? They also acquired Thomas Bryant. So we don't know what version of Thomas Bryant are
Who's
we going
coming
to
off an
get.
ACL?
Right. That's what I'm
Yup.
saying. We don't know what version we're going to get. But if he's anything near to what he was at the height of his Washington Wizard campaign, that will be enough to get us at least a fourth seed.
Hey, you know
Can
what?
you can you
I got the
elaborate what
perfect.
that height was, Dex, at Washington?
The hype,
The height. How good was he playing?
I think it was averaging like 14-8.
Hey, look, I got the perfect solution that I fixed the
In one
Lakers.
block, something to
I'm
that
telling
nature.
you,
You all right?
the
So
perfect.
that's what. Okay. All right.
The
I see
thing,
it.
the thing that's gonna fix the Lakers is prayer. You just keep praying and hope that Anthony Davis can stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? And y'all Gucci, y'all don't need
Uh,
Kyrie.
Unstoppable. I was in a good mood until you just said that.
I'm just saying, I'm being realistic though, Dex. Prayer.
You're making me
You know
feel
they say,
sad.
Dex. You know
You say
there's
Anthony
power.
Davis
There's
is
power
listed
in
day to
prayer.
day the whole season.
There's power in prayer, man.
Yo, who said that? Pin that comment. Pin that comment. Let me add him. That must be Charles Barkley nephew.
That's crazy.
I'm
No, but
saying,
honestly, listen, you notice you ain't heard from Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis wasn't even at the summer league, okay? And the reason why, because his ass is in the gym with Lethal Shooter, and he's working on his moves. Hopefully, Elijah Wan is somewhere near, but I know it's Rasheed Wallace. Rasheed Wallace is constantly hitting that dude in the chest. Get that bucket in there. Get that ball in that bucket. Come on, man. You could do it, man. You better not be soft, man. The
hey,
ball
Dex.
don't lie. The ball don't lie.
If he doing that, Dex, AD gonna stay injured. The slightest thing to put him on the injury list, man.
Rasheed is
Mhm.
toughing him up, man. I'm telling you right now, Rasheed is toughing him up.
He need
And
to
Man.
stop coming into the training camp out of shape. That's what he needed.
yeah,
He
looking
did
like an
that
Egyptian
last season.
pharaoh.
He did that last season, and then had it was injured the whole year, dog. Like
You know what though?
I,
I always said this. I don't get how AD is. You got LeBron James on your team. I don't get how he stays hurt, bro. Like you're not doing the same routine LeBron is doing.
Because he's
I
not
mean,
doing no weights, he's not doing anything. And Anthony, I mean, and you know, Anthony's not like Durant, right? Durant is kind of thin. Anthony got a little, flubber on him. So you got to tighten that up, man. You can't just be out there when you move one way, your stomach go the other way. You can't do
but
that. Not in
it would have
basketball.
sounded like to me that Anthony Davis don't care.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
he got his. You know what? He got his Mickey Mouse ring. He good now.
He
I
good
said
now.
that. No, unstoppable. He went. He won. LeBron James is his favorite player, like
Uh,
all time. He won a championship with his favorite player. He completed his life goal. He
Yeah,
completed his
his
side
legacy is
mission.
cemented. His
Yeah,
he
he
legacy is
good.
completed
cemented.
side missions, bro. He beat
He
the video game. He doing side missions right now. That's what he's doing.
right. He
Like,
Gucci. Hey,
But
the
he
man
heard the
like
said.
talk. Listen, Anthony Davis heard the talk. He listened to those whispers. He heard the murmurs out there in L.A. La La Land. He knows they watching him. He's on the clock. You feel me? Because If he do what he did last season, he'd be one of the most disappointing big men of all time in Laker folklore. The only reason why Dwight Howard doesn't have that title is because Dwight Howard came back and redeemed himself by helping winning that championship in the bubble. Other than that, Dwight Howard would be the number one big man that ever played for the Lakers, who had a superstar name and just fell flat on his face in the midst of it
But
all.
but Dex, if he becomes that, do you think he really cares? If he became the worst
No, I
big
think
man
he
in Laker
cares now.
history?
Listen, Unstoppable. We know he just got married, and ooh man, that jalapeno pepper he got over there up in Malibu, right? We understand why he was taking days off of work, but now the honeymoon phase is over with. Now it's time to get back out there on that court because his beautiful Latino wife told him, "I want a ring on my finger. You got one on yours? Put one on mine. You have a Laker championship. I have a Laker championship, and we can lock fists." So he's going to come out, get his little flabby butt in shape, and bring home the gold. Keep your eye on the prize. That's what Anthony Davis' theme is this season. Keep your eye on the prize. And when his wifey says she want a Laker ring on her finger, he's gonna go get that Laker ring on her finger.
Hey, Bex, you should, be a narrator or whatnot, because you good at reading fairy tales, man, making up that stuff, bro. 'Cause that sounds
No,
like,
listen, you didn't see them together, how they was all hugged up. And he's showing that ring. You don't think she want a ring like that with
I
all them
mean,
diamonds saying
sounds
L.A. Lakers
it sounds nice,
NBA
Dex.
champion?
Dex,
Yeah,
that
she
sounds
she better
wonderful,
work on her
bro.
3-pointer. She want one.
Right.
She's in the gym with him. Listen, Rico, she's in the gym with him. Every time he misses a shot, he got to do 10 push-ups.
Yeah, bro, she got to be in the weight room with him. That's where you need to be. Uh,
I ain't tell you one thing. Now that
She's
Donovan
rebounding every
Mitchell,
ball coming out of that net and going out and fetching it and retrieving it and giving it back to Anthony. Shoot, baby, shoot, baby.
now that
That's all
Donovan
I'm
Mitchell
saying.
won out, I can tell you one thing: Lakers find their third team.
No, Donovan Mitchell needs to go to New York. Listen, I will give him
No,
a standing ovation
14,
if they can
14
lock him
free.
in.
I think,
If
I
they can
think,
lock Donovan Mitchell in and get rid of Randall,
yup.
I
they'll be
think
all
Kyrie,
right.
Utah
Kyrie to
be
New York, Kevin Durant to the Lakers.
like I said. I think
Donovan.
Utah trying to rebuild. I think
Feel me?
Utah will take an
I
expiring
think
contract
Durant
of
going
You
Russ.
know
back to
what?
Golden State, though, Rico.
That's what I said, bro. I said that you could trade what's his name?
Andrew Wiggins?
Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole. Andrew Wiggins, Jordan Poole, and I think Moses Moody.
Andrew Wiggins will be like,
I think
damn, I just
I
got
think it's gonna
here.
be
I just
Andrew
got
Wiggins,
here.
Jordan
Why
Bro,
me?
Poole,
I just got here.
Bro, he
let
don't
me
get
Man,
talking
let me
about
I'm
tell
he
sick
y'all
of
gonna
what they
get
this.
saying.
paid.
How that
Hey,
gonna be a
Nah,
Rico,
trade to
that
hit
Andrew
the market,
Wiggins, Jordan Poole, and James Wiseman. I think it get it done.
man.
nah,
That go be a
nah.
trade
Wiseman is
reset the
too much.
market for a
And Wiseman is
superstar.
too
Now
much.
the price of that is
Why
5
Wiseman? Hold
years
on.
and
Why
five
Wiseman too
picks.
much? Answer that, please.
I just wouldn't do it. I'd give him Moody. That's it. Like I'm not gonna. I don't have to open up the whole bag and show you everything for a player who don't even want to be there. Like, nah, you're bugging,
Then
bro.
you ain't gonna get KD then.
Yeah, I am gonna get KD
No, you
because you
not.
about to lose him for nothing. Like that.
Bro,
I'm
they got him
sorry.
for
This is how the NBA
Rico.
works.
Rico,
It,
four
it is.
years, fam.
How you gonna lose
Rico,
him for
four
nothing? He's
years.
4 years.
4
Yeah.
years, Rico. Like, come on.
I'm telling you,
He's
you're
gonna
gonna
he's
lose him
gonna
for
sit out
nothing.
4 years.
4
No,
years,
no.
Rico.
I'm telling you, you're just gonna keep on diminishing his value. Where Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins is a good trade, right? But then you gonna say no. You gonna either make him sit or he gonna keep on requesting trades until the point where people just sending you bullshit trades. So yeah, you might still trade him for something, but compared to Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole, yeah, you got nothing.
The reason
Like
why
that
it's gonna
that's
be
just the name
hard,
of the game. You
ain't gonna
can't
be
play
hard
this
with
long
KD,
ball
man.
game when a superstar requests a trade no more. It don't work.
KD 34. You think he gonna make it to the end of that contract being elite?
Nope. Maybe.
And that's
Borderline.
why it's gonna be hard
Borderline.
to really
He
get a
could be
good
like
value
a
off him.
top all-star.
I say like
Rico, you think if the Brooklyn said, okay, give me James Wiseman, and we got to remember James Wiseman been injured for we don't know how long, bro. Probably the whole time he been a damn been on the Golden State roster. You think they gonna say, nah, we good? We talking about getting KD back, and you talking about all you
No,
want
no,
is Jordan?
listen. If I throw in Moody, right? and you come at me talk about we not doing this trade unless you give us Wiseman. Nah, bro, you gonna have just off your attitude. I'm gonna leave you with your fucking problem now. You could
Oh
deal
no,
with
we
that.
good.
I'm good.
Talk
I'm gonna
about the
win a
Knicks,
champion.
bro.
Look, I'm gonna win a championship regardless. You the one with the problem. You got to talk nice to me, straight up and
Nah,
down.
they
I'm
got. It don't,
coming off a
but look,
championship.
but don't
I'm
matter. Don't,
good.
but
Do
Rico, don't matter how
but
you put it
look,
though.
if you do
Guess who got
say
the cards?
if we no, but look, if you want to do Wiseman, I'm taking a couple. I'm taking a draft to a pick back.
But you don't. But we. What you
That's
don't
it.
get. What you don't get. The cards is not in your. Is not. You don't have the cards, bro. Everything
What do
is
you,
in the book of
I don't have
trade
the car. I
paper.
just won a championship. What do you mean? I'm the one with the money.
But what I'm saying is
You
this.
selling the product that
Listen.
don't even you really don't even own. How you, what do you mean? I'm not. You selling a product you don't even own that
Put it
product.
like this. Let's just say let's just say you have to think you hung up the phone. I guarantee I'm gonna get that phone call back. Like, all right, go ahead, make it happen. If that's a deal breaker not to give up Wiseman, then you straight up tripping, man. I mean,
Nah,
it look like the man's gonna be an injury prone player. I'm willing to go ahead and give him up.
all I'm saying is, look, if I come to you with Moses Moody and Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins, right, and a couple first round picks, and you say no to Moses Moody and you want James Wiseman, a couple of those first round picks are coming back to me. Because now I'm giving you a better player. I don't have to shell out all of those first round picks.
A better player. Explain how you got a better
You don't
player.
think James Wiseman is better than Moses Moody? All right.
Oh,
James Wiseman seemed to me he don't even like he really want to play
oh my
basketball.
God. Hey, you hear I'm laughing, Rico? You brought that shit. You said that to me, bro. I be laughing my ass off on the phone with you, bro. Like,
Like
come
I
on, bro.
said,
Come on, bro.
James Wiseman give me the vibes that I'm only
Bro,
playing basketball because I'm tall.
how many games this man play and he stay hurt,
I
bro?
really want to be a
He,
coder.
he stay hurt. Come on now. I'm not
If it
even,
was up to
he's not even
me,
guaranteed.
I would be doing AutoCAD.
Hey, Rico, he not even guaranteed to hit the floor 2003 season, man. That's how hurt he stay. I think he might be injury prone worse than AD. I mean, the man is, oh my
Wow.
God.
Yeah, you're right. You breathe on Wiseman. Oh my God, my elbow. Man, I breathed
Right,
on your
you know?
knee. How your elbow hurt?
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. If that's all it takes for Wiseman, come on, you go to state. You really gonna miss Wiseman? I don't think you are. So yeah, go ahead and do that. Listen, you
I
get
think
KD.
they
You
need
keep
to
KD.
keep
That's
one
a
player out
guaranteed
their
three.
young core.
That's three more championships right
You
there.
do
You
know
go.
they're not gonna win three, but they do
That's
need to
three
keep
more
one player.
with
They
KD. Hold on,
yeah,
with KD.
yeah.
You for real? Bro, you tweaking, bro. You
But you know
tweaking,
how
man.
hard it is to three-peat? Like they just had KD, they didn't do it.
I think they
They
would
just
have.
had KD,
If,
they didn't do it.
but guess what? What stopped it though? KD tore his Achilles, right?
All
So
right,
I'm
well,
saying,
injuries happen.
well,
Injuries
right.
happen,
It's
dog.
part. I'm saying this. If you take the injury out of there, they probably would have won. But I agree, 100%. Injuries do happen. A 3-3 is hard, but I don't think it's too hard when you get Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis, and Stephen Curry, bro. Unless an injury happens, then it ain't gonna happen.
Man, they do not have it. Like not and like I think they of course they'll be a great team, but they're looking if they're gonna trade KD, they're gonna try to keep a young player just so they can move. They already lost Gary Payton Jr. He's not that young, but really Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins are their young and James Wiseman is their young core. If you trade all three of them, really after Kevin Durant and Stephen Curry retire, you're done.
James Wiseman's
I
at the
feel
center
you, but
court.
you got right. You got to take James Wiseman out, bro. Like I said, he been
But look,
injured too many times, bro.
listen, answer this one. James Wiseman at the center court jump ball. He's jumping ball against AD. Who finished the game, James Wiseman or AD?
I'm gonna say Nathan Dex. It's gonna be some freak accident when both of them come down, gonna be grabbing their knees at the same
Hmm.
time.
That's crazy, right? You don't even know who's gonna finish the game.
Oh,
That's
They both
bad.
gonna be holding their knees at the same time when they come down on that jump ball. or James Wiseman gonna come down. What's gonna happen? Anthony Davis gonna win the tip. James Wiseman gonna come down, hurting his knee, and then when AD run with the ball, he gonna grab his knee. That's how it's gonna go down.
Damn.
I mean, oh my God, bro! Like, man, it's crazy.
Y'all better leave Clay alone because you know Nico's on his way, and all hell got to pay. You better leave
Hey, but
Clay alone because he gonna see that
Nico,
bat signal.
Nico was talking that cash money with Clay, talking about he gonna have a 70-point game. So much
Man,
for that. What he say? I'm just trying to warn y'all. I'm just trying to warn you. It's gonna happen. Clay gonna have that 70-point game.
Yeah, I don't think Clay got no more of them left inside.
Yeah,
Clay is solid player, bro. He might have a game here or there, but he not gonna average 20. He not doing that no more,
damn,
bro.
not even 20, Rico.
Bro, he at his prime, he averaged 22. Like what?
But he can't
Like,
hit 20.
bro, but like at his prime, he was barely above
You sure
20.
he wasn't averaging like 65 or something? Because that's what
Nah,
I get the
bro.
vibe from Nico that he was averaging like 65.
Only when he played Portland.
65, 32, and 15.
Only when he played Chicago, he averaged 65. Yeah,
Yeah,
nah, bro.
yeah.
Like he's solid. That's why Jordan Poole might take his spot ve- coming very soon. I'm sorry, like, and then after that, it's gonna be Steph, Poole, Wiggins, and then I think Clay is just gonna come off the bench,
I don't
unless they
think
gonna
Poole
keep
ever gonna
rocking that
turn
out
into a
because
starting
Poole's more
player.
of a ball handler. He could handle the ball, whereas Clay can't do that. So
I think Poole
Clay
gonna be a
fits
six
better.
man.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, you could do it like that too. But I think even if Poole becomes a six man, I think he's gonna take some of Clay's minutes to the point where Poole's playing like 30 and Clay's playing about 18 or 20 minutes a game. Where it might be like that, where Poole is actually closing games and Clay isn't.
Yeah, if you look at Clay game now, Clay play like them old time players, them old shooters.
Nope. Yeah, exactly. He feel like Ray Allen on Boston, bro. That's who he feel like.
Mm-hmm.
I
Long
mean,
as long as
he tore his ACL and Achilles too, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he might not ever be the same. Yeah.
And Warrior smart, they're gonna start transitioning him to a catch and shoot player. Stop now getting him ready for that role instead of getting his hopes up high to be game six Clay. They ain't coming no more. To be honest, I don't think Warriors even winning no more chips. I
I
think
think
this
they'll
gonna
do
be
it if
their
they get
last hurrah.
KD.
If they get KD, they gonna win at least two more.
KD ain't going in, man.
He might, man. They offer him if they offer Brooklyn. What was it? Andrew
But
Wiggins.
you
Matter
you,
of
you,
fact,
you don't
I
think
thought they
I
KD
don't
might
couldn't.
think
look.
KD green like that.
I thought they couldn't get
Listen, I think
trade.
KD said that's water under the bridge. He's done with that chapter in his life. He's probably not turning back.
Man,
But he
it's
So
a
don't got
why
he
he
trade.
don't
He
ain't
have,
don't
going
gotta
but
back?
say
he but
so.
but Dex he don't have no say so though.
He don't got.
You know?
He do gotta say so in that, to be honest, because that's why it's so hard to move
No,
him
you don't.
now.
It's a trade.
No, but yeah, but that's why it's so hard to move him now because they're trying to acquiesce to what he want too, and at the same time get what they want. Because if it was just them boys trying to get what they want out of it, they would have been shipped him off for a bunch of picks on we already. But the fact
Nah,
that they
bro.
trying to do right by KD is like, well, shit, we got to take into account what he want to go at too. Like the
No,
trade would be much easier for a damn MVP in
no,
this
bro.
league.
No, no panic. The trades that they've asked for, other teams have pulled back because they've asked for so damn much. That's what's happening. Like
Yeah, like who, like
they're out there asking
the Heat?
for a
It's
boatload for Kevin
man,
Durant.
it's because Rico, you know why? They're looking at that Rudy trade and be
No,
like,
I
well,
agree
fuck,
with that, but what
you
I'm
know.
saying is they can't just trade. It's not like they can just go out there and trade Kevin Durant whenever they want. They've tried to, but they're asking for too damn much, and teams aren't willing to pay that much.
Yeah,
Right,
from the
right, right.
teams that KD willing to go to.
No, bro, from all the teams, like they're just
I
not
mean,
willing
look,
to pay that much, bro.
Peep this out, Rico. Rumor was he wanted to go to Phoenix. Okay, Phoenix like, okay, I mean, Brooklyn like, okay, cool. But y'all in Phoenix, yo, give us Devin Booker. Oh, we ain't trying to give you Devin Booker. This shit, we ain't need to talk to him. Yeah, you
Exactly.
gotta make
Yeah, and
it
that's
at least
one of the
even.
teams KD want to go to.
I
Okay,
know
but you
that,
can't
but you gotta
ask
at
for
least start off
Devin
with Devin
Booker.
Booker.
No, I
Like,
know I
like
get
you
that, but
can't do that.
that goes to the point why he's trying to make. They gotta acquiesce the way he want to go to, and at the same still trying to get the bag that they want.
But
They
that's what I'm
want
saying.
Booker,
They could,
but
they
KD
can
look
just
at it
go
like,
for
well,
their
shit.
own value. It don't matter. They don't have to care what he wants. It's not up to him.
No,
They
no, no,
can
no.
just
I
get
ain't
their
saying what he
value
wants
from
as far as
wherever they
like what.
want.
No, I ain't saying what he want as far as the players they getting back. I talking
No,
about the
I'm not.
teams
I'm
that
talking
he
about
want to
the
go
team
to.
he's going to. I know what you're talking about. No panic. That doesn't matter to them. It doesn't matter what he wants and what team he wants to go to. Does not matter. They could get whatever value they want for him. They just went out there and asked for too much, and teams are saying no.
I mean, it would have been a lot easier to trade him than any other team that got a lot of cap space, got a
I
lot of
don't think it's
not
too
cap
much,
space,
bro.
a lot of picks. When it come to
Like
KD,
who?
like
They
they
don't
don't.
got no talent, and then nobody's gonna trade Kevin Durant for 8 draft picks.
And that's why he's saying Kevin Durant got a list of teams he wants to go play for.
No,
I understand it's
no
not up
panic.
to him.
I'm not saying that it has nothing to do with what he wants. I'm saying the New Jersey Nets will not trade Kevin Durant for 8 draft picks because that's not equal value to Kevin Durant.
No, I
You
get
can
that
draft
part.
8 years in a
I
row.
get
That
that.
does not guarantee that you're gonna draft Kevin Durant. He's a top 15 player all time. That
No, I
doesn't come
get
every
that.
10
I
years.
understand that, but what I'm saying is when you trade a superstar player, sometimes like with KD, what they're doing right now, they're trying to find the best fit for him, but also trying to get as much as they can get back. Because if they just been like, we just want to get rid of Kevin Durant and wherever he won't go at, they would have been trying to trade him the Phoenix without caring about not getting Booker. But they want something back. So if it's going to be the Heat, we want Bam. If it's going to be the Suns, we want more than just Aiton.
No, I agree with that, but that goes for every team
That's
in the
why it's so hard
NBA.
to
That
trade him
doesn't,
right now.
no panic, that doesn't go for only the teams he's asking. That goes for every team in the NBA. They're asking for premiums from all of them.
I
Like I
mean,
said,
but that's a
if OKC came and said they want Kevin Durant, they're asking for Chet, they're asking
mhm,
for 8 draft picks, and they're
mhm.
probably gonna ask for Shea. That's how they're starting.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what they want.
I
So
agree.
teams, of course, are gonna say no. It's not about what Kevin Durant wants. It's about what the New Jersey Nets are willing to accept for Kevin Durant. They're not willing to accept no bottom tier trade in their minds.
Yeah, but at the same time, they still trying to meet in the middle with what Kevin Durant trying to do. And the reason why teams do that because they trying to show other players that come there like, look, we'll work with you. Like we good people. We a good organization. Like we don't just show our players the door. That in their minds and when it come to business, people feel like if you treat them right on the way out, then other players gonna see that and they gonna want to do good business with you. Like with Russell Westbrook, they ain't had to acquiesce to what Russell Westbrook want going out of OKC, but they did. They ain't had to acquiesce to what Paul George want, but they did. Because KD could just say, I ain't about to play for them. You can trade me all you want to, and I'll set my ass out. So it kind of is kind of what KD want.
I don't know, bro. Okay,
You
Gate, that no, that only works
if they trade
that
you to
only works if
Sacramento,
these play like you said, based on public perception.
mhm,
Because and if you want to be honest, if KD sat there, signed a contract, say he's gonna play for this amount of money, his contract says the team he's signing to, but I'm pretty sure there's also subtext that say if he's traded elsewhere, he'll also play for this amount of money. So he signed that in his contract. If he wants to go against his contract just because it's not where he signed to,
and he'll
he
still
was
get paid.
traded there and now he don't want to play anymore, he's not going to get paid.
And
That's
he'll
what's
still
happening in
get
today's
paid.
NBA.
He'll still
No, he's
get paid.
not. No, he's
Yes,
not.
they do. Like they do that
No,
all the
they're
time.
not.
Rico,
They
they
they're
do that
not
all
they're
the
not
time,
paying Ben
bro.
Simmons, bro. It's starting now. You can't just do that no more.
No, they ain't paid Ben Simmons because he tried to say he been hurt. Then he tried to say he had a mental situation.
They're
Then when
not
he
paying him
made it,
because he wasn't playing. That's why. Whether he was fake injured, whether he did had a mental issue, he was not on the court and he signed to be on the court. If KD cannot produce a valid reason for why he doesn't want to play basketball for whatever team he's traded to, he's not gonna get paid.
And then
It doesn't matter.
but no, you know why it do matter? Because look at the end result. What Ben
But
Simmons
he's
ended up
suing though,
doing.
right? Ben Simmons is suing, right?
And he's probably gonna lose if he can't prove
No,
that he has a
they talking
mental
about him
issue.
winning. They
He
talking about
might
him
not lose
winning.
it all. I think they're gonna come to some type of
They're gonna come to some
arbitration.
sort of agreement. Yeah, I know, but
Yeah,
he's not gonna get all that contract.
right. He
But
might
no,
not
but
get
That's
see,
what
all
at
I'm
of
the
it.
end of the day,
saying.
Rico, you gotta
That's what
think
I'm
about it.
saying.
Not
You,
only you
but
gonna
no, but
get
that's Ben Simmons saying he has a mental issue. That's why the lines there is a little gray. That's a new area that people are pretty much exploring right now.
and he still
But if
got a
KD
trade to
just
a new
goes and gets
team,
traded somewhere
right?
and says, "Yo, I'm not playing no more. Fuck that. Fuck the team. I ain't doing this. But I still want my money." Nah, that's not working. That's not working, bro. That's not how
But it
businesses
worked.
are
We see
run.
we
That's
watched it
not how
work with
any
Ben Simmons.
business is run.
We watched Ben Simmons do the same thing and it worked.
No, I didn't because right now he's fighting for his money.
But
Like, what are you
okay,
talking about?
but no, but see, when they go and they take these beatings about that money, he's getting that money. There's nobody in the NBA. There's no reports that coming out saying he's not getting that money. Everybody believes he's getting that money. Just like you say, it's a
That's
loophole.
cool. That's cool. But like I say,
And
he's
at the
still
same time,
fighting for that money.
the end result is I don't want to play and I'm not about to play for y'all. So that's the risk you giving up. You don't think if KD, who been in the league for 10 plus years already, made in hundreds of millions of dollars, if you don't think he uh, between him and Ben Simmons, if you don't think he can sit out and must that check him, it's not saying that he should,
And
not
no
saying
panic.
he's
Are
going
there any
to.
consequences for your actions in the collective bargaining agreement?
I mean, if he don't get paid, he's still getting out of town.
Like
That's
I
the end
said, are
result.
there any consequences for your actions in the collective bargaining agreement?
As far as what, like just not having money, not getting them
As
paid
far
every
as
week.
the owners coming to, as the owners watching your actions and what you condone when they're talking about the contracts and the next CBA, are there any consequences for what you're telling KD to go do?
The consequences that you could possibly be talking about will be the same consequences that they already been putting in motion all for
How?
the
It's
past
a
couple of
new
years.
CBA.
They
They make new rules. That's
no,
what
but
I'm asking you.
the new C
Will there be new consequences for you condoning these
but Rico, what
actions?
you missing is they've been doing this for the past couple of years.
And they're
Hum,
starting to
KD,
catch on. No panic.
no,
They're
they've
starting
been
to catch
catching on.
on.
They've been
They are.
catching on.
Yes, they
Listen, no,
are.
listen. When no, honestly, they didn't. When AD decided that he didn't want to play for the Pelicans no more,
They forced them to play.
no, and then they held him out, and then they treated him away.
The
When they
NBA
no,
forced
listen,
him to play.
no, listen.
No,
I
they said he got an injury. He never played in again.
listen when they,
No, they forced him to play until a certain point. But there was a time where the NBA forced the Pelicans to play Anthony Davis,
but
and he was
Rico,
Uh huh.
playing about
what
10
happened?
minutes a game.
And Rico, what
Right,
He was
happened?
right,
barely
exactly.
touching the court. They forced him
Yep.
to
Okay,
play.
so Rico, what happened as a result of that?
He got his way. He got traded.
Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is, players been doing that for years now. So KD doing this year is not going to be nothing new.
That I'm
Of
not
course,
talking about is nothing new, but there are new collective bargaining agreements, and these
yes,
owners are
yes.
getting tired of your bullshit. That's what I'm
Okay,
telling you.
cool.
Well,
But
yeah,
that's the risk that they taking
that's about to
individually.
change. That's about to change anyway, man. Big time.
Yeah, bro. Like y'all
Yeah.
acting like y'all could just keep doing this. No, you can't, bro.
No,
You
it's not.
sign a
No, but see,
contract, you gotta fill your contract.
no,
Well,
see,
like I said, even though they about to change it, what Rico was saying, I get what you're
Didn't they
saying.
just have a
No
meeting?
panic.
yeah,
Well,
I understand what you're saying about
Thank
the
you.
consequences of doing that is going to make it harder for the players to get what they want in
Talking
the new
about, yeah,
CBA.
you
I
traded
get
me
that
here. I'm
part,
not playing no
no.
more.
But
but you
what,
still
what,
You're
what,
getting
what
your
I'm
bugging.
end
saying,
result.
what I'm saying is this. No panic. I get what you're saying with KD. If he goes someplace that he could just sit down, that is true. But he gonna lose money if he sit down because he has to prove why he's sitting down. Okay, if you say he got a mental disorder going on, okay, you got to prove it.
But that's the risk
If you
you
can't
take.
prove it, huh?
But that's the risk you take. I
But,
ain't
but what
paying
I'm
all
but,
this
but
How
what I'm
money.
saying
exactly?
is,
It's a
But
but
what
what
I'm
I'm
risky
saying,
saying
take
is,
that's the
because it's
risk
a
you
listen,
gray
take.
area,
hold on.
like I said.
What I'm
Players do
saying
that
is,
all the time.
listen,
That's the
hold on,
risk
no
you take.
panic, no panic. What I'm saying is, just stay on Kevin Durant. Let's just stay on.
Hmm.
We talking about him. Kevin Durant gonna have to prove what his mental disorder where did it come from or what's going on. They not gonna fall for that because it's like, okay, you ain't had that before, and now you got traded, all of a sudden something going on with you. He just gonna miss out on a lot of money.
And
You
that's
know what I'm
what,
saying?
but I ain't disputing that, and I ain't going against it. What I'm saying is, if I'm a team, say I the Utah Jazz, right, and let's say I want KD, am I going to trade for KD knowing KD gonna plan on sitting out if he come in because he know he
Hell
coming?
no, I ain't gonna trade for him.
Exactly, that going to diminish his value. So at the end of the day, that's the risk you take. That's business. That happens in every sort of business, big,
But hold
small.
on, but you said, am I gonna risk? Oh, hold on, you just said I'm gonna risk trading him, knowing he gonna sit down. But the thing is this, he ain't gonna be able to probably sit down for too long because they gonna be hitting his ass with some real crazy ass fines and whatnot.
Yup.
And that's cool, but that's why the basis of why
Every
I'm trying to
game.
say
They're gonna
is because
dock his pay
I
every game.
understand, and that's like I said, the cost of doing business is high. You got to pay the cost to be the boss. If you want your way, you can't get it just by saying, "Oh, I'm
So
y'all trade
basically,
for
with
me."
Rico saying they're going to force the remuneration. That's what they're going to force. If you
Huh.
got on, you pay if you play. You get paid if you play. Outside of that, they're not going to give you anything unless you have a valid excuse. And this is why we believe that Ben Simmons basically will receive impartial. I don't know about in full, but impartial, a lump sum of the money returned back to him that the 76ers were docking from him from not being on the court playing. And
And
and,
that's
and the reason
cool.
why they're going to get it is because, like Rico said, that mental situation, and the back situation. How can you can't examine a back, right? You can't say when a back is in pain or not,
And he
right?
actually
You
had the surgery. That's the crazy part about it, isn't it?
right, yeah, and his mental.
And when he
So
gets to the Nets, he doesn't even play a second on the court.
right, but the Nets already told him he can get his money from them. They wasn't worried about Ben as far as that
But
aspect.
that go
They
that
go
but
they gonna
that
get him for
helps his
next season.
case. That helps his case because it shows that I didn't just want to trade and get out of here, and I really wasn't hurt.
Hmm.
Because when I go in there, I ain't play. I going to get a back surgery. But like I said,
Hmm.
that's not the point I'm trying to get at. What I saying is, you can tank your own value by saying, if you trade me to these any 28 teams, I'ma just sit. The other teams, it don't matter if they trade if they but what happened after a team trade for you sit down enough, they still got to make the effort to want to trade for you. And they're not going to make that effort. So now your value in the tank for these four teams. Now there's four teams, the teams that he actually want to play for, that's willing to pay him now. I mean, that's willing to
Right,
trade for him because they understand he's not going to do that with us. I get it with the
right,
CBA.
Didn't
Every
Tor-
reason.
didn't Kawhi Leonard do that with Toronto, and Toronto still traded for him?
No,
right. Yep.
no, that been different. What he
How
said
was
is,
it different?
what he said is, any team that trade for me, just know you renting me for a year. They
Right.
understood that, and they've been trying to convince him the whole year to
No,
come
Because
he
back.
was
Boston was
sitting.
trying
No,
to
he
get him.
was sitting hurt. He
But
wasn't
look,
even playing.
but look.
No,
Okay.
see, okay,
But listen,
let's break it
who you
down
talking
this
about?
way, right?
Kawhi?
Yeah, but
Yeah, he
Kawhi
wasn't
got
even
injured.
playing.
No, listen, Kawhi got injured with the
I want to
Spurs.
switch the conversation to something that's pretty interesting.
When
Go
but
ahead, Derek.
before you switch up, let me say this one thing
Okay, go
about
ahead.
Kawhi. 'Cause everybody get this mixed up with Kawhi. When Kawhi been with the Spurs, Kawhi get injured when he come down on a man feet. When he been rehabbing, he feel like the Spurs and also the team, and also Steven Jackson say this on the podcast. Teammates will come to you and be like, "Listen, you ain't really all that hurt. I had the same injury." He feel like the organization ain't had his back. That's why he
Yeah, that
requested the
was Tony
trade.
Parker. Yeah,
He
No,
Tony
already
I,
been
Parker.
I
trying
un-
to.
I understand all
He
of that, but
already been
I'm
trying
still
to
what
go
I'm
to
talking about.
LA
He didn't
regardless
have
of
a
what the
trade
Spurs do.
value because he was hurt. That's what I'm saying. It's not like he was playing and teams came to him. No, he was hurt. He was just sitting out. He
And
was
when
sitting
he
out for over a year,
and when they were
and then he
trying to
Right,
came
trade,
talking about I'm not gonna. Like you didn't even know if Kawhi was gonna play. He was hurt for mad long.
but that's the risk a lot of teams take, especially when he say
But that
anybody that
exactly,
get
I'm
me is a
agreeing with you.
YN
Like
I,
you
you know
just
what?
said,
Honestly,
that's
I
the
don't think it
risk a
was a
lot of
risk.
teams
ball
take.
game.
No,
That would be
listen, guys.
And look
I
what they
don't
get for
think it was a
Kawhi.
risk, and this is why I'm saying it's not a risk. Hold on one second. This is why I say it's not a risk because those agents they know, and they talk to certain liaisons within the organization that's seeking or vying for his talent. They tell him already, no, he's good, he's ready to go. He just is not going to play with these guys. So if you trade for him, I guarantee you he'd be there promptly on practice and he'd be ready to go. You know what I'm saying? They have those
Mhm.
type of conversations, but of course, a lot of times it doesn't leak in the media.
Yeah,
But
he missed a whole season trying to get a max. At the
listen,
end of the day,
let's switch reels real quick. Okay, we know recently there's been a meeting uh, talking about the CBA with the Commissioner Board of Governors, and they talked about two potent changes in the NBA. One of them was a play-in tournament during the middle of the season, and another one is the transition foul. You know what I'm saying? They want to take that out, and I believe they're going to take that out. They're going to remove that, or they're going to penalize the team heavily for these transition fouls. What do you guys think about either or? The transition foul that's going to be heavily penalized, or the play-in tournament in the middle of a basketball season.
you talking about the tick foul when
Yes, you know
the
how
Clear
fast
path
fast
break?
break
fouls,
this.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
clear path. Yeah, basically. Yeah.
I
I say
mean,
the play in before anything.
I don't understand. Can y'all get the fouls y'all got currently correct before y'all start changing shit? Like that,
Well, they're going to enforce, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, a clear path foul. That's already a rule, right?
no,
yeah,
I
That's
yeah,
know.
already
but the
What I'm
game
yeah.
saying
rules
is,
is like
if it's not a clear path foul, you foul them, and it's just you take the ball
Right.
off the
You
side.
take
I
the
know
ball out,
that,
right? They're
but
going to they're going to
like I
penalize that.
I see other priorities in the game of basketball where that's not really ruining it for me. You know what I mean? Like, I
mhm.
get it. You want to push the pace. You want the score to be as high as possible. Therefore, you want as many fast breaks. I get it, guys. You guys want to see more dunks and fast break threes. Cool. But there's actually other problems we have in the game of basketball
Like
that
what?
should be addressed.
Like
I,
understanding what's a walk, what's a carry. They barely call carry
But
anymore.
let
Now
them
you call
explain like
shooting
what?
fouls.
shooting fouls, shooting fouls.
Okay.
Can that be assessed between everybody in the NBA?
What do
Not
you mean
like
by that, Rico? Yeah, break that down a little bit.
I feel like certain players get certain calls. And if you play a certain style of basketball,
Oh,
you get
okay.
if you play a certain style of basketball, you're more likely to get more calls. Is audible to me like
So
it's really
basically,
unnecessary.
saying a foul in the first minute of the game should be a foul in the last minute of the game.
And I'm definitely saying if you run into somebody and you jerk your head back, that's not a foul. I'm tired of seeing that one. I'm really tired of seeing people run into, like, pretty much spear a defender with a basketball and then they jerk their head back like somebody hit them with a baseball bat.
Hey,
Like, no, bro, that's
hey,
not a foul.
perfect. Now look at Marcus Smart. What he be doing, bro? That fool be
Exactly.
looking like a fish, man.
Like, you lower your center of gravity all the way to someone's hip. You run face first into their hip, and it's a foul on them. No, bro, that's on you. And if you
But what
want to
happened
keep
to that
doing it,
Vlade
then you could do
Vlade
it.
Divac rule? What happened to the Vlade Divac rule? When you flop and you get penalized. Whatever happened to that? They
They
don't
stopped
even.
doing it.
Yeah, they stopped doing it.
Yeah, you're supposed to get fined.
Dex,
But like,
you know they never call this stuff all the way. They do it temporary, then they go back to pretending like they never said they was gonna penalize players for doing that.
Now that's bad basketball right there. That right there, I couldn't stand. Even if you know Vlade was a Laker, but still, I couldn't stand that, man. Play some fucking defense, dude. What's this all this
well,
flopping and stuff going on? Oh, you get flopped by a little guard. Vlade Divac is what 7'1",
yup.
damn near 290 pounds, and then you got a guard that's 6'1", 102, 125 pounds, and you get knocked over. Like really? Instead of just playing straight up defense, you want to fall on the ground and holler. Man, I couldn't stand that dude when he used to do that. And they don't even find nobody for that no more. What was called like deceiving the ref or something like that, or showmanship. It was some kind of name they
Mhm.
gave it, but it was called basically the Vlade Divac rule.
Yeah, but I agree with that. Like they need to figure out that foul thing. I feel like they need to figure out, like I watch basketball players all the time carry the ball, and I understand like you don't want to call every ticky tack call and all, but it's like I don't know. I guess because I this generation of ball players they're a little more skilled, a little more better as far as they step back. So I mean, like if they carry, if they didn't carry, if they travel, they didn't travel. But I just feel like that jump just make the game look too gimmicky to me.
Yeah, I mean, you listen. I couldn't stand it. I used to frustrate me. I wanted my guy to play some real straight up defense. Stop trying to deceive the ref because if the ref don't call it, everybody's looking because you hit the ground and made so much noise, and the guy just walk in and make a layup.
Hmm.
So
Another
you just
thing, I'm
yeah, go
sorry,
ahead,
Dex.
Rico.
I was just gonna say, yo, just because you fall doesn't mean it's a foul.
Yep.
And these late foul calls, they got to be a like a time limit. I'm sorry if you can't make the call within 2 3 seconds. I don't want to hear a whistle no more, bro.
But you know what
Like
that
teams
is,
be already
Rico?
running up trying to dunk the ball, and you gonna call a foul? Like nah, we can't
Yeah,
do that.
I hate that. They always do that to wait and see they gonna make the shot. And they miss and they call that damn foul.
Exactly.
That shit lame as hell.
And just because an offensive player screams doesn't mean he was fouled either, ref. Like
That's what I'm saying. That distracts your team. Like it's safer if you fall, right? Say if you just happen to fall, because it gets slippery out there. You fall, but if you don't scream, players going to react to that, and then they're going to double down and try to cover you until you get back to your feet. But if you start screaming like "ah," everybody's
right,
going to look while the guy with the ball is going to continue to make his way to the basket. And then
exactly.
you done gave up a free basket and you're not even hurt or nothing. Your teammates is looking at you like, dude, you really gonna do that? You really gonna go to that lengths to get some cheap called in your behalf instead of playing that 7-1 defense that you should be playing? That is just so frustrating.
I definitely agree with that, Dex.
Now, what about the in season tournament? Are you guys aware of that? That the board of governors discussed the in season tournament. It looks like that's something we got to deal with because it's all about money.
I
They
don't
don't
know
care
too
about
much
the
about that.
bodies.
Can you elaborate on that for me, Dex?
Say that again.
I said I don't know. I didn't hear too much of that. It's like my first time hearing about this, about a tournament. Can you explain that?
Yes. Okay. Now this is a report from Shams. 8 teams would advance to the single elimination round, and a final four will be held at a neutral site uh, per Sharania. Now, Sham previously reported in May that the NBA was discussing a potential in-season tournament gives the success of the league play-in tournament to determine the remaining seeds for the playoffs. ESPN Wojnarowski revealed in December 21 in the inclusion of an in-season tournament would shorten the regular season schedule from 82 games to 78 games and noted the event would wrap up before Christmas. Similar in-season tournaments are held during professional soccer season. Through those events, usually see teams from other leagues play against each other, such as the UEFA Champion League, where a team from the Premier League in England can play a team from Spain, for an example. The NBA Commissioner Adam Silver has been intrigued by the success of those in-season soccer tournaments, according to Wojnarowski, and he believes NBA fans will grow to enjoy and appreciate a similar in-season tournament in basketball.
So what's the prize?
Oh, the prize. Okay, my bad. Let me finish reading that part. An in-season tournament would also likely have rewards for the players. The NBA and the NBPA, which is the NBA Players Association, have discussed a purse of $1 million for each player on the winning team, plus additional incentives per Wojnarowski.
Nah, that they already going through a lot of players getting injured. Why even risk it if they ain't got no big basket to it?
I don't get it. You guys want to add a in-season tournament, but you want to shorten the season 20 games. Which one is it, NBA players? Is the season too long or is it too short? Because apparently y'all want to play an in-season tournament for $1 million, but y'all can't play the 82 games for y'all regular paychecks.
That don't make no sense. And you can't say a prize is a playoff spot because that'll kind of diminish the regular season more than what it actually is now.
Exactly. They just trying to throw money at it.
Yep.
They
Mhm.
trying to throw
Yep.
it at the wall and see what sticks. That's it.
So at
Yep.
least with soccer, you can say, okay, you get an invite, and it wouldn't diminish because they have a bunch of tournaments during the season or whatnot anyway. But I know shit. The NBA always got something new going on. Like I
Why
know
don't
that.
they fix the replays? I'm tired of the. No, I watched the NBA game. The fourth quarter was like an hour long. Why can't we
Mhm.
fix the replays sometimes? Like there's a lot of things with the game currently that need to be fixed, but y'all want to add new stuff. It don't make sense.
I think they addressed that the replay situation back in what, a couple of years ago. Was it a couple of years
Yeah,
ago that they actually addressed it and they
yeah,
just
but
I
I
they
mean,
think
leave it the
they
same?
tried to
no, all they
until
Yeah.
did is
this season, Dex.
all they
It was
basically did
again
is
this season.
No, I'm saying
Rico,
this
you
season. I watched the fourth quarter that was like an hour long. Yeah,
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 but I'm saying
basically all
Rico,
they
you
did is
worked. Hold on one second, no panic. Rico worked in Secaucus, New Jersey, right? Is that's where the replay center is? You
yeah.
work
yes.
for them. Why would you want them to take it out and you'll lose your job?
No, Dex. I'm not saying take it out. I'm saying they got to
Okay.
shorten it, brother. Like,
I'm like, dude, you trying to be on welfare?
nah, Dex, nah. But no, you can't be sitting there like me. I'm watching the games, right? And I'm trying to watch the last 6 minutes of the game. You would think that's gonna be like 10, 15 minutes long. We working on half an hour. Like, and as a Laker fan, my games already start at 10
Right,
p.m.
right, right,
You
right.
feel me? So by the
Yeah.
time a Laker game finish, it's like 2:30 in the morning. I can't do that every like 3, 4 times a week. Can we fix that? That's all
Right.
I'm saying.
But when you was working for the NBA, what was you doing? What was you doing there? What was your job description?
I was a line cook.
A what?
A line cook.
Oh, a line. Oh, that's right. You a chef. That's right. You was a chef.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get any inside information about some stuff?
Me, I would crack a couple jokes and they laugh it off, give you a look. But, nothing solid, nothing to really be.
Like, hey man, you know we overturned that call, right? I can't stand that team. I'm glad they lost.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, it was cool just to be around the atmosphere, see the people.
Right,
But
right, right, right. Yeah. So did you ever meet the guy that's over it all, that actually makes the decision when it goes up to Secaucus?
I met the dude. Steve. Is it Steve Javi?
Yes, Steve
The,
Javi.
who?
Yep.
Yeah, the one. I met him. He was
Okay. Okay.
he's the guy who they always bring him on. They ask him what he thinks about the
Right.
rules. Nah, bro.
Yep. That's him. Yeah.
Cool
That's
dude, but
crazy.
he's cool. Met him. He asked me how it was. It was like one of my first week or something.
Right. Didn't they call him Mr. Nick? Steve Javi. Is
Nah,
he
I
like
don't
Mr. Nick?
know.
Like he always give the
I
Knicks the
don't.
benefit of the doubt and calls?
Hey, you have to ask Flight. I
That was his
don't know,
nickname
but
in the NBA. Steve Javi, Mr. Nick. Mr. Nicks. Okay, yeah. But yeah, you're right though. That those replays, man, sometimes it'd be kind of idiotic. And then sometimes it'd be so obvious and they still overturn it. So
yup. Or it's an obvious call and
it's a never ending
they
story.
continue watching it, Dex. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, it's
like
like a never ending story.
yeah, it's like when the call is obvious, you got it right, but it's still taking like 2, 3 minutes to confirm it. Like, bro, get back to the game already. Like,
Players that got cold, knees are tightened
yeah.
up.
And that we don't speak on it, but that could also be a factor into injuries. These athletes they go through. It's gotten to the points where NBA coaches realize they really don't have to save their timeouts in the fourth quarter. All they need to
Yeah,
save is their challenge
yeah. You
because
think if they
go
yeah, you
ahead.
think they try to extend the game to get more commercial breaks in?
That could be it too. But like I was saying, the coaches they call all their timeouts except for one within the first 40 minutes of the game. Those last 8 minutes, they're all going to be reviewed calls. So what's the point?
Exactly. Yeah. So what you think about that? No Panic, Unstoppable. What you think about the replay situation?
I mean, I thought I mean, I agree. Like I said, me like Rico said, like shit. The Lakers game over here, like that don't end like 2 o'clock in the morning sometime. Like or any late game that like even if Phoenix playing at night or not whatnot. Like don't end too late. Like you see the call, make the call. Like it shouldn't even
Yeah,
take you have to go to a whole center for y'all to
I
make that
agree.
decision.
It's out of control. Like why are we spending majority of time on looking at a play over and over that is obvious is either a foul or not a foul. Call the call, keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, a guy, I want to ask y'all this because Dex brought that up and I didn't even notice it. Y'all think that they do that to get more commercials in? Because I didn't notice that. But yeah, Dex, when they do start reviewing calls late in the fourth quarter, they'll go to commercial break. And they used to not be like that, but they do that a lot more often. So do
Probably,
you?
man. Everything's money. It's a money thing. You already know.
Uh,
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it is too. I know they take TV time out, but like shit, I'll be crazy. And at the same time,
oh,
like you said earlier, that can contribute to injuries, all that stopping and going. Like got time for
Yep.
that.
But listen, a lot of time when you go to the game, just peep this out next time you guys go to the game. They can come. They can be the timeout can be over with, but they will hold the players off the court for an additional like a minute or two. You follow what I'm saying? And then they'll bring them on because they're still running commercials. And the like you said when they do the replay thing, the referees have their hands folded like they already got the decision. It's not like when they like on TV. It almost seemed like once they come out of there, they give you the decision. A lot of times, once they go to the replay booth and they already have what they're going to do, the referees are sitting over by the score tables with their hands folded, and then they come out, of course, because they run the commercials. That's why I say that. And then they give you the what's your name? When they could have gave you the thing about what 2 minutes ago. What are you waiting for? You're not even under the booth anymore. Are
I
you not?
tell you
Are
what.
you not even getting on the phone call? I mean, not the booth, but the phone call. You're not even on the phone line anymore. You already got the word. What it is. It's taking
You
so
know.
long to restart the game.
You know what I'd like to see them change is giving out these players technicals for getting hyped in the game. It's like, man, if I dunk on you, give you a look or whatever, I celebrate. Like, what the hell you gonna give me a tech for? It's all within the sport of the
facts,
game. It's like, man,
But they don't want you to incite other players to anger. That's why.
I mean, but it's a part of the
man.
game. Who
Uh,
cares? You get angry.
Man,
I mean,
play
it's still
ball. When
right.
you
Like, come
playing
on,
ball, like
who wanna? I would like to see. Come on, come on,
I,
Dex, you a Laker fan, man. You see LeBron James, dunk the ball and give a mofo a look or whatnot. I mean, it's getting the crowd pumped up and getting your teammates pumped up. It's like you gonna give me a technical for that, or if I dunk and slap the backboard, you gonna give me a technical? I just like, come on, that's a dumbass reason to get somebody a tech. Like that's just dumb.
No, I agree, but a lot of times they want to prevent that malice in the palace type stuff. You know what I mean? All that showboating and getting other people angry, and then they start calling you names, and now you're getting angry,
It's
and then
all
next thing you know,
it's part
things
of the
have
game.
escalated.
It's
yeah.
part of the game. It happens. I
So
mean, come
I
on.
agree.
the original athletes were showmen, Dex. They were
Yeah,
gladiators.
it's entertainment.
They
That's right.
Yeah.
they were gladiators. They put on entertainment for the people. That's what they're
Yep,
there for. Are you
And
And
this
not entertained,
and the
right,
reason
Dex?
yep,
if
yep.
you
another
get
I
thing
mad
agree.
about
at something like that, that just mean you weak if you ask me. Man. Like
Yeah,
go
But
back
it's a
and
lot of that. But it's a lot
play.
of that though. You got to remember, it's 400 players, and so 400 players got different 400 minds. You know what I mean?
So
400
guess
different
what, Dex?
attitudes.
and you know
If they do something out of pocket, then find their ass then. But don't
yeah.
get nobody a technical because I dunked on you and gave you a stare. Like, come on now.
Right, right, right. Yeah.
And another thing about that too, like like the NBA gotta understand like the reason why the dunk contest ain't exciting no more because like we've seen pretty much every dunk you can possibly do on a basketball court, whether it's in the game, I mean in the NBA or is it on street ball or whatnot. So it's like that aspect of the game where you giving them a text is like you making the game more boring. You can run it to a point where basketball ain't never gonna be uninteresting, but it's gonna be like fans
becoming a
like
3-point contest. You can't even dunk on somebody. You got to tech for it, bro. Like that's what it is.
yeah.
You can't, no, bro. Like, but Steph Curry could shoot a three and start dancing,
Yeah,
Exactly.
right?
you
He
know
could
what?
do that and start shimmying in your face. That's
Right.
cool. But
You
if LeBron James look at someone funny, nah, bro, that's an extra point. Go shoot the free throw.
you
Get the
holding
hell out of here, bro.
all your emotions in, bro. Like man, I want to celebrate too. I just posterized the hell out this boy. You know what I'm saying? This man's
Exactly.
kid.
Shit, look at the
Not only that,
NFL.
I can't even get hyped up. Sometimes they call you a tech for that,
Man, I
depending
remember
on what
watching
rep
the
you get.
NFL. I used to be so amped about T.O. and Randy Moss them scoring because I just want to see what they gonna do next. When they stop all that, he been like, man, like it ain't even exciting when they score no more. Like they do the same dance. Everybody do pretty much the same little 10, 11 different dances, and that's it. Like
TikTok
football
dances.
lose,
That's it.
yeah, like they lose a lot of fans just on the strength of that. But they think they trying to make the game more sportsmanship, more proper. Like nobody want to. Like they grown ass man. Ain't
I
nobody about to
don't want to.
sit
I
there.
mean,
Emotionalist. They wanted
I don't want to see that,
emotionalists.
man. I don't
They
want to
don't
see
want you to have
that,
no
man.
emotion. They just want you to be
I,
stoic,
I want
robotic.
I want to see you get hyped and show your emotions
Yeah.
when you posterize and when you know what I'm saying. Even if you get posterize somebody,
Hmm.
I ain't saying to go around and hit a clothes on them for that. 'Cause like that's part of the game. It's gonna happen, you know. But shoot, at least let me get hyped. If I dunk the ball, at least let me slap the backboard, something like that. Take it back when it was fun. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like they're kind of taking the fun out of it.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
even scream like an animal after getting a nice two-hand dunk or
That's
something. You
what
know
I'm
what
That's
I
what
mean?
I'm
saying.
saying.
You can't even
Yo, you can't
celebrate.
scream
You
no
can't
more.
celebrate.
Yeah.
You know, and then they call sometimes they call a bullshit delay a game over some dumb stuff. It's like, come on,
Hmm.
man.
Or even give you a delay of game warning for something
Right.
small. Like, bro, that's not even worth it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I just like to see them eliminate that all the way, man. Like
Okay,
it should
but
be. Go ahead.
what about the in-game, the in-season tournament? You didn't say anything on that. No panic and unstoppable.
I think it's a
I
waste
don't
of
know, bro.
time. You already worrying about
Yeah,
injuries.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
why add more games? Ain't
It,
nothing
it,
coming
'Cause
it's,
up.
I think that's coming. Because it's too much money. I think it's coming.
but
Yeah,
this
I
the
know they're
thing,
gonna force
like
it.
Rico said earlier, like y'all complaining about the season being too long, what but now they gonna do a tournament for
Top,
$1 million.
yep,
Oh,
top
that's
eight
cool.
teams. Top eight teams.
It's like, come on, man. Like now you
That,
making yourself look like a hypocrite, you know?
hey, listen, that gonna be the trade off in the CBA. They gonna say, well, since y'all doing all this requesting the trade stuff, how about this? Like, we put a tournament in, y'all give us a little extra green, let us make some green on the side. So when y'all do decide to leave all small market and we miss money because all superstar that we growing league, shit, at least we get something to deal within the season. Like that's all they're gonna be a trade off. They're gonna do a lot of different little things the way they're gonna try to get their money back somehow, some way. Cause think about it, when they going back and playing the bubble, that been the money play. That had nothing to do with health and none of that junk.
Yup.
Like they going in that bubble just to make more money.
They had to complete their TV contracts.
Exactly.
They had, I think, like 12 more games to play under the season.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, LeBron ain't dumb, but LeBron do certain things. LeBron understand what he doing for the betterment of himself, but also how he gonna affect the league. So even if LeBron ain't I won't go play in the bubble, he did I won't go out and march and everything. He understand like no, I gotta go play in this bubble because everybody gonna play if I play, and that gonna make the league make the same amount of money. We ain't losing money on the back end in a few years down the road. Cause LeBron gonna be in a position where he gonna be an owner one day, and at that point he gonna see everything that them boy saying about him and about player mobility as an owner, and he ain't gonna like
Yup.
it.
You ain't gonna like it. But you know what? LeBron said something that nearly got him in hot water. And we're gonna talk about that in a minute.
What up, y'all? It's your man, Freeway Ricky Ross, and you looking at Flight Sports TV. Don't turn that channel.
Yeah, did you guys hear the chatter about LeBron making the comment basically on Brittany Griner far as she not being properly represented by her country and maybe she shouldn't come back to America?
In times like
Yeah,
this, with LeBron, you
yeah.
need to be quiet, man.
I mean, I somewhat agree with you saying. about shoes. Look how they doing you. So maybe you should, you know what I'm saying? Um, consider not coming back. I mean, I think they doing wrong, and I agree with some people say if that had been a player of LeBron's status, that they would have been back in the U.S., which I think that's true also.
But
I, I
I have a
go ahead.
question, Dex. What was the terminology he used? They're
Um,
not what?
basically, he's saying that the way that she got treated, and she have to end up doing like 10 years or something like that in Russia. He felt that the United States failed her and didn't fight for her like a U.S. citizen being held captive overseas. So he was saying basically that if he was her, he'd probably be like feeling like, damn, my country failed me. I don't even know if I would want to come back
I
to
mean,
America.
if he was in her shoes, he wouldn't even be going through what she going through. He make too much money for the league
I
and all
need to
that.
find the
You know?
exact quote. Let me see if
See,
I
but
find the exact quote.
at the same
I
time,
think
we
the
need to
quote was
understand.
Dex that Brittany basically need to consider not coming back to the U.S. How they did it, how they doing it. I remember I seen something like that too.
But see, that don't make sense. You know why that don't make sense? Because he like,
Why you say that?
There's
it's
a
like
bigger picture that I want to talk about. But go ahead,
no,
no panic.
and I might be saying what you trying to about to say. I don't know.
Go ahead.
But when you go to these different countries, I done been out the country before. You don't go out the country and you don't understand what's going on around you about the bigger picture things. Like you do realize Russia ain't on the best of terms with America. You understand that we got prisoners of Russia in our country that being held longer than they need to be held, or like on things that Russia want them to be back in their country about. So when Brittany Griner over there is like, now we got to trade a WNBA player for an arms dealer that can possibly is possibly part of the reason why America filled with drugs that's killing the same people that we trying to protect.
And two
So it's
first
like,
round draft picks.
Right, because see, this is the situation. You know,
yeah,
LeBron.
exactly, yeah, and it's like we need to
That's
understand,
fucked
like,
up, no
Okay, let's
panic.
get this
as
back in
people.
context. Listen, this is what happened, right? You know, he was filming for his television show, the shop on HBO, right? And I
Okay.
guess while he was doing his filming, you know, you got to have some controversy because controversy sells and
Yep,
controversy keeps eyes on your product. So,
yep.
so he made this controversial statement. He said, "Now, how can she feel like America has her back?" James said in a trailer for the latest episode of his talk show, The Shop Uninterrupted, which airs on YouTube. I would be feeling like, do I even want to go back to America? So he's basically putting himself in her mind, psychoanalyzing how she's feeling dejected, right? But he's not saying he was doing that. He's saying
Hmm.
that how she probably feel. So
Right.
people try to switch it on LeBron, making it like he's criticizing the United States based on the events that took place with Brittany Griner and her latest conviction over in Russia, because the United States didn't put a hard enough effort or diligent enough effort to bring Brittany Griner back home. So he's saying he's putting himself in her mind.
I don't see no lie though. I mean, I feel like he's saying something real. I mean, would you want to come back?
I think there's a little there's something to it that he's saying when he says that. Like, because like you said, people are trying to switch it, and I don't think they may be switching his words a little too heavy, but I think there may be something a little cryptic behind that.
Yeah, and he later retweeted, you know, kind of backtracking based on the backlash that he was receiving from it, you know. And he was like, "No, I wasn't trying to criticize our beautiful country. I was just saying how would she feel, you know, about being left hung out to dry in a so-called enemy territory. You know what I'm saying? Behind enemy lines." So he did clarify it. So I don't know if it got that much traction, but it was trying to get some legs. So he hurried up and came out and retweeted like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! No, 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 no! I didn't mean it like that." You know
And
what I'm saying?
that's why I say sometimes LeBron need to just let these things be settled and talked about by the people that know what they're talking about. I understand you got feelings on things, you got opinions on things, but some things don't always need to be talked about if you just don't know the facts about it. Like how they say they've been trying to negotiate a trade for her. They just didn't want to give up the person that they're trying to give up now. Russia know what they're doing. This man probably been in our country all this time. Got secrets, got all type of things about our country that he know about. Now he going back home. You think he gonna serve a 25-year sentence in Russia now? No, he going to Russia and they gonna let him out after maybe 2 or 3 years. Now he back out y'all dealing arms. Like as a bigger picture, that's why I say you can't go outside the country and think everything America. You can't sit there and have opinion on China or all these different places like it's America. It's not America. Like I don't be get annoying. Like, come on, man. Like then you going out there, like you be out there a lot, like you play basketball out there, so you understand what you've been doing wrong. Not saying like I want some more, oh yeah, like support the police there. She should get locked up or nothing, but it's like, come on, bro. Like, I I, I don't want to give up my comfort of being feeling like I got America for doing their best to protect the people that's in America, but like somebody that's not saying that she worthless or nothing like that. But it's like you letting somebody that just made a mistake go out there now it's like we trading the evilest person we could think of for somebody who ain't gonna come back with no Russian secrets to us.
But I
It's
Yeah,
just
I
like
mean
it's a
look,
the
bad
the
trade,
political
man.
climate is really heavy right now, and for her to get caught up in this whirlwind of war talk and things of that nature and sanctions, and she just basically became a guinea pig. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
they're just using it to their advantage. And this is why
Yeah,
the United States was trying to trickle down to the WNBA to don't speak on it, don't bring too
exactly.
much attention to it, because they knew Russia would try to use this as a ploy to get back at whatever the United States
And
were
that's
doing
why
to
I
them.
say we are in America. We think everywhere is America. We can't just keep sitting up, putting our opinions out there. Like every country is all country. We got the same rules.
no
Now y'all
panic.
done got the girl in a position where now, oh, we got somebody important, eh? All right. Well, how about this? We want y'all second overall pick now.
No
That's all
panic.
we're trying to do.
And I'm gonna just say this as a whole, Americans, and I don't even know if it's Americans. It's just like this new common way of being for a lot of people. A lot of people don't understand that there are consequences for running your mouth. Like,
Exactly.
like a lot, and it's this new culture where everybody has gotten so used to talking shit behind
I
the
get what you're
keyboard, behind your
saying.
Mm-hmm.
phone. You could troll somebody and not have to deal with no consequences. You could talk about
Exactly.
someone's mother, father, kids. It don't matter. Dead loved one. You could do whatever you want through social media and the internet, and there will be no consequences. And
Yeah.
people have gotten so used to just saying whatever they want that now
Was
that you actually are at a place where you can't do whatever you want and there are stern consequences, it looks unfair,
yo, hold
right?
on,
But
Rico.
that's normal for Russia. No,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
no, Russia's now dragging shit. That they're doing extra, but like we can't do.
yo, yo, EC was good. I don't know yo, you there?
Who?
No, this guy who just came in the chat. His name is Crash.
Oh.
EC, your mic might be muted because we cannot hear you.
So this guy's been hitting me up to come on the channel. I don't know. I thought
You,
it'd be
you hear
ready.
you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah. What's good?
Yo,
What's good? You got some rhymes?
yeah.
All right.
Here,
So,
I'm actually putting an album together right now. So if y'all want to hear one of my songs that is unreleased, then I'll play it for you.
oh no, we can't. I don't think we should play the music because I don't want to get a copyright. You can't just say you don't do
Nah,
like acapella.
it's not copyright because it's not out yet.
I know yeah, but the problem is just the instrumental. I don't know if we should play the music. You can play a little snippet of it though.
All right, here.
Put
Uh,
your camera on, bro.
Yeah,
all right. I put my song on.
uh,
Y'all hear me?
How long you
All right.
been doing music for, bro?
Oh shit. 3 years.
All right.
Let's see if I
What you
spot it.
sing? You rap? What's up?
Yeah, I do it all.
Okay. All
Here,
right.
I'm gonna just
What's wrong with me now?
do this. Hold up. I'm about to hit y'all up with this. Uh, I don't got no here. Actually, I'm about to share.
Who inspired you to do music, bro?
I don't know. I got a lot of inspirations for.
Okay.
I'm about to just play this, and it's my beat too. It's my beat too. So it's not. None of that. Actually, that has some words in it that I can't say. All right, yeah. Here's a little snippet. This is a song with me and my homies. Here's me. I come in 3, 2, 1.
I really don't hear anything.
Yeah, bro, it's a little low right now.
Yeah, you
What
got.
you,
Yeah, you got. I can't hear shit.
you
We
can't
gotta
hear
get
it?
some. Nah, you can't spit the rhyme a cappella.
I could, but it's just gonna be like weird because there's no beat on it.
You good?
Yeah,
All right, hold up.
that's kind of
Uh,
what I'm looking for. In the future, I need dudes that could come on here and spit a cappella and spit some good rhymes.
oh
That's
yeah,
kind of what I'm looking for. Have flight sports.
yeah, I got you. Hold up.
Yeah,
Give me,
but it's okay. I mean, like I said, you can always go. You can let me know what you got,
all
and then you
right.
can go back to the drawing board.
Let me see if I
When you come.
like, damn, bitch, shutty off the perks, take my hands in, tripping over bitches. Might as well go get a bandage. Told her stop hitting me up, but she ain't understand it. I'm baffled by that stupid bitch. Like, am I speaking Spanish? Fuck nah. Popped off, grabbed her by her crop top, threw her across the room because she wasn't giving me lockjaw. Told myself that the night was gonna end. So then I up there and grabbed a drink and then I fucked her friend. That's some shit I wrote down a little bit ago. Let's see if I got something else.
So where you from, my man?
I'm from PA.
Oh yeah, that shit was
Oh,
alright,
word.
yeah. Yeah, that was alright. Yeah, you did good. That was good with some confidence, and you good. That's what I'm looking for right there. What you just did, that was good. I can work
All right,
with that.
bet. Bet.
Just continue on with that, and then you can come back with some more rhymes, and then we can open up shows and we can do things like that.
Yeah, I got
That
mad
wasn't
styles.
bad. That wasn't bad.
And
Where can
said,
we find your music, bro?
huh?
Where can we find your music?
What's your plugs, bro?
Everywhere, everywhere. EC Lovecraft. Yeah, EC Lovecraft on Spotify, Apple Music, AudioMac, YouTube,
Post it in the chat,
Pandora,
bro.
Amazon, everything. Here.
Post it in the chat so people can look you up.
What about Instagram?
My hold up. It's
Hey, bro,
EC.
we got a question from Zen Master saying what part of PA you from?
Lancaster.
Yo, I'm in York.
That's what's up.
Yep, York is just right up the way. York,
Here,
Harrisburg.
yo. That's why I was like, your boy look familiar.
Yeah,
Might need to grab him, KNT, and put him on your show.
It can't, that's a fact. Can't, yo, there you go, KNT.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him like
Nice to know boy is here.
PA in the building, fam. I'm looking out for
Uh,
PA boys, man. We different breeds, man. I'm
He's
trying.
right up the
you
street from
definitely
you
are.
too.
Nah, one thing I think
mm-hmm.
about PA people, man, you always gonna see them dolly. They don't need nobody else.
Nobody
You
else.
could drop a PA dude in any state. He gonna be somebody else.
But
Real
So
rap.
this is your Instagram, my man.
yeah,
So yeah, hit that Instagram up, and y'all can follow his music. KNT, make sure you stay in contact with him. Put him on the show. Let him
definitely.
showcase his skills.
Exactly.
Yo,
I
Yeah.
don't see it.
Basil Carpenter is asking how you found Flight Sports TV or how long you been watching, bro.
Through my man's actually. It's been since December I think it was 2021.
That was that long?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to your bro who watching.
Shout
Yeah,
out
bro.
KNT Radio.
You really hooked me up. Got me into this shit.
Yeah, that's on. Listen, you can come on anytime. You just you got some rhymes that you can spit like that. That's good.
I
You
always
know,
got some.
yeah, I
Come
used to
early
rap.
though.
Yeah, come early. We'll coordinate. I used to rap, but I just don't do it anymore, man. So I'm just looking for artists that want to come on here and got some good
Oh,
stuff. But it got to be some good quality. Like me, I like
yeah,
bars.
yeah.
Like that
I
was
got
good. No, that
that.
was good. What you said was good, especially for you and the rhymes that you spit, and I liked it. But I like the type of rhymes I'm looking for is like something like you said, but bars, like really saying
Oh,
something.
hold up, hold up. Let me see if I got
Oh,
some
you got
Uh
definitely.
something
oh.
else?
Uh oh. Uh
I
oh.
definitely got
Oh
something written
shit.
down for you. Though.
I think
He
this
Hold
is
up,
feeling it.
cool right
hold up.
here.
Cause I
Yo,
knew this one
I
day.
swear to
Yeah,
God.
don't, yeah, you about to don't make
Hold up.
you gonna make me want to rap. No, I'm playing.
Yo, EC Lovecraft. Yo, you know about the studio?
Which studio?
An alum.
Yeah.
I told you this is my young boy right here, man. This is my guy right here, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, let's do if you do the engineering too.
Some confidence, some
Yeah, I do
confidence.
everything. I do everything.
Yeah, this is one
Everything.
of my young boys right here, man. This dude is tough, man. I know exactly
Oh
who he is.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, we was created the studio, where the kids studio, and this is one of my students right here.
That's what's up.
Like it's a kid ran studio, and he was the main engineer.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
I do
tough?
it all.
He does it all. Yeah,
I'm mad that I can't put a beat on. Y'all can't hear it.
yeah. His brother's nice too. Your brother
Flight
rap.
used to beatbox
Yo,
when he
is
was
your
around.
brother
no,
around?
I don't do. Oh, well, you
My
don't
brother's
got to
sleeping
spit that
upstairs.
shit.
Huh?
All right.
Flight
Man,
You
used to
that's
ready?
beatbox for
funny.
You
Busta
ready?
Rhymes when he
Okay,
was
hold on
around.
now. Hold on now. You ready?
All
We
right.
finna get some
Hold up, Flight.
flames. Flame up the chat. Flame up the chat.
Um. Uh. Hold up. I'm just trying to get it ready. Cause I got a beat playing in my ear, so like I can keep the flow going. All
Okay,
right. Hold
okay.
up.
Go
Do your thing, man.
All right.
Don't be
I'm
nervous.
slower than molasses, so maybe the boy in my old school who was spastic, or maybe a puny second grader dragging a napping fat kid, but at least it didn't call you faggot for making chapstick or make your March Madness bracket embedded thousand. So I'm asking, little fat boy, why you keep on smacking your teeth so hard? And please start using a napkin. It is sickening to watch your poor little neck start thickening to the point that if you wanted to tickle him, you would probably be itching him or scratching him. His jelly was packing him. If you lifted up his nipple, he was toting the stankin' gun. If you wanted somebody Christmas, you could probably go ask for some. Probably got the coronavirus from like eating the bad or something. No, off the body shaming, this album's copy and pasting, but only for the shape of the nation, the dummy basics. I'm only copying cadence of a lot of the MC greatest to show you how to distance yourself from the latest MCs, because they not MCs in 10 years. They be jet speed and horrible well-being, looking messy. That's my guess, but I guess there will be these pill popping, gun toting, dumb as can be rappers that act hard, but in real life they're friendly. And the bottles getting cast off. Look, hold up, breaking bottles in the glass shards in the backyard with a pole from scrap yard. All to show you that he's mad hard with a black heart. Talking about they wanted to my part, and I want that part. But all you gotta do is just rap hard, make it abstract art, like unique. It's not about the money you seek. It's not supposed to be, but that's just what you want it to be. And girls with fake faces
Okay,
looking
okay.
plastic. They want to change the big tins because they look like Dick Dastardly. They coming up to me while I'm sitting there happily in the castle of actually rapping B, and I'm having a blast with thee. I'm in the throne, it's getting cold, I'm getting old as 12. They wanted some, I gave them none, and then I said, oh well. I had a gun, I wanted fun, so I didn't give him hell. Then brought his head into my classroom for a show and tell. See, there's a place called heaven and a place called hell, a place called prison and a place called jail. And I'm going to all except one, and I'll tell you where I'm going. There's no such thing as a bell. You can't come up to the counter and ring the bell. So you're here to meet Elijah Cologne promptly at 12. You have to spit a couple rhymes, say you're slurring your rhymes, make fun of the blind and showing them a pate in the presence of right. Killing your baby mama and taking her on the drive. She's not in the back seat or the passenger side. She's in the trunk. She's not trying to hide. She made me mad, so I made a line in the center of her throat with a knife. I got more too, but that's just going way too
Okay,
deep.
okay,
I like the first one.
Yo, he's hard.
okay, okay.
I'm trying to find some bars.
Who's your top five? Wait, hold on one second. Who's your top five? Give me your top
My
five,
top five.
cat.
I oh. See,
Lil
number
Uzi Vert.
one.
I'm
Number
just
one,
kidding.
number one, number one.
No, it don't matter the order. It don't matter the order.
No
Just
matter
the
the
top
order,
your
just top
top 5.
five.
Yeah.
All
Just
right, first,
kidding.
first we got EC Lovecraft, of course, EC Lovecraft,
I like that.
I like that a lot.
Yup.
Real
and then
rap. Nobody ever said that.
Yup.
They so
Full
and
diamond.
then
rap.
yeah, I'm just being honest. And then Juice World's in there. It's just his
Hold on,
talent.
I didn't hear him. Who he
Talent.
said?
Juice World.
Juice
No,
WRLD.
before Juice World. Before Juice World.
He said it
He said
so.
it himself.
So
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
EC.
he did a LaMelo Ball right there. That was a LaMelo Ball.
He
I was
did
a,
the white
this
line.
young boy's the truth though. Like you don't understand. This
Yeah,
is the genius right here, bro.
I'm a realist.
He's
I'm
Okay,
really
wait.
being.
Give us your top 5, bro. You didn't finish.
genius,
All right,
bro.
so me, we got Juice World next, obviously. He just got the talent for like he be freestyling whole songs, and I respect that. What else? I got my brother too. Like I know it's kind of like
Brother hot,
I'm not even
bro.
trying,
Where
I'm not
my
even trying to
where your
deep it.
brother at? He's hot,
He's
bro.
upstairs sleeping. I'm not even trying to
Oh
deep
yeah,
it. Like
he's
he's hot.
them two together. They some pretty boys, but they hard though.
Mm-hmm.
They hard. Like they're
So
a little group. Yeah.
who else I got in my top 5?
That's 3.
I'm probably gonna put Nas is in my
Oh
top
shit. Old school.
5.
Legend.
And then
4.
Oh, come on.
all right, we got one more. I don't know who the
Come
last one's
on.
gonna be. Let me
Come
actually.
on.
I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna go on YouTube and go on music. I don't know.
He just dropped the album last month.
No West Coast. You ain't got no West Coast in your top 5.
No
You
West
You don't
East
Coast.
got
Coast bias.
you don't got a
Ah,
J. Cole or Kendrick,
Yo,
dog?
Kendrick
Uh,
artist
listen,
nigga?
listen, and we don't really listen to him like that out here.
Nah, yeah, nah.
Kendrick?
Nah, Zen, I could say that.
No,
I
me
lived in
neither. No, me neither.
Allentown for like
all right,
two,
all
three
right.
years. They don't
That's
PA
not
don't fuck with
But,
Kendrick,
but,
bro.
but who the hell
That's
gonna be
Um,
riding
crazy.
around listening to Kendrick?
That's
exactly. That's like
crazy.
J. Cole. We don't listen to him either.
I don't
Be
know.
That's
honest.
wild. I
Nah,
never
It's a
nah,
lot
listened
but
of
to
like
this
records I
nigga.
want
Flight,
to put in my
We
top
Hold
5.
on.
barely.
Let's get this last one, guys. Let's get
All
this
right, all
last
right.
one before we.
I think. I don't know. I got a lot that want to be in my top 5, but I
It
think I'm gonna
doesn't
have to
matter.
go.
That's your top 5. Your top 5 is your own.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Kanye West.
Oh, he
there
got
you go.
Kanye.
There,
He
I can
got
respect
Ye.
it. I can respect it.
He got
I
There
Ye
you
in his
can't.
go.
top 5, the
I'm
richest rapper
sorry.
alive.
Man, everybody just said their
Put through
top
that bong
five.
until
Goddamn
you
it.
just
Well, let
stunk up
everybody
your
give their
whole
top
list,
five.
man.
I
Definitely.
give mine right now.
Right,
Jay Z,
right.
50 Cent, Max
Mm.
B.
Bigger
Let
Val.
me start it over. Hold on, let me start it over.
You want bigger
Jay Z,
Val?
Jay Z,
The wave
50
gods.
Cent, Max B, Jada Kiss, and Styles P. Go ahead.
Like you the man,
What's your
Max, fam. You the man,
what's your top five,
Yeah,
KNT?
Matt, fam.
shout
Like,
out the
What's your top
wave,
five,
bro.
KNT? Everybody gonna say their top five.
yeah,
Fuck it.
3-time dope. Cool C.
he
Let's see who else.
ain't from Philly. He ain't from Philly.
Nah, my top five better.
He ain't no from nowhere near Philly.
Meek Mills.
they jumped on there and said Sugar Hill Gang.
You know, I'm gonna say my number one of all
wait,
time.
wait,
I'll run
You
mine.
at?
I'll run mine.
wait,
Number one.
KNT.
I just recently
Oh
put
my
Kendrick
God.
Lamar over Nas. Number one, Kendrick Lamar. Number two,
Oh,
Nas. Number three, Jay Z. Number four, KRS-One. Number five, The
Yo, your
Notorious
car
B.I.G.
ride's probably
that's a good one.
mathematical, ain't?
Oh, wait a
That's a good
second.
one.
No,
Yo,
hold on, wait a second. You gotta
That's
take
Oh,
Biggie. You gotta take Biggie and Tupac out.
yo, Zen.
So start
Oh, that's
over.
easy enough. If I'm taking Biggie out, I'm putting Chuck D
That
in his
don't
place.
count. That's cheating.
why take Biggie out? Why you
Respect
taking
that.
him
You
out?
can't
Nah,
say Biggie
Boogie,
and Tupac.
Biggie got
Come
to
on,
be there.
that's everybody's top five. You
Hey,
gotta take
Oh,
them
okay.
two out. They
Chuck D.
Okay.
retired.
So KNT, what's your top 5? Bahamadia, right? Cool C.
Meek,
Cool
Um,
C.
Nah,
Gilly the
like,
Benny
Kid,
Siegel.
Yeah.
Benny
Gilly the
Siegel.
Kid.
Hold up, Dex. Hold up,
Now I'm
Dex.
talking about Beanie
Hold up,
Siegel was
Dex.
nice. I don't know where y'all
First
lying.
rap
I
show I
We
grew up
ever
talking
went to,
top 5
Dex.
though. You know it's all
all
PA.
Hold,
yo.
Dex, hold
Gilly
up.
the
First
Kid,
rap
Dex.
show I ever went to. Cool C, EST, and Steady
Then
Z.
my
First
then my
rap
whole
show I
That's
top
went to.
that's
five
three
was from
times
Philly.
dope. 3 times dope.
You
Yeah.
might as well say
Yo,
that
let me
Three
three
tell you
times
times.
dope.
number one, Emilio Sparks. You know what I'm saying?
Emilio Sparks.
He said,
That was a good
Emilio.
one. That was a good one. Wallow. I mean, not
B.
Wallow. Gilly
Yeah.
the Kid.
Gilly. That's us.
Nah, I'm on some G
Gilly
though.
one hit.
Number one, man.
No,
Like,
no. Okay, serious. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
who's my favorite rapper?
Don't
Wiz.
say Will Smith.
Wiz?
Wiz. Like,
That's my
yo, a
boy,
lot of
Ferg.
people underrate Wiz, and like I learned a lot of my business acumen through Black Hollywood. This dude is really giving business 101 on music, fam. Jay-Z started it and he started doing it too. All Jay-Z do is give money flip game on his rap. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Same thing Wiz do. He just does it in a I'm smoking, I don't care what you feel about it vibe. Rather than Jay-Z's getting into you more of a OG vibe, getting more money than you, classy, but $3,000 bottle vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, KT, you got bars?
No, I don't rap. I just put rappers in position. That's how we
Oh.
That's how me and EC met. I was
Okay,
creating.
Steady B. Come on, Steady B.
Yeah.
That's one.
Yeah,
He was trying to put me. He was trying to put me on a 5-year flooring.
Number
I
one.
see what happened now.
A lot of people, a lot
about illegal.
of y'all acting like y'all. None of y'all ain't say Drake. Y'all are so disrespectful, fam. I'm
I
sorry.
got Drake in my top 5.
Hey, listen, man.
Oh no.
As much as y'all want to act like y'all not listening to Drake, you know what I
I'm
mean?
not saying I'm not listening to Drake.
I love
He's just not
Passion
I'm
Fruit.
actually
I
not
love Passion
listening to
Fruit.
Drake.
I love From the Bottom, From the Top. I love that.
Drake, man, Drake one.
Hotline Fever, whatever that song called.
Hotline Bling.
90% of it is
Yeah, Hotline Bling. Those are our favorite Drake songs.
I'm listening to right now. I'm listening to a lot of 5E right now.
Okay, give us your top 5, K&T. Come on now.
Yeah, that's what I said. I got Wiz number one. The dudes I got when I want to listen to some businesses. Wiz. The number two, you got my man Drake. Drake's the vibe. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
number three, I'm listening to a lot of Fabio right now. I've been listening to Fabio for a minute.
You know what's funny though about Drake?
Next up, and now he Grammy nominated. This dude he can rap on any beat. This dude is a genius, man. And then number
Okay, come on, bring it home.
I got Meek Mill, and I don't care what anybody say. I listen to a lot of Migos. Them
But
dudes,
they not.
them dudes, man. That's the five I'm listening
That's a
to.
group though, right? That's a group.
Cause I listen to all them. No, they broke up.
No, I was in front
Oh,
So
okay.
you gonna say Offset?
Yeah, I listen to Offset Monday right now. I listen. They all nice individually though.
Yeah, no, that's
no
what I'm
panic.
saying.
That's why I just put them together. That's
No
the five.
panic. Give us your top 5. Give us Beanie Man. Give us Ninja. Give us Super Cat. Give us Super Cat. Come on, we already know.
Did he just
my top 5 right now.
Give us Shine.
Then you muted. I'm talking heavy under the mute.
Yeah.
I'll say Boozy.
Mad Lion.
What?
Kodak.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh shit.
Lil Wayne.
No. I'm surprised that he said Boozy though.
He from the South, bro. He already knows.
I'm thinking his all dance hall.
You from the South or you from Baltimore?
He a legend. A lot of people say.
Why say already?
People call him the GOAT too.
You said Boozy. That's it. You only said Boozy.
Boozy, Kodak,
what you
Slim, Lil Wayne, and
okay.
Shit.
Lil Wayne.
5 is a toss up of a couple of different.
That's 3, right? That's only 3 so far. Boozy,
So
Lil Wayne, Soldier.
Slim.
That's 3.
Soldier Slim.
I said Kodak.
Yeah, from 504.
What about
Who said who?
Gucci?
Kodak.
Yo, no.
Kodak.
He's from
Hold
North.
on, guys, come on, let him do his
I used to
thing.
be on Gucci kind of heavy too. You can throw that in that 5.
That's what I'm saying. What
So
about
that's
Gucci?
5. So that's 5. Gucci's 5.
Yeah.
Okay, Rico, give us yours. Rico from the Bronx, give us yours. I already know it's all New York.
Yeah, nah, I got
DMX,
Jay-Z.
come on.
I got Kanye. I got Jay-Z, Kanye, 50, Kendrick, and Biggie.
And Biggie. Okay, my top 5. LL Cool J. LL Cool J.
Recap like that. Recap like that.
Right now.
Y'all ready?
I know I can't ride with Zane. He gonna be in there listening to you gonna be in there listening to Onyx.
DMC.
He gonna be in there listening.
Throw your guns in there.
Can't ride with.
At any given moment, you never.
Yeah, you might do that. But listen, I met these dudes though, so I say nothing wrong with that.
I gave up on new shit about 5 years ago. The new hip.
Whoa, wait again.
Whoa,
I'm not watered down, so I'm dying of thirst.
I might listen.
Every now and then somebody come up like D Smoke or somebody I believe.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He listening to D Smoke. Listen. You ride in the car with Glenn,
So,
you might be listening.
LL Cool J. Listen, LL Cool J. Too Short.
Too Short.
Ice Cube. You said no Biggie, no Tupac. Chuck D. And the last one we're gonna round out, Scarface.
Mm.
Yeah, I can't ride with him either. Y'all do, y'all do it too hard. I can't. Y'all can't.
I
I'm
ain't
y'all
seen a
too
man
hard.
cry.
Right.
Two, I seen a
They gonna
man
think we
die.
got something in the trunk, bro.
Yeah,
What's wrong with y'all? Like,
Hey, listen, I like
Nobody
my
said
music
three
like
yeah,
this.
like
pistols.
when y'all got the ladies and y'all listening to what y'all listening to when y'all want to vibe. What do you listen to, John?
Drake,
Right
Drake.
Too
now,
short. What you talking about?
Giveon.
Shit,
Yeah,
sugar
listen
Yeah,
You
fuck
free.
talking about you
Drake.
talking about the chill shit?
I got a
to
lady in my
Giveon.
car. I'm listening to sugar free.
Oh, sugar free. That's my shit too.
Yeah, I was just I just found out who that was like 2 hours ago. That's why it's so funny.
No way, no way, no way.
Found out,
Hey, Dak,
but
he
listen,
not
there was
knowing that I'm
a
10
that
steps
caught
ahead
my
of Lisa and that bullshit
I'm
she
listening
running
to
going against the
Drew Down.
grain.
Yeah, exactly. I'm listening to Drew Down. Y'all know about Drew Down?
Drew that?
No, I didn't hear. I never heard of him
Rapper the
until I
motherfucking
was
year.
no like
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
how
They
that's
you
be
what they
spell
loving
said.
that
it?
That's
shit.
that
I've been
Oakland
listening
Like
shit,
to.
boy.
Yep.
bump LL. I can ride the LL. I don't mind
What
that. I
up?
can ride the LL, but I can't ride it with Zen listen to. He listen to. He better go catch a lick. He better go catch a lick. Like I can't.
Zen listen to cannabis.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know. I be on gangster. I go from
I
gangster
can
shit
see
to
him.
old
Listen,
school.
yo, bro, you heard that new D smoke? Yeah, yeah, that's funny. I
You
can't.
could try to pigeonhole me, but I bet I know more music than you do, especially
I know
party
you
rap
do, but that's what I'm
from
saying.
the
Like
from the
that.
80s
I'm
and
talking about
90s and
what
the
is your party
20s.
music?
What's up?
What's your vibe when you going out? What's your who you listening to?
I don't go out no more, man. I'm 50 years old.
Yeah,
I
well,
can't go
now
out like that.
I don't go out no more either. Shit.
you got
Wait,
9 o'clock,
yo,
that's
where
my
you
curfew.
riding, bro? Where you riding in your car?
That's
What
when
you
all the
listening to?
vampires come out.
If
After
I'm
9
on
o'clock, the
chill,
vampires come out.
like if I'm on chill, it depends. If I'm on chill, like these
Come
days,
on,
I'm
just say
listening to
R. Kelly, man. I mean,
a
this
lot
just
more
tell the
R&B.
truth.
everybody
I
like R.
stopped
Kelly.
listening. I stopped listening to R. Kelly when he married a 15-year-old.
yo, you
A
ain't lying.
whole lot of other people
Oh,
should have done
I
that too.
didn't.
I did.
that.
It took me a minute. I had to wean off Kelly. No homo.
You gotta listen to some R. Kelly. Them
Man,
women, they talk that stuff about R. Kelly, but as soon as you put it on, she be like, are we getting a
Oh,
room?
we know his
Oh,
music, but I've never
oh, you
owned
want to
an
get
R.
a
Kelly
room?
CD.
Okay.
I've
Shit.
never bought an R.
yo,
Kelly
I'm
CD.
not gonna lie. That R. Kelly and Jay-Z album is still one of the greatest. I
I
ain't.
remember when
Yeah,
the first one
that is
came out.
true.
I remember
Everybody
him
hate on
being
R.
on.
Kelly.
I
Okay,
remember him
Zen.
his first
Keisha
appearance on
Cole, right?
TV.
What's your girl? But you play some.
Yeah,
You
what?
remember
Yeah,
that, Dex?
exactly.
When R. Kelly
He
came
gonna
on
sing it.
that Natalie Cole show, that was his first
Yeah,
appearance on
yeah,
TV. Yeah,
exactly. That was a public announcement. Yeah,
yeah. R. Kelly in public announcement. I
yes,
go that far back with R. Kelly, and I never bought his shit.
yes. Oh, that was
So
crazy, right?
I'm a hardcore hip hop
Honey
fan.
Love with,
Period.
Holly Berry in the video. Come on now. He
So you
had
don't,
Holly Berry
I
in his
could be a fan of a
video.
million people.
you like R&B, Zach?
You
I
know.
love
Yeah,
R&B. Yeah.
Oh
you
yeah.
ain't trying to listen to some R. Kelly,
I
just
ain't
go ahead
gonna
and
lie.
listen to
Like
some
I
Ricky
said,
Ross.
I be in my zone with the R&B. The
Listen, you gotta have some
man,
Maxwell now. Don't sleep on Maxwell.
check out that boy Giveon. Hey Dex, check out that boy from Long Beach,
so good.
Giveon. That boy Giveon. I'm telling you, Giveon from
All
Long
know that
Beach.
he's
Check him
acting
out.
crazy.
That boy fire, yo.
That boy, he one of the best singers ever though. Like vocal wise, people sleep. Max
Never had a woman. Huh? Say it again.
different. Like when it comes to them vocals, bro. Maxwell's a different breed.
Oh yeah, Maxwell. You put on that fortunate to have you, girl. Oh my God. Oh my God. Girl, girl, don't you start stripping in
My
my
favorite
car.
band is the I love the internet and
Yeah,
everything that comes around the internet. I fuck
yeah,
with them.
You said the band, the internet.
Yeah, yeah. I even met
Yeah,
them
yeah, they got
niggas.
some good music. Yeah, they got some good music. Internet.
Internet is
yeah.
Yeah,
my shit.
No, you
yeah.
know,
I like internet.
X, him
Grand
and
Marshal.
his brother when they music that's lit. I can vibe to that. Them young boys, they hard. I'm
For
telling you,
sure.
yeah, they hard. Yeah. Nah, but on the engineering tip though, he makes a dope beats though. He makes crazy
I
beats.
definitely can.
He definitely. Yo, you work with the boy from England, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Who from England? Who's from England?
From the U, I don't even know if I'm from England, but somebody from the
Oh,
UK.
Guy from the UK. Yeah, that John
Yeah.
hard.
They mad old too.
so
He,
Yeah.
so have you ever had any song that charted? You ever make any
Uh,
music for anybody that charted?
what you mean charted?
like on
Like got
the
on billboards?
Nah.
Anything that might have charted. You know what I'm saying?
Usually you would be on the radio having commercial sales, that sort of thing, if you don't hit the charts.
Oh
Yeah.
nah. I make money from what I do, but like it's not. I'm not on the radio or nothing.
Oh, okay.
It's kind
You
of suck.
grinding your way up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them. How old are you again?
14.
Yeah, he 14. Nice, bro. He an engineer, a rapper, all
Wait a
that.
minute, 14?
Yeah, bro. He's
I thought he looked kind of young, but I didn't know he was that young.
a kid genius the whole time, bro. He sets up the equipment and everything, bro. He set up the whole studio, bro. I
That's
told
dope.
Wow, slick
I
for a
ran
14-year-old.
studio. He's the engineer,
You
bro.
know, I'm gonna need to talk to your mother, young man.
He's a smart.
I need to talk to your mother about the language you're using.
Yo.
Kind of used to it now.
They laugh. I said LL Cool J.
Oh,
LL
listen,
Cool J dope, dude. I don't know y'all
Rico.
tripping on LL Cool J.
Rico still on here?
Nah, Rico.
Rico gone.
Oh, all right.
Y'all talked about his Bronx top 5. He was out of here.
Hey, Dex.
He like Grandmaster Caz.
I want to know where from. No panic.
Who else? Bambaataa. Rico like the Bambaataa is top 5. Grandmaster Flash. DMX.
Oh, yeah, I can listen to X sometimes.
All them Bronx rappers. Those are those Bronx rappers. He like
Busy
Tim
Bee
Dog.
CD
Tim Dog's in top 5. Yeah, Busy Bee.
I got a Busy Bee CD downstairs.
Spoonie G. No, Spoonie G from Harlem. I think Spoonie G from Harlem.
From?
Say what?
That was Rico top 5 from the Bronx.
From? You hear me, son?
What was that?
Where's No Panic from?
I'm not sure.
He's from Mississippi, Jamaica.
What? No, I'm from the Carolinas.
Yeah, I already knew it.
South Carolina. He's from South Carolina. We call him the Mississippi Jamaican.
Once he said,
You from Geechee country, right? Unstoppable.
He's from
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got good South Carolina, bro. That's why.
That accent.
Unstoppable left. The only thing that came out of South Carolina in hip hop is Sequence. I don't know if No Panic remember Sequence. I'm gonna funk you right on up. I'm gonna funk you right on up.
I
You remember Angie B? Angie Stone? You know Angie Stone, right? She was married to D'Angelo.
They wasn't married. They had a baby.
Y'all remember Angie Stone?
Angie Stone.
Oh, yeah, Angie Stone.
Yeah, from South Carolina.
I want to talk to Dex.
Only South Carolina artist I know is the dude from Hootie and the Blowfish. The black dude.
Oh, yeah, Hootie the Blowfish? Yeah, Hootie the Blowfish.
That don't count.
You know about Manning?
How early should I come here tomorrow?
Manning in South Carolina.
I'm not
Manning in South Carolina? Yeah.
That's my. I used to be down there every summer.
Oh, word. That's a
Columbia.
Spartansburg. Nobody, you never hung out in Spartansburg?
And I used to be in Manning.
Nah, that's country out there.
Yeah, that's country, boy. That's some nice country girls, too.
Nah, them the.
All that, nah. All that,
man, there's some good juicy country girls out there, man. Everybody ain't in Columbia now.
Yeah,
everybody want to claim. They want to claim Columbia, but everybody ain't from Columbia.
Columbia about that life, though.
Yeah. Columbia is more so like it's the capital, so it's more so like the first place you think about if you went from South Carolina. But like all the tourists and everything come down to Hawaii. We got like the Battery, and that's where they had the war and all of that. And they had all the slave markets and whatnot down here too.
Yo,
they still got a lot of streets and stuff named after slave owners down here.
I see his Funko Pops in the background. It's nice. The Michael Jordan one. I like that.
But like, as far as like Kanye,
I got some myself.
Like we don't really play that down here.
So we got LeBron and AD.
Music.
This is the West Coast over here, right? We got LeBron, AD, Ice Cube, and Eazy-E, and Kobe.
Oh, that's nice.
Over here we got the East Coast.
We got damn Ja Morant, Zion.
I don't got no basketball players. I got Tupac though. Hold up. I got Tupac though.
I got Run DMC on my studio monitor. All three of them up here.
Oh, you got Run DMC.
Yeah.
2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some MC rhyme. So I said this rhyme I'm about to say. The rhyme with death, and it went this way.
Muted.
When I hear like them older rappers like that, like the first thing come to my mind is like these men are trash. But I know it ain't.
They were in the 80s. They were absolutely trash in the 80s, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you they were great rappers in the 80s.
Oh, right.
Yeah, keep it a
Until
beam.
Rakim came
Uh,
around, it was
It
bullshit.
was low key cool. Like no cap.
Rockin', free
What about
Rockin'.
Rakim? Rakim in the '80s.
Rakim,
KRS One
Rakim
the
and Kane,
'80s.
Rakim and Kane, and
Big Daddy
KRS One
Kane the
changed
'80s.
everything.
Hey,
Those
listen,
three
KRS is
guys
one of the
changed
most
everything.
overrated rappers I ever heard of.
What?
Nah, he was
Yeah,
an educated rapper
I
though.
hear
What?
about KRS
No.
in every documentary
Bruh,
I see about back in the day, and
go
I can't
watch
name
He's
him
the
one song.
teacher.
battle.
That's the teacher.
Go
Yeah, I
watch
hear
him
that a lot, but
battle.
it's like, come
yeah.
on,
He,
Nobody
man.
on
Knowledge
earth
reigns
freestyle like
supreme
that dude.
over
Nobody.
everyone,
Hey, it's like y'all
K-
know how y'all look
over
at Jay
nearly
Z, right?
everyone.
Y'all know how y'all look at Jay Z, right? Like down, yeah, we don't look at Jay Z like that. Like Jay Z to us is like boozy and all that. Like that's how
Jay
crazy it is
Z,
from
I
the
mean,
south to the.
Jay Z's a fossil at this point, bro. He's
No,
yeah,
not
I know,
old to
but why I
us.
saying it like
Wait,
everybody look at Jay Z and it's like,
how do
oh,
I share this
he's
so that
like the
other people
best
can
rapper
watch?
ever.
Share
What
what?
say
What you got? What you
unstoppable?
got, my man?
How do I share this so people can watch us?
What you trying to share? Go ahead. You got something?
This
Oh, you can
the
drop
stream,
it in the comments, right?
the
Oh yeah,
broadcast.
you talking about the stream, the broadcast? Yeah. You go to the
Oh,
you go to the comment section and push share, I think, and it'll share to your page.
yeah.
Comments, and then
Yeah,
On the
You-
YouTube
yeah.
on the
page,
We
initial. Yeah.
yeah we about
you
to
see the
shut it
share
down
button.
too, so everybody need to
oh, on
pull
you
back
wait,
up tomorrow.
wait, is this on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on
Yeah, it's on
YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah, we'll get you the link. Everybody pull back up tomorrow. It's Flight Sports.
Flight Sports
Oh,
TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.